this kind of crisis?
What?
Oh.
Oh, I'm alive.
Hello.
What's up? What's happening?
Hello.
Okay.
Greetings, welcome to
There
our
it is.
live stream that is not quite started yet, but yeah, I haven't started the video playing, obviously, you can tell that. If there are problems with the live stream, like low frame rates or a lot of buffering, please let me know so I can try to fix it. I've tried to set this up properly. I knocked it down to streaming in 720p to try to get it to run better, but I'm not entirely confident. Also, if audio is imbalanced, please also tell us that. We'll be monitoring the chat, so we'll be able to see that.
Just go
and
crazy in
fix
the
it.
chat. Just let us know everything that's
I
wrong.
did run some
Complain to
tests
your heart's
to
content.
try to balance the audio properly, and I think I got it good,
Did
but
you?
I'm not 100% certain.
And by we're monitoring the chat, he means these
Like
three.
some of us, sometimes. I might hand it off
There
to
will always
someone
be
else.
someone monitoring the chat,
I'm
At
currently
least one
monitoring.
person.
Yeah, at least one person.
in case anyone wants to say something to us.
Yeah.
Also, guys, and you two who are watching, think about it, and when we get to it, please say what your favorite video is. Like, think about what your favorite
Yeah.
video that we've done is, and then say what it is when we get to that point.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I already know what my favorite
There's
one is.
so many. Like favorite that I've been
Yeah.
in, or favorite all time.
Favorite of all
Maybe
time.
they're the
favorite
same
that
thing.
we've done.
Just
Just your favorite one.
in general.
I
Well,
know
if I
my
have
favorite
to pick,
is.
I
also,
think I've got something.
yeah, let's say hello and introduce ourselves,
yeah.
because it's not, wait, there's not really a point in doing that, because the only people watching this would be subscribers probably, but hey, I'm Jeremy, I do almost everything. This
I'm
is,
Carissa, not Waluigi as the hat may indicate, but
she's active
I do
in
some
videos.
stuff.
You act
I
in
act.
videos.
Sometimes I add helpful little tidbits to the script last minute, but it's not really very often.
This is King Harold of the
I,
Britons.
yeah, I'm Randall. I have written a few of the videos.
He's
I
acted in a
act
lot of them, and
yeah,
he-
lots of them.
And he did some writing, and he helped
Yeah.
us make it through the last month.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have made it through the last month without his help.
Thank you. Also, for
It's
those
true.
of you who haven't seen those very few videos where I actually got to wear them, yes, I do wear glasses. And in the videos where I'm not wearing them, no, I'm not wearing contacts. I was just blind.
Well, the reason he doesn't wear glasses in a lot of videos is because I would let him
Yeah.
due to green screening and lighting issues.
Yeah.
It messes up the camera work
It-
stuff and the
yeah.
editing.
It
And
makes it more
much
difficult.
harder for him, so I just...
Because I'm not a
Yeah, so I
professional.
just go
I don't do this for
blind
money. I
a
do it
lot.
for free, for
Yeah.
fun.
all right.
Maybe one
People
day
are
for money.
saying
but-
hi in the chat. You wanna
Hello.
No, they're not.
Oh,
talk to
can
them.
I
We
see?
got
Hello.
Scipio Africanus.
hello,
Hi,
Zane.
Scipio
Hello,
and-
Scipio Africanus, and hello, Daniel Brennan.
Oh, hey, Daniel. How are you?
Anyway, so are we gonna?
The
Hi,
one
Daniel.
normal name is the one I'm
Okay, I guess
picturing.
I'm just like
Scipio.
double
Scipio.
myself.
No offense to Zaid, your name's not normal. Anyway, what time is
We
it?
all know
It's
who Zayd is.
6:59.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
I'm
So-
just gonna not
I-
introduce
We're
myself.
right on
then.
schedule.
Oh, yeah,
Za-
she didn't introduce herself. Introduce yourself now.
I'm Noel. I do nothing.
That's not. She acts in videos.
She's acted in
and
some of the videos, and,
She does
and-
hijinks behind the scenes. Sometimes she helps with. The
Oh, yeah,
camera.
she-
She's helped with recording behind the receiver.
yeah, she,
That's
she
true.
helped
She
with
has
that,
done that.
And she's
several
also
times.
helped with filming some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
stood
ready?
behind the camera and done some
Are
stuff.
we ready to begin the stream?
Yep.
Fired at me. Here, you want to look at the chat?
Chat, are we ready?
Y'all ready? Let's see. Oh, somebody from Europe.
Noel.
Oh,
It's Scipio Africanus. It's from Europe.
Says might be the only one from Europe here, but 1 a.m.
Yeah,
is
why?
Not the best of times for me. Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
so
sorry
sorry.
about the timing. I know it's not ideal, but this was the time that we had to stream. The
Yeah.
live stream will be archived. If
So-
anyone wants to
Yeah,
watch it.
Go
So,
ahead and go to
people in-
bed. It's fine. we
Especially
won't
if you need
care,
to
just like,
go to
we'll,
school.
We'll archive it. You
at
can
all.
watch it
Well,
tomorrow
Okay,
or
It's
but are we
Friday.
ready?
sometime later.
I'm ready.
You don't need to be up at
Oh, yeah,
1.
ye-
the Stickmeister says hi. Hello.
Hello.
How you
What's
doing?
up?
You just
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know how your phone works.
wait.
Okay.
You gotta watch. So. Oh, it's me.
Oh, let me turn.
So,
No, it's me.
I stick. The Stickmeister.
I'm
is
trying
the
to start a
first video.
conversation.
And you're doing an excellent
This
job.
isn't actually the first one
Oh.
that we filmed. This is just the first one that went
It's
live.
December.
The first
Scipio
one we
Africanus.
filmed in
Yes,
this
I'm
order
aware
is
of
the
that.
All
next
right.
one.
You can
It's almost
stay
next
up
year.
until like 3 o'clock
It's
in the
almost
morning when
Yeah, it is. January,
Or how-
I'm wearing the same
first
watch.
month of the year, is next
good
month.
watch.
Making
I think this one
next
turned out
year
all right
very
for
soon.
being
Wait,
the
no,
first
I'm
one of
not.
the year.
No,
While
that's a different
I am
watch.
well aware of January, when it arrives, it will not be next
That means
year.
I didn't wear the
rather
same watch
this
as
year.
everyone.
Yeah.
because I didn't
Oh,
do
come
anything
on,
that
you know
was
what I
one.
meant.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you so often give me a hard time that I thought I'd return the favor.
Fair enough. So, Have you made any New Year's resolutions?
Yes.
That was such a hard line to do because I kept tripping.
You know, like some people resolve to lose weight.
don't
I don't
Yeah,
like how
you
this
ain't
shot
talking
turned
about
out. This
the-
That was
random
just an
third-person
example.
shot,
You can make any
or
sort
this
of
random shot with
resolution.
both of us didn't
Well, I
work
have your
quite right for
permission,
the
but
video.
why
I
not?
just thought I needed
I don't
to
know, it's
include
just
a
something
different
people
shot,
do.
But it didn't work
Isn't
very
it
well.
interesting that
During
instead
this,
of
I was
calling
actually
Oh, it took a long
standing in
time
the
to do this
background.
we
monologue.
call them resolutions.
During this, I was standing in the background laughing.
Because
at
we make
monologues.
decisions all year
One
long.
shot
But
monologues
then when
are
it
so
comes
hard.
to the new year, we
That's
arbitrarily
why
make
cut away to my
resolutions.
face so we
Because
can
it's
break.
So how's the volume
and it
so
makes us
far?
feel like the new year is going
Yeah.
to be different.
Is it balanced
Look
properly?
better.
Let us
Like,
know.
we decide
Yeah.
to
I'm
do
monitoring the
something that's
chat
going
right
to
now,
change the
so
course
For a little bit.
of our current
I'm monitoring
pathetic
it. turns.
existence.
So, any
Oh,
resolutions?
another thing, the music
You're
that's
not
playing in the
gonna stop asking
background
until
is
we
music
come
I
up with
paid
one,
someone
are
with Fiverr to compose.
You know me too well.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Though most of the other music that we use during this year is
Anyway.
music I got
Really?
from
That's
various
the best you've got? You're
places.
supposed to resolve to do something that'll actually take
Though
effort.
our end theme is
Kinda
also
does
music I
take
paid someone on
effort,
Fiverr to
obviously.
compose.
Stop bragging. Try something else. Something that will actually take work.
Nate.
Oh,
Fine. Okay, I got
I
one.
can't say his name.
I resolve to reach 10,000
You said
subscribers
someone's
on
name.
YouTube.
Sorry.
Okay,
Zaid says,
technically
"What
that
up,
will take
Randy?"
effort, but even if you
Hi,
work
Zaid.
really hard, you're
You
not
almost
going
got
I know who
Zaid,
you
my
are.
dude. Thanks for
Oh, you
How
do?
about
watching.
instead you
Please.
resolve to
Yes.
Yeah, we all
I
know
don't
who it is.
Wait, what?
He
put
said
out
his
one
name.
comedy sketch per week for the
Well,
entire
don't do
year.
that.
Yeah, sorry.
Sounds like a lot of work.
We
I
apologize to Zaid
stepped
for
up.
saying the name.
Sorry
well,
about
great
that,
sure I
Zaid.
get to do weekly
Hopefully
comedy sketches for
nobody
the
else
entire
knows.
year is.
I'll speak
then
over
find
you for the rest of the stream. How's that?
New Year's resolution.
Be like,
Really?
gotta be
Yeah.
like Tom Holland.
Okay,
in
so
Going by your first two
so the
ideas, I can hardly
Stickmeister
wait to
says
hear it.
maybe turn down the sketch volume. It's
Okay.
hard. Yeah, Gamer K, it's hard to hear your voices. I think the video is too loud.
Oh, do
Hey,
you want to
Gamer
hear
K,
what
how
it
you
is?
doing?
Zaid says I don't
I'm
care.
starting to doubt your ability to pick up on social cues.
How's that?
Took you that long, huh? My resolution is to
Is that better,
inherit
guys?
a fortune.
I turned it down about
Okay,
2
how could
decibels.
that possibly work?
I have a rich uncle. The
Oh.
other one is Will.
But that
I'd
still
like to meet
doesn't
this
rely
rich
on you
uncle.
doing something.
Yeah, so
you
would
just
I.
have to hope that your uncle dies next year, which is a pretty horrible thing to hope, I might add.
That is.
Do I need to turn it down more?
I give up.
Scipio Africanus, either you should be louder than the video or it
Well,
louder
yeah,
than
but
you.
there's
so,
some lag time between it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Stickmeister says better.
All right.
Where are we want to make
I don't know, they give us time if we want to talk about the end part. And I didn't render them all without the end cards.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, those are our pre-weekly sketches videos.
My
Yeah.
beautiful car featured.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right.
here we go.
I'm gonna take off this crown because it's itchy.
Written by Randall.
This one was a
Oh,
really
yeah.
good one.
Pretty
This
much
was
the only
the-
time I put the credits
not itchy
in
if
the,
you wear it like
in
this.
the beginning of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This video was actually filmed months before we started doing weekly sketches.
Yeah, we filmed this and we were gonna upload it, and then Jeremy decided to do weekly sketches, and so we were like, you know what?
That you're making. The only other person in the room.
Out loud.
How did you read
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
You know, talking to yourself.
Daniel Brandon says, sorry, but I would say that my favorite phoned-in member is Carissa.
Wow.
Carissa videos are the best. Thank you. See,
Yeah.
I have fans.
I think I know how to make.
Yeah.
You should have written one. I asked her to write videos sometime in the
almost
year, but
did.
she never did.
Dude, the first and only day that I ever drank like 2 espressos in
You see that shadow
one day,
moving?
like
That's
pure,
me. I am holding a blue mic.
I came up with this one video idea that I never wrote down, but I thought about.
It's torn up.
It was weird.
This video was painful for
The
me.
audio in
That was
this
a weird
video is
day.
absolutely terrible.
Yeah. We did
I'm
not do
offended.
very
I was
well.
the one holding the mic.
Also-
Oh, you can see the mic shadow
Yeah,
on the.
it was so painful for me in that place because I had to hold it above my head.
Yeah.
Because
in
we
the
filmed
wide
it in
shot.
an echoey kitchen,
Thanks for bringing that up, by
and
the way.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't actually have a mic at this point. All we
yeah,
had
all-
was the
also,
audio
the
recorder
kitchen
on the
looks a
end of
lot
a
better.
pole.
we can't all talk at the same time. That's
Daniel
Yeah, we
Brandon
can.
says
but
heart.
it's a bad
it'd be
idea.
better if we didn't. You don't have to
Carissa,
read every
he left you a
chat.
message.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I would have done a
Daniel
chat
left you
overlay on the
message.
stream, but those were difficult and I didn't have that much time. What? What's going on?
Staring into space.
Oh.
Oh man, we don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not paying much attention to
Well, I
our
know
own
questions.
videos.
I'll pay attention when the audio gets good.
Oh, also the video volumes will vary, so sometimes they'll be louder and sometimes quieter. That's because I didn't balance them all the same way.
That's just life.
I'm not a professional.
I mean, that's
this
why
is
we're
more
on
of a
YouTube.
hobby for
Randy,
me.
those are your old glasses.
It's YouTube. There are no standards. That's not true.
Okay. Scipio Africanus says hashtag Brandon Army, hashtag Purge the Heretics. Daniel Brandon says hashtag Proud Boyfriend.
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
how nice.
Yeah.
Zaid says, I can't see other people chatting. I have no idea why that would be.
Yeah. We can see it just
We can
fine.
see it from all
so-
of our devices.
Yeah.
You want to go watch a movie? Wait, I just remembered what I was going to do.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Another random main
Let's
card
just
idea.
look at Randy reading this book. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, this is back when I used to put just screenshots of the video for the end card instead of an actual video for the end card. That was
What
back
does
in
this
the
Zayd
Look at
says
that.
iOS.
Look at those
oh,
scare-
oof.
It
Scarecrows
all
sitting in
Oh.
the
in
video.
the 2000s. Autocomplete had just
This is
been
autocomplete
invented,
and the end of
and
humanity.
people loved it.
Oh, this was one
It
of the
allowed
markers.
them to type fewer characters than ever before, which were
We actually had
probably
two
You
different
filmed
narrators
that.
for this video.
Gold.
Yeah.
Is this
I didn't
Philip
know.
narrating?
Oh, this is Kevin.
Okay, it's Kevin.
Uh-huh.
This is my older
Guys,
brother.
I'm saying their names.
These are their cars.
No,
This,
And the more they use
this is
it,
my
the
older
better
brother
it is.
I was gonna find them
who is in
for
this
it.
video and
Oh,
no
am I
one
reading?
in
People
the
look
other
forward to
two
Yeah,
the day
chat now.
when they
I can
wouldn't
read
even
chat.
have to type anymore.
The Stickmeister
But
says,
that
I
bright
love this
future
sketch.
never came. In the year 2023, things changed. By this point, autocomplete
Oh,
had
that's my
gotten so
footage.
intelligent
Some of this
that
footage
it was
I
able to
filmed, some of
predict
it
not only
is
everything
what
that
I
people
found
were
to
going
use
to
online.
say, but everything
Like that's
that they were
random
going
stock
to
footage
do.
right
The
there.
Where they
Stickmeister
would
says
go,
hashtag
what they
destroy
would eat,
auto.
all before
I
people
assume I
could
mean
adapt
autocorrect, not
themselves.
everything automated.
Because
Because
Autocomplete.
great.
It's not autocomplete.
They no longer had to make decisions for themselves. They just
I filmed
relied on
this
auto.
in front of my wardrobe with
And
just a
things that
black
remain that
sheet
way,
draped over it,
it's
and then I
reminding
increased the
them.
contrast to where it was completely black
But
for
things
background. I
didn't
like how
stay
that
that
turned
way.
out.
it's
Yeah.
really
Autocomplete
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
so
what is
cool.
great.
believed to be
I
I
did
like
not-
this one. I'm a
It
big fan of
started
this
on
one,
a
even though
single
I'm not.
phone,
Yeah, it's
but that
great.
phone
This
reached
is-
out to all other
And y'all know how much
devices
of
A lot of
that
people
is.
have said
capabilities, and
Jake
soon
says,
a
"Hey,
vast
Chris,
hive
how are
mind
you
Not-
invading
was
Reddit?"
born.
Huh?
It spread itself to
Didn't go
everything
well.
that could hold data: TVs, wristwatches, nuclear missiles,
Dude.
toasters, and everything else.
Before people even figured out what was going on, it had spread throughout the entire world. And when people did figure out what was going on, they tried to ask autocomplete what it wanted, but it answered before they could even get the words out.
Autocomplete had grown tired.
Yes, I will
of
laugh at
always
some of my
serving
own
people
jokes.
working for
Because they're
them.
funny.
I
Auto
find some of them
decided
still
they
funny.
wanted to be
Yeah.
Yeah, some of my jokes
But not
I
only free,
saw so many times
but
during
as so
editing the
many
video that I
films
don't
of
find
the
funny.
day
But
have
some I
predicted
still find funny
and
even after
control.
watching the video. It doesn't.
People
I'm
tried to
edited.
fight it, but how do you fight someone who knows exactly what you're going to do before you even know? The answer is simple.
That's deep.
You
That
don't.
is hashtag deep.
After the first 15 seconds,
I kind of liked how this
That
video
is
turned out
pretty
actually.
Auto informed everyone that they were about to
It's a
I
good
should make
video.
another
and no
mockumentary.
one disagreed.
Yeah. There's so many things to
Humanity
mock
now
in this world.
enslaved, it
What's
seems
this?
that all
I don't
hope
even
was lost.
recognize this background music I
Before
chose. I
long,
like it.
Auto
This was a
tired
good
of their
choice.
slaves.
Yeah.
So they began the process of creating
It's
digital
classic.
I
impressions
still think
of
this
every
video is
human
one
life,
of our better
which
ones.
would
It's
allow
not my
them to do a
favorite,
lot more
but
than
it's
people.
Well, you weren't
It's a
even involved
great
in it,
one.
so why would it be your
Yeah.
favorite?
After
It's not my
finishing
favorite
these
either.
impressions,
Well, look like there's
Auto
a
then proceeded to
It is
kill
a
off
good
all the
battle
remaining
going on
people.
here.
Oh,
Go
Zayd
via
says I
Happy
can see the
Janice.
live chat now. Good.
They then
Yeah,
Yeah,
proceeded
Africana
to
says
do all
auto
the
is better than
little
life.
things to
Hashtag
impressions.
join the auto citizens.
Eventually, Otto got
Ooh.
bored, so they tried other
going
levels
down.
of control,
Yeah.
like having people build cities,
The Stickmeister says
empires,
hashtag
and fight
auto is too
wars,
smart.
all inside of computers, like the ancient
Yeah, Zayd, we're
technology
glad to have you
known
with
as
us now.
video games.
This is
But enough was never
some of
enough.
this stock footage is not as good as it would be if I did it now because I didn't have all the places to get stock footage that I do now. I found a lot more during the year.
Auto's
This I
conquest
use
of
is
the
basically archive.net
That
for
brings
most
us
of the
to
footage.
today.
I'm learning things for the first time too. I don't know where all this stuff comes from. Either that or I just don't remember.
Hey, that was a good one.
Yeah. Starring Kevin as the narrator.
Yes, he
That
did
was
a
the other
very-
time I put credits.
Oh,
like,
there's
on
my
there.
face.
He was very good at the narration.
Why is it lighter in here? Like in
Oh, wow.
Oh, because I
Right.
increased the brightness and contrast to make it whiter. I did that on
that? Dude,
purpose.
look at
Huh.
me, like the whitest white you ever
I
did.
know that
Just
looks
like
about
a
right.
ghost.
Also my
Sorry,
Oh.
that looks about right now.
Oh, this one.
Our first completely
Yeah,
green screen one.
I was-
Yeah.
Also our worst.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you don't work here.
Oh, those background images I actually took myself. I went to
Yeah.
a store and I felt very uncomfortable doing this, but I very discreetly pulled out my phone, quick snapped some photos, and left. That's the reason they're not so great because I
Why
didn't
were
take that
you
much
keeping
time.
it in your
Yeah.
pocket?
Totally worth
Oh,
it.
And
that was so no one
also,
could see it.
he forgot to account for their height, so everyone looks like a midget.
Yeah.
Stickmeister says hashtag Kevin needs to be in another sketch.
Okay,
I agree,
why
but
do
he
Yeah,
works full
he's-
time, so he does not have
yeah.
time.
He's got
Well,
Oh wait, no,
see.
he was in another one that we did a while ago. It's called like Netflix, but with more hitmen.
Yeah.
Oh,
He played
I
the hitman.
remember that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah, that
was.
was good.
Who are you with?
That was back when I was not near as good at
CIA?
making videos. I got so much
NASA?
better over the course
That
of the year.
joke right there. I
No,
think
no,
that's
no,
one
no.
of.
Oh yeah,
I'm
That's-
looking at
Caitlin
cover
saying NASA. That was her idea.
Daniel
Yeah.
Brandon says,
Yeah.
"Hey, Chris, I
Because-
want a Sprite cranberry."
Grocery store employees do.
Yeah,
So
I
the
do
reason
actually.
she said NASA
Sorry,
is
Ryan.
when she was reading the script, it said NSA, hey, but she misread it as NASA, and so
we
when
thought
she
that was
said
so
that,
funny that
we're
we
like,
just-
that's a way
Yes.
better.
That's
so
how
we had
some
to
of
say
the
that
jokes happen.
instead.
Yeah, sometimes jokes are improvised either because someone
Yeah.
said something incorrectly and it turns out to be funnier, or because we think, you know what would be funnier here is saying this.
Yeah, quite a lot. I'll look at my lines and I'll be like,
Why do you need help locating
but how about this though? And then
They
change
move
it.
stuff around.
Also-
Don't try to change the subject.
Y'all want a
The truth
fried
of the matter
cranberry?
Is that normal employees are not informed of the existence of us undercover. See, our job
Too
is
bad.
so much cooler that normals would be jealous.
You're
and
stuck
it
here
definitely
with
has
me.
nothing to do with the fact that we make significantly
How
more
many
money
viewers
than
do we
you
have?
But
So many,
you
man.
said
We got
the
like
same thing as
9.
everyone else does.
Yes, but we do it undercover.
More viewers than I had on
Oh,
my
wow.
streams.
Well, that's more than, honestly, that's more than I was expecting.
More than I've
No,
ever
at
had
least
on my
3
stream.
of them.
Everybody's a midget in this sketch. Says the
Three of those
Stickmeister.
viewers
Yeah.
are us.
Shouldn't you? I don't
A
know.
little bit.
3 of those viewers are us mothering
So
the
there's
stream.
6 of you
I'm not gonna
guys.
say that. I'm gonna have to use that next
That's
time. I mean,
listen. We
suggest
support
that
those
management.
6 people.
I mean,
Yeah.
just
No,
to
in
thank
fact,
you
I
for
think I
joining.
will
6,
go
that's
and
more
do
than
that
in my
next
streams.
And hey,
I'm
we
sure
made it to
another
221
FTL
subscribers,
undercover
starting out at
employee
43 at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
We're now at 221. That's a pretty significant growth.
Yeah.
It really is.
Thank you guys so much for subscribing and
Joining us.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
this
Randy
adventure.
teleports in.
yeah.
I wondered
He
just
didn't
now.
walk far enough in front of the green screen, which was my fault, not his.
Yeah.
But
You know what? I think
We
I'm
did
gonna
not
go
do
the
this
other
well. We were filming it in front
you know, some guy who
of
said he was
a
working here.
portable green screen because that's all we had at this
Oh,
point.
you mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we
his portable green screen, by the way. We didn't have this nice beauty that I
Yeah.
bought and put
Why?
up.
What's his real job?
Beautiful.
He's an undercover FBI agent.
That joke kind of fell flat.
A little
Eh.
bit.
The entire video kind of felt
Yeah.
Zayd says there's always a midget when Carissa's in it.
Oh, burn.
Hey man, I resolved not to get any shorter this year, so
But did
It's
it
gonna
work?
stop here.
in that one shot.
it's been what, like how many days?
The Stickmeister
4 days.
agrees. Oh wait, no. He,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
this is another one that Randy wrote, and then
Yeah.
I edited. One where Randy's not wearing glasses. Yeah, these are actual steel swords.
Yeah.
They're display models,
This-
but we did hit them together pretty hard. They
Yeah.
have nicks in them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one right here, you can.
I wonder where those came
Yeah,
from.
all
Yeah, they got a lot
of
of
these
From this
nicks
sketch.
are from this one sketch.
Oh,
Oh,
here's
that
another
water.
behind the scenes thing.
Oh.
We actually filmed
not
this
fair.
sketch
I can't
entirely
restore
with a
my health.
tripod. So the parts where the camera moves, I actually edited that in post because it was so boring with a stationary camera that I had to do something.
Also, at the part
Why?
where I was
Why is this
drinking
happening?
the potion,
What are you
that
doing?
like
I
this
don't know
part.
what it was
That-
with that
Thank
potion,
you.
but it
That
was
was a lot of work.
that
seriously-
potion
I
was
actually
so
downloaded-
While you're showing how
nasty.
The way I did in
I-
UI
Hey,
was
you
I
got
got
a
a mod for
problem with that.
Skyrim that adds a
sure
green
doesn't
screen
have-
room, and then I went
I
into that green
didn't.
screen
You were
room
attacking
and I
me.
opened up the
I
UI in
was just
there,
standing
and
there
then I brought the
minding my
clip
own
of that
business when you
into
shot
the
an
other,
arrow at my
removed the
foot.
green screen, and overlaid it, reversed it, and added
That
some
is not
filters.
better.
You lost me, but
Daniel
that was
Brandon
cool.
said, hashtag midget girlfriend.
That's what I've been wanting to do.
You know,
Good
that's
one.
a hashtag I
Okay,
will never
so-
serve.
You
Okay, so
die.
That
Anyway,
was actually an Oblivion thing. Why won't you die? Oh, I've been wanting to do that effect for many years, so I took the opportunity.
Finally.
I forgot that
Um,
was gonna happen.
I was gonna
Zayd
gonna
said-
say
I thought this fight would never
Okay,
end.
the potion I had to drink in this video,
Why?
it was just a water bottle with some food coloring in it,
Wait.
but it was
you know how to do
nasty,
this?
and I
What?
almost
says, do we
threw
all know them
up
personally?
after
I
drinking
Probably
so
yes.
much of it. It was
Yeah,
ugh.
very likely.
Except for the person who lives in Europe. They
Yeah.
actually.
I don't think I know any.
Well,
Europe.
I
yeah,
might know
I
them.
reloaded. You did
No,
what now?
I don't know them.
You don't know
I
any.
reset to a previous.
Sorry,
one.
no
Try
offense to
again.
the Europe.
Wait, so what you're
European.
Yeah,
saying is
apparently
probably
almost
great
everyone
friends.
watching the stream knows us in real life.
Back to before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
well.
And thanks for watching.
That's okay.
I'm not doing the stream because I think it's gonna get hundreds of views. I'm doing it more for fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's hardly fair. That basically means there's no way I can beat you. Well,
Exactly.
You have a problem with that. You shouldn't have.
You know, I actually came up
Over
with
the
this
last
idea
time, I
just by
didn't-
like
Ugh.
sitting around trying
Alright,
to think,
how about we make a
okay,
deal? How's that?
what's an
I'll
idea
leave
for a
you alone to
sketch?
go on
And so
your
I was
way,
just like,
and you'll do
okay,
the same
random
with
video
me.
game,
I don't
Skyrim.
know.
Okay, what's something weird about Skyrim?
Twice.
And I was like, wait a second.
So many things.
It's so
Okay,
weird that you
I'll
can
give
just
you
like
all the
pause
gold
the
I have,
game and
and then
restore
you'll
your
give me
health
peace.
at any time.
Deal? Deal.
We filmed this video before I had a lens flare cap thing for my camera, so there are several lens flares in here that.
You're
I-
parkour!
You know, out of all the weird things
You-
from Skyrim, that's what you picked out.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I've never
Well, then you
played
should probably
Skyrim.
I guess it'd be
So
kind
I
of hard
really
to
know.
CGI
Every
someone
single
getting
week.
stuck in a wall.
So, if you subscribe,
Yeah.
No,
Or
I could do
flipping
that.
up a wall.
It wouldn't be CGI. I'd use
why would you want to
rotoscoping.
do that?
Fun fact,
Unless you're like
I
him.
defeated one of the
Why?
dragons in
Why would you
Skyrim
wanna
because I
be like
played
him?
a little bit of it. Because it got stuck in the side of a mountain and couldn't move. So I shot it
Yeah,
to death.
be like that.
Brutally.
But not like
That's animal abuse, probably. But it's not real, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
Hey,
Oh.
if you could have one piece of
Lightsaber
technology
fantasies.
from a sci-fi, what would it
Yay,
be?
this video is terrible.
I like this shot.
It's
I
not
like the
that
I like the
bad.
starting
That can't
the
be
camera
entirely
I did
focused
the
on me and then
focus.
changing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
Carissa's
the one-
behind the camera.
I was
She
like,
ran the camera for this
I
shot.
I did that a different time. I don't remember which time.
Well, not this time. 'cause I
Yeah,
did
not
it.
this time.
So we haven't gotten to anyone's favorite video yet.
Wait,
No,
oh,
not mine.
I think the original
said it was
Skyrim
useful
video might be
twice.
my favorite.
Okay.
Either that or the second Mountain
So
Blade
you can
video.
use them to open doors.
That one's one of my favorites. Actually, most of these are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You can
You're
use
just
them to
proud
light
of what you
fire.
do.
Oh,
you
look
know?
at that fire
Cut down a
effect.
tree,
That was
lick and
terrible.
split.
That
I
You can
CGI'd
set
the
a tree on
tree.
fire while you cut it down.
That's not a real tree?
Yes,
I
see
never
how
noticed
useful
that.
that would be living in the city
Really?
as you do.
I
Yeah.
downloaded a model from
Those are
Glen
just
Swamp and
utility
animated it.
uses. If someone pulls a knife or a gun on you and tries to rob you, you
Scissors.
just cut them in half.
The gun or the person?
I like that cut.
Of course, you'll
Yeah,
also
that
have to
cut
fight
is
some
gun
very
or the
storm
person?
troopers, but they tend to be bad shots. along
We'll
with
leave that up to
character.
you.
There's
Yeah,
only ever like
lightsaber
3 lasers on
and
the screen at
Force,
once.
they're more
Yeah,
of a
you can-
Yeah.
than an actual threat.
Wait, are you now talking about living in the Star Wars universe? Because that's not what I meant.
With a lightsaber in my hand, none would
That's
oppose
not
me.
bad screen
Governments
screen,
would
right?
Yeah,
fall.
I
Not the
just,
best,
I
it's not the worst.
don't really like
No
this
army in the
video
world
very
can
much.
stop me.
It's
Get
not
over
good.
What's like
Well, the
It's
Skymaster
okay.
loves it.
Terrible.
It's
The
something.
punchline didn't work quite
Yeah.
right because we
One
didn't have the
thing
camera close enough to
actually
see what I was
real.
holding.
And when I gain control of the world,
Sigmeister
when
loves
every
this video.
country has fallen to my might, I will know that I
You're wearing a
possess
karate
the
gi, aren't
greatest
you?
piece of
Yes,
sci-fi
I'm wearing a karate gi,
technology ever
and that
conceived.
cloak is actually a Jedi cloak
Ow.
that Jeremy made
Mm-hmm.
back when he was like 12.
Seriously?
Sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
Yee!
Because
After
Sonic
who
screwdriver beats
Was that
lightsaber,
mine?
and if you
No, that's
disagree,
my
you
Sonic
are
screwdriver.
wrong.
Oh, it was
My
my
Sonic
Sonic
screwdriver's in the
because you
video.
enjoyed the video.
She has
And if
a
I'm right, then I
toy
would
one.
recommend you
This is the
also
first time
No,
I
it's
did
not
a
a toy,
video
it's
again.
yours.
because we do videos like
This
this
is the first
every
video
single
card I
week,
did.
and
Oh,
we're going to
cool.
continue doing so.
Oh,
By
where you
subscribing,
talk and
you'll
stuff.
be able
Yeah.
to watch them.
That's-
Obviously,
Talking,
you know how
honestly,
subscribing
the
works.
end cards
You're
are some
on
of my
YouTube,
favorite
and
parts of film because
Most
I get
people who
to sit there and
watch
say
things on
stuff.
YouTube probably know how that
Screwdriver.
works. So sorry
like-
for
it's like what I'm doing now.
over-explaining it. I'm going to go now, but subscribe.
Bye.
Oh, YouTube.
Mustard hair.
Susan Washiki.
Yes.
It's pronounced
Why do you
Wojcicki.
have to make
What
That's
just-
your new nickname.
Yeah.
Carissa,
Jeremy,
Mustard
video
Hair.
director.
We
That's
tried
my
to make my
acting.
hair blonde,
Alright.
and it was either wig or spray it, and we opted
Randall.
to spray it with
Unknown.
this like temporary dye
Do you know how much
that did
work-
not go well.
Do you know how much work I put into those overlays? I put so much work into those.
Wait, I did Jeremy's
And
makeup in this.
See, there you go again.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
off topic.
I
Oh, that
got
was
Cheeto
fun.
dust in my hair. That's what it looks like.
I
Cheeto
do
dust.
like the green screen window. Well, sort of. It's not perfect, but it's not the
Yeah,
worst.
this.
Really, you're taking her side.
In the
The
video,
funny thing is that black background isn't completely green screen. That's actually like a panel
Yeah.
that we had just
Yeah.
lying around.
You do see that in behind the
It did
receiver.
happen.
Now I see it, you know.
That's enough. Randall's right. We need to get down to business.
I'm sorry, isn't that what I said I
Let's
wanted to
get down to business
You always say
to defeat the Huns.
Now, down to business.
Wait, is Randy shorter than Carissa?
No.
No, not anymore.
I'm just
The problem
slouching.
is that we don't
There we
have
go.
a coffee master.
The Stickmeisters. This is the first video I saw from you.
Because I
Oh,
can't recall you
well,
having
it's not the
Woo!
worst to start on.
Oh yeah,
I
this
mean-
is the one that I went around
Now listen, that's
showing
not what my hair
friends.
normally looks
Oh.
like.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
This is the one.
I don't know
My hair
why.
literally looked green if
Look,
you saw
this
it in
was
person.
the most.
Oh,
This was
yeah.
one of the.
Your hair looks good.
This
It
video-
looks all sleek and black.
Guys, this was the first time we had 3 people in a video that year.
The point is,
Yeah.
we need to think
All
I
the
of
like the
previous had
shirt,
one
but
or
I don't
two.
like.
again.
Wait, no.
Oh, so this board meeting is now
Undercover grocery store employee. That had 3
Oh,
of us.
Oh, yeah.
well, that
Are you
that was
ever
only at
just
the
going
end,
to
though.
cooperate?
Yeah.
We're
This
all
had
here
3 people for
interacting.
the entire time.
Yeah.
This was kind of difficult for me to write because I was used to writing for only 2 people, so I had to write for 3 instead of just 2, and it was a lot of work for me to give all of them dialogue. But I think I got it okay.
Yeah, this is a good one.
That's
I'm
probably
laughing
the
at
worst
myself.
idea yet.
I'm so
Think about it. If people had to pay to upload videos,
Is anyone looking?
all the people who only get like 5 to 100 views would stop
Keep
uploading.
an eye.
And then the people who get
Green
thousands of
skins.
millions
Xenos
of
should be
views
purged, not
would get
used.
even more views,
I have no
and
idea
by
what that
extension
means.
more money for both them.
Honestly,
Date says,
I
or
thought
Daniel.
would be
You
outraged.
still there?
They'd abandon YouTube en masse.
Oh, we got another viewer.
we got another viewer.
Yeah, we did.
We actually
Hello.
filmed this video in the dining room of our house.
Yeah.
That's the dining room table. I didn't have a good office
Oh, you
space.
could see
Every
the
corner.
Yeah, you can see the corner.
Pretend it's not there.
And you
What
can see a little
corner?
bit there. And
No, you can't.
yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can.
No,
I
you
never-
can't.
I never noticed
And over
that.
there,
That was
there's a
before I
little
could
dark
fix
card.
things like that, okay?
There's a
I
little dark
didn't
card there
even
too.
ever
Listen,
noticed.
this is just going to be a slow
I'm sorry,
progression
can
of
you
the
say
videos
that
getting
again?
better.
I wanna read
Yeah.
it.
For the most part, yes,
For the
they
most
do
part.
get better as they go.
Do that though. Do you?
No, well,
Daniel's
I
still
had
here.
It's not
I had
yet.
to edit in depth
He's
to the
right.
window.
no matter what
So
we
that-
do, people
so
will
yeah.
always
Yeah,
want
it's
a
good.
second.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we
It's
shouldn't make
just,
a
it
mess
doesn't
of
have like a
something.
windowsill, but it's
It
like
doesn't-
modernist.
I couldn't do that.
It's
Yeah,
a-
it just
Knew how to do
it doesn't look like an
Also, you can
office
partnership
window.
program.
No, but it
looks
looks
just
stylish.
like a window.
We should change the requirements to join. Make it more difficult. Let's say, for example, a minimum of 4,000 subscribers and 1,000 hours of content on that channel viewed within the last month.
Yeah, I wrote
I
this shortly
see.
after they
Having
updated
fewer
the
people
thing
able
to
monetize
that,
their
what
And
you
videos
everyone
said.
was like,
increased competition for the bigger
Actually,
YouTube channels, allowing
you
them
had
and us
me
to
flip it.
make more
Oh,
money,
okay.
as well
So
as
Oh,
it's
right.
So what
1,000
rating is it?
subscribers and 4,000 views.
just like my
Hours.
Yeah,
This
hours
so
of content watched
Yeah.
per month. Sorry.
This is
Alright,
when our channel got
1,000
completely
subscribers and
demonetized.
4,000
Now, not that we actually
Yeah,
monetized
my
videos
vote.
before that,
Good.
but
Yeah,
we
we
lost the ability to.
Yeah.
Or
We got to demonetize without
It's
ever
nice.
having the ability,
As long
or
as
without
you
ever
don't
having
even
monetized.
use the
Listen,
word.
So-
we're committed to
So-
staying.
You know, I had friends
Wait,
who
what about all the
kept
channels that
asking
don't
me
meet those
why we
requirements that are
didn't
already in the
monetize our
program?
videos.
We
we'll
can't.
just kick them out.
Okay, cool.
It's simply impossible.
But
for us
before
to.
Good job,
before
everybody.
that,
Oh.
they were
Hey,
like,
when you
"Why
look
don't
at
you
the
monetize
numbers-
your videos?" I was like,
I told
We
you
wouldn't make
because-
enough money to be worth the risk of
Yeah.
driving
That was
people
just
away.
the first
Yeah.
point on the
He was
agenda.
like,
the first.
We're here
But
for the
"You
lulz.
get like an extra
17.
buck a year. That's
quit.
awesome." I'm like,
There's actually a bunch of random papers there.
"No, it's
They all
not."
say something, but
Listen, you sound
they
like
don't
you
make any
need a
sense.
buck.
Like there's a taekwondo schedule
Wow, is the video
just
overall
sitting
okay?
there.
Wait,
Well, you know
Is
what
this
that
mine?
means. It's time
Doesn't
to
matter.
hit the
They're open.
subscribe button
That's
so
good,
you
that
can
No,
watch
I
all
opened
the other
mine.
videos that
Oh,
we're
Then
uploading.
the open.
not mine.
Also, you can leave a like on this video. 'cause
I
that
filmed
will
like
let
a
us
couple
know
end
you
cards at
liked
the
it.
same
we lost
time in
the
front of the wall.
viewer.
At least
That
I think I did.
explains that.
Oh,
Well,
we lost Carissa.
oh yeah.
What?
Comments, or at least
We
I
lost
says
the
there's
viewer.
nine
So
watching.
what do I do if it doesn't
Yeah,
work
I
and you
learned.
run that way?
I'm not looking at that.
Oh,
right
this
now.
one I just had a
But
random
since
conversation.
you're
I don't even know what we're
chocolate,
talking
Yeah.
about
you
here.
should probably
My
try
theory
I-
is
I
we're
like-
going over D&D
Yeah,
scenarios.
I thought it would be funny to.
Hey,
start a
guys, what are you talking
conversation
about?
Most of the way
We're
through.
just running through some scenarios.
I don't care. I just came over to tell you I finished that game you lent me.
Doctor
And to
Strange.
return it.
Oh,
That was one of my
Where is it then?
nerdy shirts.
Yeah, I forgot to bring it.
you came over to return my game.
Yeah.
And
Gamer,
you forgot to
y'all.
bring the game.
I haven't watched this
Pretty
video in
much
so long.
you
This is
play
actually
video
this
Yeah.
video actually got a
Why?
lot of
You think because I'm a
dislikes.
girl I
when
can't?
we
What?
released it.
I never said
It's
that.
one of our most
I just
disliked
Didn't
videos.
think
Wow.
about it. So what kind of games do you like to play? I'm playing a lot of Breath of the Wild lately myself.
I,
Carry it with you.
yeah.
Don't judge.
No, I haven't
Yeah,
played
that's-
that game yet.
So what
That
game
is
was
still
it?
one
You
of
mean
my
the game I
favorite
borrowed
games
from
of all
Jeremy?
time.
Still
That's the
plays it.
second
It's
time that we had
awesome.
Breath of the Wild in a sketch, except the
Oh,
first time it was
yeah.
actually Twilight Princess
It
with the
was
paper
Dark
taped
Souls,
over it
wasn't
that said
it?
Breath of the
Yes,
Wild.
that was
Oh, by the way, I actually spent
it's
the
fine.
like
Dark Souls?
100 hours
How
in
long
Breath
have
of
you
the
been
Wild
playing
to
it? A year?
beat
Actually,
every
I
single
just
shrine
went
in
through
the
it last
entire
week.
game.
I would come
You
down to
did
see
it.
him.
There's
I'm like,
120
didn't
of
you
them,
that
and
game a
I
while ago?
beat
Yes,
all
you gotta
of
get all the
them.
parts of the
So
game.
you beat
Yeah.
it in a day.
Though,
I'm
not
starting
like
to
that.
think you're making this up.
yeah,
What?
though
So I'm not allowed to be a
you do
hardcore
get
gamer?
the traditional green Link outfit for
I'm
doing
just
it.
saying, you're
I
acting
got
all
it.
surprised that I beat a hardcore
was
game like
Biggest
Demon
Chungus
Souls.
be
Dark
Jeremy
Souls.
in
That
height,
too.
not weight.
Oh,
Oh.
maybe you shouldn't read too much into it.
What?
Or maybe
Big
you
Chungus
think the only
to
games
me.
I
Big
play are
Chungus.
Candy Crush and The Sims.
It's a meme
Oh,
of Bugs Bunny
so you
as
think there's
being
something wrong with
super
those?
overweight.
What?
Entirely
Are
on it.
people who
No,
play those games
he's
not
doing an impression of
real
Elmer Fudd, and
gamers?
he like
Yes,
That was a bad
inflates his
Inflates
No,
body
they're
into
not real games.
gigantic.
I've seen the scene that it comes from.
Real games are
I
games
like
like Civilization, Chivalry, Command and Conquer,
Apparently, real games begin
Amen.
with C.
Fallout, Tomb Raider, Cupface,
I had to-
Cuphead,
I had to look up a bunch of games.
Love
that
me
began
some
with Z.
Cupface.
Well, I knew a few.
Cuphead
Exactly.
is very
So what
difficult.
exactly makes a game real?
Yeah,
or not?
Cuphead's hard.
What it
Yeah.
rates on the casualometer.
The
Casualometer.
It's a scale she uses to
Casualometer.
measure how casual a game is. If it rates too high, she doesn't consider it a
I
good
think
game.
this
Yeah,
video
The
got
Sims
disliked
rates
because we were
around 9,
basically
while Candy
mocking
Crush gets
video game
11.
It's
elitists.
on a scale up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
like
five.
the hardcore
Hashtag
elitists and stuff.
gamers rise up.
Yes.
And I
I
did
thought I made
share
that
it
pretty
on
Why does
some,
there have to be a
PC
distinction?
gaming subreddits.
Why
and
Why do
stuff.
people
Ah,
feel the need
yeah.
to
They'll
put
murder
themselves
you.
into
They are-
boxes of
Reddit is
casual
full
or
of
hardcore gamers?
elitists.
I used
Well,
to,
In the
only
end,
I used to make
whether
these
we're
YouTube
casual or
videos.
hardcore,
Yeah.
Reddit's
PC
full
or
of every
console,
kind of person.
I like
boys
those
or
PC
girls
elitist videos.
or
I have
gaming.
They were
Photoshop that's
kind
on
of
Reddit.
fun.
If you
Every
find it, it's.
Freaks
Krista,
together.
can you say the hashtag?
Just
for
Stickmeister.
my-
I prefer
Wait,
Mario
this is a
Odyssey.
good speech. This, I
Yeah.
think, I've heard that's
I-
a good game.
I don't
Oh,
have
I
any way
think
to
it was replying
play
to Scipio Africanus. It says, as a man of culture, I play Breath of the Wild XD.
So what game did you really
Nice.
spend?
You're a
I
man of
don't
culture
have a
as well.
Switch though, so the version I have is
I
for the
tried Dark Souls, but
Wii
it wasn't
U, because that's
That
what
and
we
I don't have
got.
Krista,
There's nothing wrong
would
with
you
the
like to
Wii
tell
U. It is a
them where
wonderful
you
system.
they can find my Photoshop
Yeah,
on Reddit?
it's the Wii U is severely
Your
underrated.
particular one?
I have no
Yeah,
idea what to
r/Liza
say.
Koshy.
So did you
Yeah.
like? No, I
Yeah,
already
Liza
used that.
Koshy.
Yeah,
Subreddit.
it is.
She doesn't even go there.
What are we doing?
By subscribing to our channel, you'll be able to watch more videos similar
this
to
is
the
the
one you
first,
just watched, though not
end
exactly the
card to
same,
have
because what would be the point
more
of doing the
than
same
you.
thing over
And
and
doing
over again?
impressions
That's
of myself.
definition of insanity, right? No, it's expecting different results. But if you do
They're all so
subscribe,
confused.
you'll be able to hear them, not just me talk, because I'm interrupting him all the time.
If I
It
didn't
won't
have
be as
like
annoying.
Like you
space to
anymore.
talk, I would just make faces.
Let's try a different one.
And we actually did film a different take of that, but I decided to use the first one because
I
it was
am
way
your
funnier.
conscience. I am also your conscience.
Oh, this video I actually had to film like 3 times.
What do you want?
First
You're
time,
making a terrible mistake.
or no, wait, no, I think it
Terrible
was 2
mistake.
times. I had to film it the
Add it to
entire,
list.
entirely 2 times because the
It's not
audio
about
recorder
what you did do,
wasn't
but what
recording
you
for the
did not
first
do.
time, so I
Okay,
didn't have
what did I
audio.
not do?
Wow.
You
We
did.
actually recorded this one
that's
because
kind of
none
like
of us
a
were
thing
available
that
to film.
You didn't make a video for
Yeah.
Friday. Oh.
The
Well,
audio
there's a pretty
recorder
good reason
not
for that.
recording,
When no video went up
not
on
having
Friday,
started the
your entire
recording
fan
or
base
not
felt
recording
betrayed.
the audio
Well,
has
I
been
don't know
like
if I call it a fan base
kind of
exactly, it
recurring
doesn't have all that many
issue
subscribers.
throughout the
But
year
after
of
you do
At
put
this
up a
point,
video
we had
on
less
Friday,
than
you're
100.
paid a
And
full
we've
amount
had
of
different ways
subscribers.
of
I'm
doing
not
it.
hating on my
Yeah, we
subs.
had fewer
Keep in
than
mind, they're all real people.
subscribers.
They all
Viewers.
unsubscribe. That drove you into a downward spiral of depression, which eventually led you to become an alcoholic, and then you committed suicide. So we came back to set things to rights.
That
Wait,
got
so you're
dark.
saying
Yep.
you're
Yeah.
time travelers? Well, I am. See, I'm your conscience from the future, and I'm your conscience from the present. Exactly. My head hurts.
I had no
So you need to
intention
make
of ever
video
making
or
a
else
sequel
you'll
to this
literally
video,
die.
but then I
Well, see,
did.
I had a video that I
It
was going to
happens.
film.
Mostly
But it
because
turned out the other person
we
who
didn't have
was
another
supposed to be in
a
it
video
wasn't
for Friday
available.
again.
Hey, when
And
it was around
it's not like I
during
have a
film
bunch
it,
of
so
backup scripts
Listen,
lying around, so
this
I
is
had
the
to write a
go-to.
completely new one. Then do
Talk
that.
to
Your
yourself
future
for a
depends
while
on
if
it.
no one
Sometimes
else
it's
is
better.
around.
Just write
Well,
out the script.
you know, it's an idea that I had, so I
Okay,
decided to
wanna
use
give me
it.
an idea of what to write
I wrote
about?
this in like half an hour,
How about
and
you
then
write a
filmed it
sketch
in
about
like
getting a
3
drink
or
of
4
water,
hours.
or changing the
Yeah,
batteries
these
in
videos
a
take a
remote.
long
Those
time
are
to
terrible
film.
ideas. Shut
Even
up,
the
Bob.
longer
It starts
Shut
out
up,
I
Bob.
like that part.
with Legos. And then someone else walks up. See, that's the problem. I don't have anyone else.
Daniel Brandon says,
Does
"Why
it
is Peter
have to
Pan
be a
always
comedy
flying?
sketch?
He
What do
never
you mean?
lands."
Couldn't you just
Good
like,
one.
I don't know, make a video of
Daniel?
you running on a treadmill or something?
Yeah,
That's
That was
Have a
that was a good
treadmill.
one.
How about a video of you sitting and reading? It's supposed to be a comedy
Okay.
sketch. Well, yeah,
He
but
also
we can't
says,
think of an idea,
A
so
woman
wouldn't that
walks
be
into
better
a
than
library and
nothing?
asks
I
if
guess.
they had any
Give it
books
a
about
shot.
paranoia. The librarian says, "They're right behind you!"
Oh, and I forgot to factor in the pillow being there, so the pillow kind of messed
read
up
it.
this shot a bit.
That's okay.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
the big fluffy
Brandon
couches
says-
kind of messed up the
my
shot
friend
too.
says to
I
me-
didn't really think about that
It
at
looks
all until I
fine.
was editing.
To me.
Well, there's
You
two
can
pillows.
very clearly see a
Hey,
gigantic
hey,
ghost
you
pillow.
My friend says to me,
10 seconds?
"What
What
runs
do you
the
call a
house?"
guy with a
supposed to be
rubber
there?
toe?
Excuse me, I was
Oh.
reading a
There's two
comic.
pillows overlaid on each
I
other.
thought there were just two pillows there.
My friend says to me, "What rhymes
Didn't
with
actually
orange?"
believe him.
And I say, "No,
Next
it
No,
day.
it
doesn't."
doesn't. Yeah, what
Yeah.
doesn't rhyme with orange?
It really doesn't.
Yeah, it didn't work. What didn't work? The video. It didn't
Okay,
fix anything.
nope.
That could make
There's
things worse.
gold.
Wait, why are you back? He says the video didn't work. Well, so what do you do now? Well, don't ask me. Well, obviously you must make a sketch. We went over this yesterday.
Oh.
How am I supposed
Scipio
to make a sketch?
Africanus
Time to upload
says,
tomorrow. When I
"My
couldn't do that
girlfriend is the
yesterday,
square root of
perplexing
negative
question.
100, a
Well,
solid
unless you
10
have an
and
astounding
imaginary."
answer, why
I've
don't you just
seen that. That's from.
travel
What?
even
That's
further
from a
than
Fire
that.
Emblem
Have me
game.
4
That's
days
fake.
ago
Wait,
make a
what?
sketch.
No, I saw a screen cap of a game
Yeah, why
that
didn't you
looked
go
like
back
Fire
to
Emblem.
this
I
so we
might be
have more
crazy.
time to work on
I
some
haven't
stuff?
played any of the games
Showing
that
up
look
at
like
the
that,
last
but it
minute.
looked like that to
Uh,
me.
Temporal.
This is
And
also
somebody
big-
said that. It was so funny.
tendencies.
This
That
is all
the
basically how
most
my
nonsensical
thought
thing
process
you said
works
so
too,
far,
by the
and that's
way.
really saying something. Look, I need
Good
you
to
to trust
know.
me. Yeah, I did that yesterday. In front of you. That didn't work out very well. Back me up here. No, I think I'm with him. Why should we trust you again? That does seem like a bad idea. I really need you.
No
neighbor.
one trusts
You know what?
him. I
Fine.
mean, like,
Deal with
look
the
at
problem yourself. I'm going home.
we all know that neighbor that just walks into your house.
Yeah,
Except we don't.
yeah, we do.
Want to play
don't?
cards?
No.
Oh,
God.
by the way, the
Zayd's
Uno
neighbor
cards at
does.
the
You don't know
end.
about our ghost
The Uno
neighbor?
cards at
Dude,
the end
Zayd's
aren't
neighbor
actually
just walks
there.
into
I
your house
edited
and
Oh, yeah,
them
no.
on in post.
So,
Oh.
Hey, thanks for watching
was a
our
pretty
Oh
video.
no, what do I
There's
do
a lot
now?
of work into it. So if you want, you can subscribe to our channel so that you'll be able to see a lot more videos that we put a lot more work into. I mean,
Why did
not
the
a lot
old
more
man
work
fall
into
in
this
the
one,
well?
but, you know, a lot more
Because he
work
couldn't see that well.
will go into more videos that we do.
Hey
Versus
guys,
crazy.
it's me, Carissa
Oh,
Ellis.
Oh,
she is.
no.
This is the YouTuber feuds
I
one.
like that's anything new.
This one
Guinea
was-
pig!
this
No
one was a
animals
lot
were
of work.
actually harmed
This This
the
one
making
also
of this
got a
one.
lot
Don't
of
This
be
is
hate,
my
if I
worried.
guinea pig.
remember
That's my guinea
correctly.
pig. I love her.
Am I
Yes,
right that this
starring-
one got lots of
And
hate?
I
don't
do
think
not
so.
look good.
No.
at
It
it.
got
few
lots of
dislikes.
dislikes.
No,
I
that
have
was
been
the
up since like
that was the game
9
one.
or something,
Oh.
and
The Stickmeister says Chris is crazy.
That's since like
Oh,
I agree
that was
with
a lot
you,
of work
Master.
to edit that screen on top and track it.
You know what else was a lot of work? Getting the guinea pig to be quiet.
Oh.
Back for another video.
She
I
was
do
no.
something in this
man.
video.
Someone
Oh.
by the name of Carissa.
Yeah,
a
you
YouTuber,
do.
You might have.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
so
no, no,
before
no,
we
no,
get
no,
to
no,
that
no,
part,
Guys,
Anyways,
not
I'm gonna
everyone
drop
talk
a
at
diss
once.
track on her. Here we go.
Oh, I completely improvised this diss track. It was not written at all beforehand.
Yeah.
Partly because I'm lazy, and partly because I wanted it to be really funny and terrible.
And cringy.
Awkward.
So I figured the best way to guarantee that would be to improvise it.
I like
completely.
the full version.
I want. Can I give the song a name? It doesn't have a
why
name,
you
right?
always
It's called
make
the
fun
Cressella
of
Disc
me?
Track.
Yeah, so
What
I'm
did
gonna
I
give it
ever
an actual
do to
name.
you
I'm gonna
to
call
where
it
you would
Welcome
call
to
me
Cringe
something
Show.
stupid. I
Scipio
think
Africanus
you
says,
just
well,
want
at
to
least
get more
she
views
referring to me,
back
I
A
think.
couple
off of
times
my
during the
schizophrenic,
song.
like other
That's
people.
what
A couple
is
times
true.
Right.
So
Definitely
maybe
not
you,
schizophrenic.
instead of
A
insulting
couple times
me,
during the
should go
song while I was
and
singing, I actually
take a
purposely
hike and
messed
climb a
up some
tree.
parts of it to
I'm
make
the
it not
best
rhyme or to
YouTuber
repeat
you've
the same
ever
word instead of a rhyme that I already
seen.
had
You
in my
should have
head.
been happy.
Look at my
So I actually
epic
purposely made it
reaction.
worse.
Be. I think that you
Oh,
are
your
just
face during
jealous
this.
of
We were also
me,
making
so
fun of
It was
that's
so
what I
hard
In
think.
this
to make
video,
this
in
straight
this
face.
video, we were basically making
yourself.
fun of everyone that we
Yeah.
could.
I almost died.
Okay,
I
guys,
thought
thanks for watching.
I was
Don't
gonna
forget to
explode
like and
laughing.
subscribe.
Yeah.
That was
It
my
was
actual.
so
What's up, guys? It's
I
me,
didn't see
Jay,
it.
back for
Oh.
another swimming video.
Oh, that
I
hurt.
actually did like 6 or 7 takes of that because I didn't like it.
Soul
Oh,
into
man.
it.
I don't
And
like
you
it.
know what she did? She took it and she just
Stickmeister
straight up
says this
ripped
will
the
be my
entire
ringtone.
thing in a reaction video.
I
and she
actually
put it on her
uploaded the
channel.
music
So
video
I want
by
you
just saw the
guys
replay of
Jay
it from
Juggies
Addict
out there
Guys.
to go and tell her what you think of that.
I actually uploaded the music
Hey,
video by
everyone,
itself
so
to
today
Phone
I'm
in Extra, so
Yeah.
you can go and see it there in its
Yeah.
Twitter.
actually in its entirety.
So I've
I didn't
already
put the whole
hacked
thing
Jay
in
Joe's
there.
account.
So
Stickmeister
if you want to see the
says-
whole diss track, you can go to Phone in Extra.
That
There are links on the
moment when
channel.
you're just walking down the street and you see
I don't know why you want
it's so cute.
Stickmeister,
Stop
you know
it,
what?
Jack.
This will be my ringtone.
Stickmeister says, dab on them haters.
Also,
Look, it's the Nexus forums.
yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're doing a little prank. As you can see, I kidnapped Gracellas at guinea pigs.
My guinea
quite
pig.
the diva.
Oh,
I love
Yeah, that's actually
not
a
wanna
guinea
cooperate.
pig.
I love that
Now,
guinea pig so much.
just
Yeah.
need a PlayStation.
I want to go
The
get her.
snake
Can I
is
go get my
actually
guinea pig?
Raxacorical fallible.
She will not want to stay here.
I actually
Yes, I will.
edited mini fridge
No,
onto
she
that.
didn't even want to stay on my
It
lap
didn't-
when I was
it
trying
doesn't
to
actually
And
say
he
mini
stole my
fridge. I
precious
added it
guinea
in.
No, it's right over there actually.
And I just don't know what to do.
I like the lighting in your scene.
just so
It looks
sad.
awesome.
Yeah. It was hard though. We crammed as much stuff as we could into that room to make it look good. Like,
I really love that part of the video.
Yeah.
I just,
that eye. Just look at that eye.
Is it just me, or does she look like she's faking those tears?
Not even any
I want
tears.
you guys to go and report
I coulda got
Jay
eye
Joe's
drops.
photos.
She's just trying to keep me involved in drama.
Baseless accusations.
Continually whining,
He looks like an ugly troll.
not one brain cell.
Grossly incompetent.
Dumb as rocks.
I think they should have said dumb as rocks at the exact same time. I think
Nah.
that would have
That's
been
true.
funnier.
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe.
I like this video.
Dumb
though.
as rocks.
Hey, my ukulele.
Man, can you believe people are actually
Oh, I
buying
just
this
brought that
video?
with me to
Yeah,
film
but it's not
for
like
no
we're the only
reason.
ones who have done this.
You
probably
love
haven't
I
even
just
played
kind of
that
had it
with
and I was like,
us
can I
Yeah.
film with
Or
this?
that
She's
we
like, okay.
both still live with our parents.
No, don't bring that up.
Can you imagine you actually kidnapping my guinea pig?
Can I go get
Oh,
something?
yeah, I forgot to tell you. I
I'm
had
gonna
like a
stop
guinea pig in the
Gamer
fridge
K, the
and
best
she
actor in
died.
this skit was
What?
the guinea pig. I do not disagree.
Me neither.
She
My
was
guinea
really
pig is
good
a
at her
great
part
actress.
of being a
Andy, what are
pet.
you doing?
My guinea pig is great. Can I go get her?
Excuse me? Is this our
Okay,
new
thank
guest
you guys
star?
for watching
And
this
you didn't
video.
ask me
Make sure to
first?
leave a like,
Jeremy,
comment,
can I
and
get
don't
my
forget to
guinea pig?
subscribe.
No,
Do not do that.
No,
She would love to be
find
there.
that my name is on the script, so that would make this my video.
We actually, this is the first end card that we actually pre-planned some things to say.
So, subscribe to my channel, my videos.
We actually have done that several times to make the end cards more interesting. So some end cards are still completely
The last
improvised.
one I was in.
I made them too. I brought them this luscious.
Yeah, probably.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, everyone.
this
I'm truly
this is
honored
a
to be
really-
standing
I
here
really like
before
this
you,
one.
holding this
It looks good.
amazing,
This one is one of the few that
lovely
still makes me
award.
laugh.
It is my privilege and my honor, and
not
I am
just 'cause I'm
truly
the one in it.
humbled to have my work recognized by
This
this
is the best green screen that
prestigious
I had done
event.
today.
But I won't deny that I
Or
deserve it
had
more
done
than
until
anyone
to
else.
this point.
When I first began my career with the important role of guard number 3, I never thought it would lead me to
That was
this
an
moment.
Adventures in Odyssey
Even though
reference.
literally
Yeah,
that just
everyone
now. I
said
remember
I
that.
was the best in that film.
God.
But
Oh,
still, there's no
Sticky
no
Master,
one.
I love those Gnoe pigs.
Gnoe pig
But it was
Gnoe.
still
Call back
my
to
big
that.
break.
that joke.
I love
My recollection now strays to my next gig, which
I actually had
unfortunately
to
was
Photoshop
not
two
a
people
main
out of
role
this
in a big
background.
movie,
'Cause I couldn't
but
find
rather
the
filling in
background
for
of
my
the Oscars
friend
without
Bert
Link
the
in it, so I
Clown at a
removed that.
9-year-old
Just take the
birthday
picture of
party.
no one on stage.
I think I may have traumatized her.
Scipio Africanus. Gun pigs.
But I never let that get me down.
You know, honestly.
After several minor roles, mostly real jobs, I finally
Of
got an
sorts.
agent. And after 3 years, I finally landed my first big role. This was after I got a new agent, however, because my first
Oh
one
yeah.
is now doing doing 30
I'm pretty
left.
sure that statue
But
is
But back to
actually
my big
exploded
question.
by
You all
now.
remember it, so I won't bother to go into it here. And that, incidentally, was the first time I was nominated for an Academy Award. Or at least I thought I was, but it turned out it was Jeremy with an I. they just misspelled it. That was a heartbreaking moment for me.
This is a reference to
Must
when they
have
accidentally
consumed
announced
3
the
gallons of
wrong
ice cream
person
that night alone.
award.
Which worked out for the best, actually, because my
I
next
actually
role was
watched the
someone
live
whose
stream of
name
the
I
Oscars in
forget, but
preparation for this
who weighed
video. It was
500
Yeah, I've
pounds.
heard about,
so I
like-
had a head
Actually,
start.
no, that's not entirely
Of
true.
course,
I
it
watched
wasn't
someone else
very
watching
healthy and
the
had to drop
Oscars.
out
One
halfway
time-
instantly. So
More
if
bearable.
you watch the
One time
movie,
somebody
I'm
actually
in the first 60
announced
minutes,
the
but after that they
wrong
replaced
winner
me
for
with
the
Jack
Miss
Black.
Universe
Now,
contest.
some might
I
say
remember
that's an
that.
improvement.
Yeah, like they announced China, but they
It was
meant
tempting to
something
give up
like
on my
Nepal
dream.
or something.
Acting
I
wasn't
don't
really
know
working out
what
for
it
me,
was.
so I decided to try
Daniel Brandon
directing.
says, what did the
It is
grapes say
surprisingly
when the
difficult
guinea
to get a
pig stood
studio
on
to
it?
hire you to
Nothing,
direct
he
their
just let out a
multi-million
little
dollar
whine.
movie when you have no experience directing
It's funny 'cause the guinea
and
pig
only
whines
very
all the
little
time.
experience acting.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
all she
managed
does.
to land directing a short film
Thank
called
you.
Also,
Zaylu.
yeah,
in
I
Lightning
borrowed
Jokes.
Randy's.
French.
I borrowed Randy's.
Of course, the only foreign language I ever
Yeah,
studied was
I think
that's
Swahili,
between that and
that was
a-
just so
and
I
a
could
Pinewood
survive
Derby
some
trophy.
civilization.
And I
So
figured
I
the
don't know
wooden
what the
figure
movie
looked
was
more like an
about,
Oscar.
but it was an amazing experience, and it
Hi,
taught me
Oscar.
something very important
And
about
I was on a
myself.
very
Yo.
low budget of nothing.
I hate directing.
You know,
Why
I
was the
think
guinea
that
pig
statue is
But
actually.
did I give up
Read
then?
this one.
Yes, but only for a couple of years.
I was the guinea
The
pig
siren
upset with
song
his
of
job.
film drew me back
pay
in
enough
to try
salary.
something new. So I tried
Not
special
a big enough
effects.
salary, man.
It's a lot harder than
No,
it
they did
looks,
surgery
especially
on
if the only program you have is MS Paint,
Zade said that.
which was my
I'm not
case.
acknowledging that meme
But I
anymore.
think the film turned out all right. I mean,
Actually,
it
I
was
wanted to wear
never
my black
released,
tie in this video, but I
that's
couldn't
further
find
than
it, so
most
I
of my
wore the
work
blue
goes.
one.
Of course, I gave acting another go after my brief period in special effects, but while I was giving acting a go, the director told me to go.
Oh, by the way,
I've
I
said all
actually
this
taped the
to
script,
say this.
the script to the lights I was
When you
using,
look
so
at
I
my
was
life,
reading the script during
don't
this.
just focus on my successes, although it's tempting to do that.
I
You
didn't
need to
memorize
learn
it.
from my failures
Dude, that
because
would be-
even when I failed, I kept going. I never gave up. And if you follow that example, maybe one day you
Is
too
there a
can win the
guinea pig
award for best
category
sound
on
mixing. Thank you and good
dankjokes.com?
night.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm good. Oh,
Maybe.
it's me again.
Oh, this
Woo!
is when I started
Hey.
working on this highlight reel.
Oh.
I liked it so much that I decided to turn it into a full video.
Pew, 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 pew.
I thought it looked familiar.
Put this down.
No one is staring at the camera.
Huh?
Zaid.
Ah,
clap,
the cereal
clap,
cereal
clap,
killer.
clap.
Another one. At
Maybe
first
you'll get
glance,
this.
I
Zaid
would
just says
definitely
clap,
clap
clap, meme review.
maybe
Yeah.
a
We all
Meme
get it.
One
review.
That is a
Yeah.
cutie pie
Daniel
reference.
Brandon.
Yep.
One guinea pig
He's
asks
got a
another
cereal.
guinea pig, "Why do we always eat lettuce?" The other
Wait,
guinea
hold
pig
it, hold
replies and says,
What?
"What do you think?"
Can't do this.
What does the other guinea
Can't
pig
do
say
what?
back?
This.
Because they're on
You
our
seriously
lettuce.
thought it would be a good idea to base an entire sketch
I made
off
Carissa
of puns?
producer shirt for
was
this
puns?
video. She's not the actual producer.
The words aren't even
It would
printed
be
on,
one
they're
thing if it
stickers.
wasn't such a bad
They're
idea.
foam
Anyone
stickers
can
that I
They're like
bought
the
at
foam
my
letters.
uncle's
Yeah.
arts and crafts.
It looked good though.
A nice thing about this video was
Unless
that
you're
I
just
could
trying
have the
to
mic
distract
in the
me
shot, so
from
it made
figuring out
positioning
who
it
the
so
serial
much
killer
easier.
really
Yeah.
is.
I didn't like the shirt
Is it you?
a whole lot.
No, I'm the
It's too big.
producer, and you were filming a sketch based off a single
Also my
unfunny
hair's
pun.
Seriously, you're bringing us up now? You couldn't have done that, I don't know, before I wrote a 4-page script?
You
can't
look
blame
like
me
you
for
haven't
that. You
slept
should
in
have run
like
it by me before you
12
started
days.
filming.
I always
Oh,
look
that
like
reminds me,
that.
I need to turn off the
Eh,
camera.
more so right
So
then.
what do we do
though.
now? Any great ideas, little miss? Puns are for
Now you can
losers.
see the
can't do
broken
puns.
tripod. I actually had to tape the
Puns
tripod
are
to
amazing, by the
floor.
way.
I did.
Look, in case you're losing track of things, I'm trying to make a sketch and you just video
And that's
my
not the
idea,
camera we use,
which
by
I
the way.
had
That's the
completely
camera that doesn't
forgotten.
really work very
I'm
well.
not the ideas
Oh
guy.
yeah,
The
that's
one in
my
the
camera
shot.
now. It's
Yeah.
actually completely
Yeah,
broken now
whatever.
and won't turn
What are
on.
your jobs? So you didn't like my... Ah, okay, just chill.
It's funny because it's winter.
Take a few minutes
Ah,
and
that's
come up with an
stupid.
idea that's actually
Yeah,
good.
that,
Okay.
Zaid, that's not how you spell script.
he corrected it.
Good for you.
Oh, the shot where Carissa stabs me and throws me onto the floor, we had to do like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And it
Sounds
was
painful.
painful.
How about...
Because I actually fell. I
Instead of a
legitimately
serial
fell.
killer,
Yeah, and I
I
actually
didn't,
stabbed
it's,
him.
we don't do fake
We have
falls on this
actual
channel.
serial
All of my
killer, as
falls,
in
at least, are completely
not a
real.
pun.
That's why I got hurt a lot.
So
Because I don't have any
sketch
of those
about an
pads that you put down and fall
actual
onto.
Yeah,
I
we
don't have
were
that.
just
So I
slamming
just fall onto the
ourselves
hard
against
ground. That's why I'm the one who
Yes.
usually falls, because I
Kinda
don't
dark.
want to make them do it.
But also rather
Going
than
the extra mile for the viewers.
You
that
did
was a
knock me
lot.
onto some pavement.
Oh,
one
I
time,
love
but
doing that effect, the bleeding out. I know it's gross, but it was fun to
It
try
looks
to
like
do.
It doesn't
Throwing
look
shadow.
Nah, it's not
great,
gonna
but
work. It's too predictable. Jeremy needs to write a different punchline.
Well, that's not gonna work. You killed Jared.
Noel's running the camera for this
Yes,
shot.
this was fun.
Oh.
I liked it.
Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis?
Plagueis.
Yes, I have.
Darth Plagueis the
Now,
Wise.
Hey, there's
You know
yes.
something? One of these these two people
Oh,
was not.
I did
I
not
do
know what I
that
was
knife.
doing.
Actually, my roommate at college bought that knife for a video for us to make a long time ago. We never used it, so I decided to use it for this video, even though I have real knives that we could have used instead.
Having people watch
Though
them.
there was a lot less risk using a plastic knife than a real knife. So.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing there.
Mr. Boss.
Mr. Executive Producer.
I think this one's actually pretty funny.
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
Carissa, right?
Oh,
How
I
are
love
things
this
in
one.
the PR department?
PRT awful.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, sorry.
I think
about
I've
that.
told that
Sounded
joke
a lot
once
better in
instead.
my head.
I stole it. from
Anyway, I've been getting a lot of
Yeah.
complaints recently.
But
I
it's
told
a
you
line
to
item.
steal jokes from me.
I didn't know it was. Well, I'm the one who said it.
Yeah, but we're getting more than usual.
All right, I assume you wouldn't
I
be
like the
bothering
lighting
me
in
with
this
this
sketch.
if it
It
wasn't
turned out nice.
important.
We actually filmed this in our
Yes,
living
it
room.
is for the sake
Yeah.
of your job.
This has to do with the company's
Zayd trying to
YouTube channel.
Which is
Posted
why
in
his
the
We've seen a
office
lot
has
of
hurricane
offensive ads
lamps on
playing
the
on our
wall.
videos.
Can we block him if he does that?
Whatever those
What's wrong
You
with him?
know,
No, I
You
don't.
can't post the whole
I wouldn't
story.
have ended that sentence.
I mean, if
with
he
a
So,
doesn't
question mark.
have we gotten to
messages,
anyone else's
please.
favorite sketch yet?
Enlighten me.
Mine's
things
getting
like ads for coffins on our video
Mine's the
promoting
one
a
after
retirement
this.
home, or
Mine's
ads
coming
for
up.
fast
I don't know
food
the order, but
restaurants
it's
on our
gonna
video
be
about
soon. I know that
dieting,
much.
and a balding remedy ad playing on our video promoting cancer.
She had to say that
awareness.
loud. So.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
It's
I
rather
tripped
unfortunate,
over it.
but I don't think there's any great
Yeah, I was
Multiple
watching this one
times
too.
she accidentally
Just
said
because
promoting
that video
cancer.
doesn't
I
mean-
didn't want to say promoting
I'm afraid
cancer.
not.
I don't promote cancer.
This is some data
I
we
only
collected,
promote
and
the
it
awareness
seems to
of
point
it.
to people thinking that an ad on ours or someone else's video equals endorsement.
I like the pacing in this sketch because it's,
Yeah.
it's pretty
Half
slow.
of this is written in Swahili. Where did you get it?
Google.
So do you have any idea of how to fix this?
No, that's why I came to you.
It's Swahili
really
because
your
Swahili
job.
is funny.
Well,
For now.
we
I just need some
because
help.
I had already
spent the
referenced
entire morning trying to
Swahili
explain to people
in
that
the,
we don't choose what
the
ads
Oscar
play on
one,
our videos.
so I
Oh, yeah.
decided to do it
Press
again because running jokes are funny.
Yeah, so Swahili is now just like a running joke that we haven't
Well, we haven't done
referenced
it in a
again.
long time.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can make a video explaining that we
Oh.
don't necessarily endorse ads that play on our
Hmm.
videos.
Man,
And by
looking
we,
at myself
I
on a
mean
delay is so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
It
that
really
could
is.
work. I'll go do that.
Oh, you also notice that my tie changes color.
Wait, you.
between
No, I
videos.
don't.
Well, you could also notice.
Good if you try.
And the color actually indicates my mood in that scene.
Really?
Yes.
That's-
Purple because I'm slightly annoyed, red because I'm really annoyed in this one, and then blue because everything is
Oh.
resolved in the last one.
I was
Okay.
hoping I wouldn't see you again.
It
That's
didn't work.
that's
You made
that's
the video?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
but
detail
we-
that I doubt anyone
I
noticed.
made
You
the
had to do a whole
mistake
bunch
of
of animal
monetizing.
costume
I
changes.
can't wait to see where this is going.
Well, by a bunch
An
of
ad for
like.
electronic
Cancerous,
arts
cancerous.
played at
I
the
agree,
beginning.
Zayd.
No one bothered to even watch the video.
Yeah,
They just
technically
rushed
very
to the
literally
comments to express their disdain for our association with them.
You have one job.
Stickmeister just says
Don't make it
you-
ad.
What am I
No,
supposed
it's
to do?
wool.
Public relations is the name of your job for now.
I meant more specifically.
Oh, I also threw in a lot of
Oh, you
passive aggressive references to
Then you
fire.
can straighten out with them and get them to only play ads we approve of on our videos.
Yeah.
I guess that's worth a try.
I also like the slow music. I don't remember what button I pressed.
Well, it'd be weird if you did.
Yeah, Phil? Can you get me Carissa
Probably
from PR's
cancel,
salary
right?
information?
Because I ain't get paid
I'm
enough.
having a regular thing with you.
Oh, I actually wrote out an
Well, I
entire
wanted to
pink
surprise you
slip
in person
for
with some
or
good
slip for,
news.
Good
for
news
being
wouldn't
fired.
indeed be a
I wrote out the whole
surprise.
I
thing,
fixed the problem.
and you can't see. All you can see is the text. I could have just written gibberish, but I didn't. I wrote out legible
Yeah.
sentences.
That is content.
Because
Quality content.
I don't
You're
like how my
still
color's
here.
messed up.
Don't you want to hear how I,
I didn't
fixed it?
notice it.
If
Don't
I
you want
wanted
to hear
to
how
be
I fixed
bothered
it?
with the intricacies and details of public relations, I wouldn't have a PR department. But if it'll make you leave,
I demonetized all of our videos.
The music should have cut there, but it didn't.
yeah.
I couldn't get through to
There
YouTube.
should have been like
For
a
a while, I
record
couldn't think of what
scratch
to
all of
do.
a sudden.
Then
No,
I
just
how can
cutting the
offensive
music.
ads play on our videos
Yeah.
if no ads play on our videos? So I went through and disabled monetization on all of them.
you know what this is?
It's a piece of paper.
Is a piece of paper that states, in short, you're fired.
At the end
Short.
it says,
Is
"In
that about
short,
my
you're
height?
fired." At the end it literally
is.
says, "In short, you're fired." I think.
Nice paper ripping.
And it would have been yours if you hadn't solved the problem. Good job.
I was really nervous about that last one because I had to get it on the first try. Otherwise, I'd have to remake.
Welcome
that
to the
paper.
end card. This is basically an ad for.
I don't know,
our
my
channel
face at the
where we're
beginning of that card
asking
just-
you to, if you enjoy watching,
I don't know what is going on with me, but I'm just like,
just
You said
follow up
something
with
that
us.
just
Also,
like.
leave a
my
comment.
brain
It's
just
an ad for the channel.
Because the end card's
Most of
basically
all,
an ad.
subscribe.
Yeah, and then I
watch
was like,
videos.
I never thought about
Wait.
cards like that.
So her mind was just.
Oh, this is
I
my
just,
favorite
like-
video.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jeremy had
It's
said over and
it's
over throughout this year,
irresistible
this was his
nonetheless.
favorite video.
It actually
Nothing
rained
compares to
periodically
the
while we were
thrill of
filming the
stacking
Oh
video.
the
yeah,
deck
if
of
you
a
look in the
great
background,
ship
you can
in the
actually
midst of
see
a
it
terrific
raining
storm.
sometimes.
Not knowing
It was
whether
also
Like right
to
now, you
go,
can actually
whether
see it's kind of
or betray
raining.
you to your
I'm actually
death.
wearing that shirt right
Yes,
now.
there is
underneath
nothing
the
I like the
greater than
location
sailing
of this
the
one.
seas, whether
It's one of my
seeking
favorite places
adventure
to go.
like
Yeah,
myself,
this is my favorite video.
or
as I said.
riches like myself.
It took me a
or
long time to
fame
get this monologue
like
properly.
myself.
By the
Actually,
way,
all
this
my
is
monologues
just a
took
big
while.
Never
lake
once have I
near our
regretted my
house.
decision.
This
Save
isn't
the
actually
sea.
like an ocean.
So do you want to buy the ship?
Also,
I like
she's
the
not
ship
there.
Well, seeing
They
as
wanna
I've
buy
got
She's
the
actually
original
green
my
screened
life,
in,
well, I
and
can't
Yeah, I
really
wasn't
tell
there.
She's.
But this one seems to
It's
be well
only
constructed
slightly
seafood,
noticeable.
So I guess I'll take it.
Zayd, I will never stop correcting your spelling.
I love this video.
Yeah, this. Yeah, it's
Oh
nice
yeah, and the
chill
people
music.
who made the game actually saw this video. So
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome.
because I sent it to them.
Greetings, I am
Oh.
Porziano, captain
We bought the
of...
wig just for this video.
Look how
Yeah.
fabulous he looks.
Yeah.
Could you direct me to the nearest person of importance?
It's me.
Oh, those
Really?
ocean sounds are added.
Who are
in.
you?
I'm the mayor of
Yeah.
Spines.
Yeah,
Zayd
we
asked
don't have
And
to pull up the
you
other
what, just
monitor to see
hang
the
out
live
and
chat.
docs all day?
What?
Never mind.
Zayd wants us
I'm
to
here
pull
to
up the other
inquire
monitor to
into
you.
the availability
can't
of
do that.
quests.
Can't do that from here.
That's nice.
Are there any
Yeah.
quests
We
like
cannot.
I need
Sorry,
some
I
money
didn't
to buy
set
a
up
new ship.
the chat
Well,
to be
let me see what we
noticeable
have
or to be visible on the stream because it's
There's
a lot of
some
work, and
cargo
I
you delivered.
I
We have
decided to do
a
this on
lot
very
of
short notice.
rearranging.
It's picked up from the port of Victory begins here.
I actually photoshopped these menus.
The
to
Stigmeister
have
says
the
he
right
didn't
thing.
notice
Wait,
Kurtz's
if you haven't
knee
discovered
is
this yet, then how
Oh,
do
hey,
you
there's
screened in
geese.
till
You
Randy
can see the
just mentioned
geese
it, so
swimming
it's
in
over.
the
Everything says that
background.
is a very
But I'm
majestic
not
lake.
thinking
Thank
it's
you.
one
That is a
actual-
very
Yes,
majestic
thank
lake.
That
you.
wig sheds
That-
like crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
also
No,
really
I
itchy to
don't.
wear.
If none of
like a
those
cat.
Wigs in
like,
general
you
are
also
really
need
itchy.
something from the lighthouse.
And I also had to wear that hat on
quest,
top.
But all you gave me is odd job.
The hat
Perhaps
makes
I
it
didn't
look
make
good.
myself clear.
Yeah.
I want to
Fez.
It makes
Fez
it
makes anything
look
look good.
better.
But this is the best
I
one.
actually had to do a lot of color correction to make the video not look completely bland
What I
because the
don't
trees
want
were all
is to
bare,
run
as you can
errands
see,
or build
so
a
I made it
lighthouse.
bluish.
Why would you want me to build a lighthouse anyway? I'm not a carpenter.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's the best we've got. If you really don't want to do any of them, you'll have to try a different port.
Fine, I guess I'll check Morewood.
And since you're already headed there,
And
how
this
about
was, of
delivering
course,
some
the first
cargo?
video with Posiano del
Fine.
Toro,
Yeah.
who later jumped games to Mountain Blade.
Oh yeah.
He does
Also,
Yeah, he's magic.
if you think that she should
that.
play it, say so in the chat because
I tried.
I still think she should play.
Greetings,
We
my
still have
name
to
is
fill up
great
Randy's
game.
Porziano.
I
We still have to
tried.
fill up
Mayor
Randy's
No,
shirt
I
to make him
tried.
look fatter.
Oh yeah.
well,
He doesn't
I
look
just
a lot
thought
fatter,
since
but
you
it does
played
keep the
last
wig
night.
from
Anyway,
clumping
could you
together,
tell me
so
where the
he
mayor
looks better.
is?
When I play Windward, I can't steer the ship. I keep
Well, you might
crashing.
have mentioned that a bit sooner.
Sorry.
I'm
I've disappointed
here
every
for-
cat
Do you like
whenever.
do you like the
Fascinating.
guard tower I put in the
Sure, if you
background?
visit
Yeah,
the local
looks good.
It's
I had to
nice.
motion track it in
Willing to hear all about
Wow.
your request.
because the
No, I
camera
think you
moves ever so
misunderstand me.
slightly.
I'm here to
I also put
get
a
a
reflection of the
quest.
tower.
From you, if you have any.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure we have
I was
some-
very proud of that effect.
No, I don't want
Yeah, it
this.
looks
Still
good,
am,
I want a
actually.
quest.
'Cause that was
adventure.
early on in the
I
year.
don't want to
These are
deliver
things like
goods,
people
ferry
don't often
passengers about
think
to
about
found a
when
new
you
settlement.
know,
Well, there is a pirate that we need hunted
when you're
down.
watching a video.
Fine,
You
if
don't
that's
think
the
about the
closest thing you have
reflection
to
of a
adventure,
tower
I guess I'll take
or
it.
how hard it might be to put one there.
But
You
you
gotta
do
take the
notice
time
when
to
it isn't
appreciate
there.
Some people do. I don't.
Just ahead off the Starport Tower.
Very good. Lower the sails. Bring the
The
ship
green
about.
screen didn't work really well
Broadside
here.
and fill it full of.
We actually used a portable green screen at the location we were filming at.
Really?
See, what-
Already?
See, here's the problem with us doing green screening.
If you like
All
this
we have
video,
are
then
2
don't
umbrella
hesitate to
lights
share
for
it
doing
around.
lighting.
Share it with
So
your
we don't
friends,
have
share
a
it with
way
your
of
enemies,
doing like
share it with that creepy guy who
precise
lives down the
lighting
street.
to
You're
mimic
tired, you're bored,
the
you're huddled
areas
masses.
that are.
Oh,
this
that
channel.
was also the
Green
first video that we
screen.
used our new mic in that I bought.
And make sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
look at
The mic that we're
fuzzy
still
mic.
using
This
right now.
one.
You can't see it right
that
now.
order.
It's nice.
I will-
Actually,
in the stream.
Yeah.
can't tell you what to do.
You can see the
But
price.
it is visible on the video right now. That mic. First
Yeah.
time we used that.
Yeah.
Oh, our first AOE2 sketch.
Yes.
This effect
What
took
are
me
you
so many
doing?
hours.
I'm doing exactly what I was told to do.
No, you're not. You were told to guard
This
the wall.
one, they got a
That's what I'm
surprising
doing.
number of
Guarding
views.
Oh, the
wall.
bow is
Yeah.
broken
Why are
here.
you standing down here?
Actually, it wasn't very surprising for me because I knew
Why are
Age of
you
Empires
on
2
the
was
wall?
popular.
Yeah.
But
The whole
it-
point of
But it
that
also got a lot.
wall
I
right
shared
there
it to the
so that
subreddit
you
of Age
can
of
stand
Empires
up
2,
on
and it got a lot of
and better
support.
shoot
Some
ahead.
people requested that if we do more, we post them to the subreddit. That was awesome.
You can't see
That's my
what's
favorite
here.
subreddit,
Won't
Age of
block
Empires
your
2.
view.
Yeah, this
They're
is
nice.
it's a
Green
decent
screen didn't
video.
entirely
Green
work.
screen
Problem that you
was
couldn't see
a
your
little
shoot.
off
It's
because
definitely our worst Age
Have
of
you
Empires 2
actually
sketch, but it was
shot
also our
at
first.
yeah.
And we used a green bow, so that kind of didn't work well with our
Yeah.
green
And
screen.
how, pray tell, would you know that if you couldn't see them?
But we didn't have an actual castle wall to film in front of, sadly.
Get up on the
Yeah.
wall.
Okay.
If we did, that would be really cool.
This is
The
something
boss
that has
fight.
bothered me in the
I don't
game.
know
You
how
can't
to
put
go
units on
on
the
Yeah.
front.
There's
It
stairs
makes
or
sense
anything.
because it's a
No,
2D
I
engine
don't
that's running it,
think
and
there's
it
one.
would be
But
very difficult to
Stronghold,
do.
Stronghold
but
original managed to do that.
Yeah.
Everyone
Of
is
course,
in
it
the
did.
chat
The
is
strong,
telling their
Of
own
course, it did
jokes.
come out years later.
Anyone in the chat who's played the Stronghold games,
Builders
let
and
us know.
farmers
Those games
are
are
not the same
awesome.
thing.
If
Are you
you
sure?
played Age of Empires 2,
Builders
Stronghold 2 is just better.
Everyone
in
in
my-
the chat is
in
just
my
telling their own
opinion.
jokes. They're making their own.
But then
sketches.
again, it would explain the
Just
poor
write
design
up a
of the
script
wall.
together.
Well, if
Yeah,
you hang it on the wall,
there you go.
We probably
Just
won't
go
use
in
it.
the
It might
tower.
not make any sense
We
if you all
don't
try to
have
talk at
any
once.
towers.
I know a lot of
But what
jokes
are
about
those
unemployed
large
people, but none of them
owl-like
work.
constructions at the corners?
A blind man walks into a bar.
I
and
remember
a
that.
Table
and
and
a
a
chair.
I don't really know.
Is that
Don't
like the
trust
only-
Adams. They're
Definitely
making up
can't
I
their
know
own.
that joke.
Is that like the only thing you're gonna
Towers
be
are
able to
actually
save
built
this entire
separate
video?
from walls.
I think my
Something needs
favorite
to be done
AoE
about
2
that.
sketch is probably
Well,
the
maybe
last
you can
one.
get one of the
Yeah.
farmers to do something.
It has my favorite
I
effect
think
They
that's
kind
part
that
of
I've
the
done.
problem. If we're
they sort of
using the
got
same
better as they
people to
went.
build
Okay,
everything, it's no
so,
wonder nothing
Noel,
works
have we
quite
come to
right.
your favorite video yet?
Explain why the
Okay.
barracks is inaccessible.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for the king or whoever's in charge around here to see if something can be
Whoever.
done
We
to
later
fix
find out that's me.
Yep.
everything.
Here, I'm gonna put on my crown.
A nice thing about the Age of Empires 2 sketches is that it works to have just a couple of us playing multiple characters. Oh, the archer effect. That arrow was completely fake.
Yeah.
We never used a real arrow at any point.
Nobody
Ever.
was actually like shot.
Oh, and I did.
So it's okay.
I actually fell. Like, I did like 2 or 3
Thanks
takes
for
of
watching the
falling.
video.
Yeah.
It
If you
was
want to see more
painful.
videos from us, please enable notifications because YouTube hasn't been allowing our videos to appear in people's subscription boxes. So if you haven't seen that, that's probably why.
And be sure to check out our new
Yeah,
website.
we still have problems.
Yes, we just
Yeah.
have a new website, and don't forget to like, comment,
Oh,
subscribe
this
as
was
well.
right after I made the
Oh,
website,
Basically, do all
right.
the things.
which I
Yeah.
haven't updated
Thanks.
it in a month or two.
Yeah,
Or a
I
month or so.
still haven't finished
Oh,
that
this
web.
video.
It's not my favorite, but I like it.
She got to eat the
This was
sandwich
originally going to be a
afterward.
recurring
No one
character.
wanted to eat the sandwich.
Then we realized it was very
I
similar
wanted
to
to.
the Door
I just
Monster
couldn't.
character, the extortionist hobo, so we
I was
cut
afraid
him.
of that. Unfortunately, we've learned that recently, quite recently, there was a mass poisoning of all the cheese in this area.
There's a fine line between getting inspiration from someone and
Straight up ripping him
completely,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, and this character went farther than I intended. So he'll never appear again, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the light in the microwave.
Yeah,
Oh.
I actually wrote
Whoa!
a video
Okay.
about him,
I
and
forget some
then
things about
realized that it was very similar to the Door Monster video,
Ah,
First
just
Charges,
This is one of the
Yeah.
books
or
of the
False
Russians.
Charges. Yeah.
Russians are using to indoctrinate the minds of the people.
Why did you need to lick it to figure that out?
This is no good. I'm sorry, but for the sake of this great country, you for the sake of the people, I'm gonna confiscate this book.
So what do you think about his voice?
Wait,
You do
I like
a,
I think
it.
it's
I was
fun.
you
asking-
do a
Getting
good
clothes
wacky
locked.
run.
I was asking.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah, Noah, what do you think of my voice in this video?
I think it's cool.
Do an impression of it.
no,
No, not you.
It kind of sounds
I'm
like
doing
a
an
mu-
impression of it.
it
Why not?
kind of sounds like
Oh.
a muffled
Her,
Elvis.
it was
She
still cold
returns.
outside. Her guinea pig got really cold.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
So we had
shivering
to, we had
and
to hurry
she's
through
okay.
this.
she was
Yeah.
upset.
She's
That's why she's
always
wrapped up.
upset.
That's why she's wrapped up.
I'm
She was
afraid it has
freezing
all
to
the
death.
telltales
Don't
of
tell
she
PETA.
wasn't.
What size?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm afraid
first
we
of
had
all,
a
she
number
has
of
a
Well,
fur
I-
coat.
In my
Second of all,
opinion, his
She
voice is
shivered
kind of
in
like a
area.
muffled
And upon close
Elvis.
inspection of your guinea pig, you seem to have all the signs of being completely
That-
insane.
that's what he
Chelsea,
sounds
the
like,
guinea pig-
muffled Elvis.
This is the first video Noelle appeared in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
What?
on the entire channel, I
Oh
think.
yeah.
The guinea pig
No,
does not want to be
Swing
there.
Set Wars came before this, and she was in that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and now that I think about it, she wasn't in Endcard for
Ah!
as well.
Oh yeah.
But
Because
this
I
was her
wasn't in the
first
video.
real appearance.
Yeah.
Sunset Wars doesn't really count as a real
Yeah,
video.
that was
This is
just
gonna
like a
be
little
have to do something about that later.
little thing we made because we thought it would be
That had
funny.
Zayd
It wasn't even weird.
That had
Yeah, it was
Zayd in
just
it.
like Jeremy, Zayd, and Noel.
Yeah, after
Any
that,
random
go look it up and
wait.
see Zayd.
Touch me and the people used to.
My boyfriend says
It's like
something.
seeing a medieval Waluigi.
Yeah.
Hey, a little bit. Less medieval and more
I'm wearing
just
a
kinda
button-down shirt.
in disguise Waluigi.
This is infected with a virus.
You know?
Not a computer virus.
It's
a
like
deadly
if
infected
Waluigi
virus.
tried to
There's
be a
an
normal
outbreak
person.
nearby. Press first to these things and then to humans.
Except he
If you
doesn't
keep this,
talk.
You'll be dead within a day.
He just goes,
Let me guess. You're gonna take my
"Mwah."
ring.
Actually, I'm not sure I even want this.
Yeah. You know,
You know, that's fair.
I actually bought that as a Christmas present for all of
We
them
no longer have that piece
a
of
year
furniture.
ago.
That's
Oh yeah, our older brother took that to
Yeah.
his
Thanks for
apartment.
watching
New
the video.
apartment.
If
I'm not
you
doing
want to
it.
see
Waving at
more
myself.
videos that we will put out
Yeah.
on a weekly
I could care
basis,
less about graphics.
you know
I
what
love
you
the
can do?
gameplay.
You can actually
I think it's
scroll
talking
down
about
just a little
Stronghold
bit and
versus
click the
Age of
button that says
Empires.
subscribe.
Yeah, that's
Stronghold
the
two.
discussion going on in here.
I think that the Stronghold 2 gameplay is better than.
That's what I like about
Yeah.
it, really.
Then
It's
you know
awesome.
videos that we put out on a weekly
They're
basis.
so much
I already
fun.
said that.
But Age of
Thanks for
Empires 2
watching.
works a
Like,
lot
comment,
better for making
subscribe.
videos.
And I said
Yeah.
that too.
For one thing, it's more popular. For another, it has more things that I can make fun of.
Yeah.
So awkward.
It's harder to make fun of a
Oh,
game that you
we
love.
green screened this car.
Hey!
This video we
Yeah.
actually filmed entirely twice.
When was the first sketch
Adding
you
the
wrote?
prefix "you know"
No,
is
I
not an
wrote
adequate
that
explanation.
what
two
was I
different
doing
years
again?
actually. We filmed it
You wrote
first in
this idea. You wrote this a
2017,
long
and
time
then
before it was filmed.
but it didn't work out with the green screening. He was wearing glasses the first time we filmed it, so the green screening didn't work at all.
Yeah.
So we refilmed it in 2018, and this was the result. It's a lot better.
We also
That-
completely rewrote the skit. We like
Oh,
rewrote
yeah,
the
I did.
punchline
Yeah, I did make a lot
for
of
the
changes.
second one because the original punchline was a straight up rip off from Tim Hawkins.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I just had to.
Yeah, I rewrote the
try and
sketch
be
to not have
Jeremy
any
stabbing
stolen
me.
jokes in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Stickmeister says hashtag
Oh,
Wii U is
Stackcast.
amazing.
Oh,
yeah,
and
it
I
is.
filmed the background
I
footage
still use
myself
it.
from the window of my car.
Actually, I filmed it while you drove.
Everywhere.
Oh, it was with my camera.
Yeah.
But you said literally earlier.
And I meant I like us, as in I didn't download
Everyone's
it
just
from the
talking about
internet.
nostalgic
Yeah.
games.
I filmed this video while going to buy eggs.
Actually, we filmed it well on the way
On the way there and back from getting
there and
like
back
eggs and
again.
milk.
I'll have it still by
Daniel
the
Brennan
back
says,
end.
Hey, you should play the game.
And the Lord of the Rings.
Play the video where Tristan played the horror game.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
That one I've showed to a
She
lot of
screamed
people.
so loud.
That's
I
not
could hear
filmed
it
in,
from
That's
so-
on a
Oh
different
yeah.
Sugbug.
We're gonna. Okay, this live stream is gonna be long enough without playing another 20-minute video.
It's already like
That video we each played the game,
What?
and Noel and I both just did not react at all.
In my
To
head,
the
I was
jump
screaming.
scare.
these guys.
Like
In my
I was
head, I
just like,
jumped
oh, that happened.
I tried to jump back
played
very
the game
hard.
before. I played the demo before we filmed it. I
That
knew
was
the
stock
jump scare was gonna come because I could hear the footsteps, and I still screamed.
Dude, I thought I jumped back in it, and then I watched the video. I'm like, oh, I didn't.
Kind of
do
went
it.
a bit overboard with the sound effects.
I
But,
thought I went like this.
oh, now we're sitting
Yeah,
in the
but when it happened, I was just like, okay. I just didn't say anything. It was.
Shout out to Michael McKim. Ha! Told you I would. You know what?
he asked me to shout him out in the video, so I did.
And
Oh,
to Mike
Gamer
McKim.
Chaos for a shout out.
He's
a couple
not
times.
watching, but
Guys, not for
That
a
you'd
month.
never
hey,
know.
maybe he'll watch the
Shout her
archive.
out.
yeah.
Thanks for
Shout out to
Well,
Gamer Chaos.
Michael
Look,
McKim,
double
if you're
phones in.
watching,
Longtime fan.
we did it. We shouted you out.
Phoned Inception.
subscribe
Hey.
so that you can see more of our videos.
Phoned Inception. Yes.
Oh, the second Skyrim one. I like this
Yeah.
one.
I like this one.
Great.
This
Tim
might,
is
I
overshot.
might like this
I have a
better
very
than
assortment of
the
goods I would like to
first
sell
one.
to you.
I'm not sure.
Most of them are in fact
I didn't write
completely
this one,
useless.
It was kind of fun to
Somehow
film.
I
still
did a
worth
lot of
money.
saturation on
What do
green
you
because
say?
the leaves still weren't growing back.
That's great. Here are the goods.
This one actually started out. I wrote this one. It started out as just a generic RPG,
You know, I
but
killed
then
a
I
bear
decided
the
to turn it
other
into a Skyrim
Did
sketch
you kill
Yeah.
anything?
because
Yes,
we already
I
had
killed a
one.
bear the
So
other
I killed a dragon that was
Did you kill
attacking a
anything?
village.
yeah.
I
Have you
saved
ever heard that
dozens
line
of
about
lives,
in the game?
but in the process,
Oh.
I accidentally.
He said he killed a dragon. That
makes
still
me
planning on
wonder
doing a
why
third
they need
Skyrim
to
video.
take
Well,
out the dragon.
we might of him killing a dragon.
Yeah.
Fighting
Well,
dragons.
not that this
specifically.
hasn't been a delightfully enlightening conversation, but I need to go kill more of the same type of enemy.
That's where the sketch originally began when I
Why
first
would you
wrote
do
it.
that?
Grinding.
I feel like this
Oh,
could
it
have
is,
been like a
but I need
Final
to grind
Fantasy
experience so
video
I
if
can
we
improve my
wanted.
skills.
How
I
does
don't play
killing the
Final
same
Fantasy.
thing over and
Neither
over
do I.
I do play
get
Skyrim.
better?
I actually played
Skyrim is pretty rare.
I actually played a Final
No,
Fantasy
I
game
just
for the
rush
first
in and
time
take the
a
enemy
few
head
weeks
on,
ago.
with little regard to
because
my own
I
sake.
got a Super
Doesn't
Nintendo
equal
Classic for Christmas, and it
Really?
has
You know
Final
how
Fantasy
many watch?
I
3
usually have my
on it.
follower take that.
3 in quotation marks,
I
because
hide
it's actually
and
Final
shoot
Fantasy
them from safe
6,
distance.
because Final
So,
Fantasy
it's a
2,
dangerous
3,
job.
and 5 were
Not
never
just
released
anyone
in
can
the
be around.
US.
Can we
Hero
get back to
gets
talking about the
everything,
actual thing that we're
including
Yeah,
supposed to be
sure.
talking about? We're supposed to be doing commentary on it. This is our
Sorry.
commentary,
Sure,
like the
it's a
behind
very
the scenes
difficult
commentary.
job.
This video took a
All I
while
have to do
to
is run
film because
across
people
the
kept
buildings,
driving and
fall by,
walking
whatever
by in the
jump
back.
you
Oh,
wanna
We
yeah,
had to
that
stop.
was-
We did
Having
like
kids
That was-
is
See
not
that,
really
if you
that
see that
vital.
road, cars go
Why
by
don't
there.
people ever
Yeah,
want
we
someone
ended up
to
taking-
actually value it?
Oh,
Ah,
That
this was
is-
also filmed at the
What?
same park as the
This?
Windward video.
Yeah,
At
this
one
was
point,
very
I
my
just
box.
speedcraft by 15 points.
At
It's
one
what
point,
lets
I
me
just drove
convince
up
you
and
to
that
buy
was
all the
mine.
random
It's a money
junk
club,
I find in
actually.
caves.
Oh,
Gamer
wondering,
K
I
says,
was not supposed to do that.
yep, I've been here since before the yearly
Wanna sell
sketches
it?
began. Loyalty.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
disappointed.
Thanks. We appreciate
Probably
your
because
support.
we know you in real life.
Look,
Hush.
I don't know why you think I care about
Hey,
you personally.
listen.
Could
Our,
you stop
our
interrupting
comedy
while
is
I'm talking about
quality.
myself?
Oh, and those logs are where cars park
I
in
might
the background.
apologize. Let's be real.
And
I
my
don't
car
think
is to
that's
the
a
left of
possibility.
that tree right
Hey,
there.
before I
I
go,
say
do
let's
you
be
have any potions, specifically health potions?
At one
used
point, I
my
just
last
biked up
one
in
Oh.
the background.
Another thing,
Yes,
in the
that
shot where you
has
see
help.
both of them, there's a sign
You
posted in the
have
background. I actually edited
Wait,
that in.
actually,
There's actually normally
Deal.
a real
Wait,
sign
this
back
part.
there.
There it is.
Right there.
That-
But I put a Skyrim sign in instead.
Yeah, he
This
edited
transition
out
is
I
on.
hate
a
myself.
real
Well,
sign.
You made me
now
say
that's
that line
It's time for me to
Over
go
and
find
over.
some more
It was
adventure.
fun making
Kind
her
of
say
for
I hate
fun.
myself.
Yeah, it's just standing
And
there
after going
saying,
like,
Where
are
I
you just
can
making me
find
redo
Oh,
this
there's been
because
a
you like
skeleton
because you want me to say I
wandering
hate
around
myself?
there
He goes,
Ah, perfect. Well, not
The
We have
skeleton
fun.
was
but
difficult
it will
to do.
suffice.
I actually stood
was
in
good
for the
stuff.
skeleton and
Yeah.
held up the thing, and then I rotoscoped myself out and CGI'd in a skeleton. Which I actually rendered in 3D and then animated in 2D. Yeah.
I think I actually rigged it for animation.
No, I don't think you did.
No?
I'm pretty sure he did.
No, you had
Greetings,
to
humble
do something
viewers.
with it.
We here at Phoned In would greatly appreciate
might have
it
been
if you
good
take
as
the
well.
minuscule amount of time it takes to scroll down to below the video and click the button
Anyway,
that says subscribe.
At the end, he
And
was
while you're at
considering
it, you
having
could
her
also
make a joke
like the
about
video and
it
comment
must
on it,
be
because who doesn't like doing that?
that skeleton must be from
I'm laughing
Cyrodiil
at myself.
because the
Oh, I
Oblivion
like
skeletons
this
are
video.
weird.
This idea I had actually a couple of years ago, but I
Yeah.
didn't
We
have
were
the
so
technology
I
to
used
do
the
it.
term friend very
We were really
easily.
pressed for time
More
because
like
we were
our
ready.
generation.
Also, and I had
Oh,
been planning
yeah.
to do this
I was just
video
saying,
for
first
the
thing that
for
came to my mind when I walked in.
May 4th for Star Wars Day, and then I suddenly realized, oh wait, Star Wars Day is in like 2 weeks. We gotta hurry up and do this video.
You know, I could end you right now.
As soon as we packed
Link you
up our
towards me with
equipment
the force
put
and
it
impale you.
and drove back from
And don't
this
get me
place,
wrong,
it
it's
started
There's a
very
car in the
tempting.
background.
But I'm gonna give you a sporting chance.
There's a lot
Also,
of cars.
there was a
There's-
guy
it's
mowing
rushed.
the entire time we were filming.
That's okay.
Then
Fortunately-
at the
it's
moment
pretty
we
far
got in the car to leave, it started pouring
Oh, what's
down
that?
rain.
Yeah, I mentioned
Nothing.
that.
Nothing
we got
more
the
to
stuff
say?
packed
Did
up and
I
everything, and then
Sap the witticism from you?
Oh no, certainly not. I just didn't want
The
to.
lightsaber effects of this
force it.
aren't great
A pun.
because I used the
You seriously
I tried to
just made a
motion
pun.
track the sabers and then
You
it
know
just
those are
doesn't
the
work very
worst
well.
kind of jokes, right?
No,
Saya says
jokes
hi.
about German sausage.
Hi, Saya,
Worst.
or Saya.
Okay, well you just stole that joke. That's a whole new low.
Nice to have you
Oh
with
come
us.
on, can't you take a?
We got 11
Joke.
people watching.
Ah!
But I do like this lightsaber fight.
Counting
It
it
wasn't
pretty
choreographed, but it's still cool. I think.
And
I
I'm holding
love-
the shaky
I
hand.
love doing the force lightning effect. Oh yeah, I got Carissa to do the filming of this because I learned my lesson about stationary cameras with lightning.
I'm not really shaking the camera excessively. I'm just walking.
I love doing that effect.
It's honestly a pretty good effect. That is a terrible expression. What was I doing?
Listen, the fact that you know that now.
Yeah.
You know, in our previous encounters, you at least had the decency to make remarks.
Really
that
had a
were
hard time
actually
not
valid.
laughing.
And those annoy me enough,
During
but I
this
simply
part.
will not stand for cheap,
A lot
low
of
effort
these
puns.
things. Look,
Really phoning it in
I'm not
today.
good at expressions and hand motions.
Well,
This
we could have
video-
had more
And I
takes
thought
if
they
we
were
weren't so
punished.
Okay,
This
Yeah.
video was
I've
also
done my
filmed in
fair
60
share
frames
of
per
horrible
second
things.
at 1280
I've
by
killed
720.
civilians, burned down historical landmarks, double parked, and I even like
Double
sand.
parked.
But as
Yeah.
bad as I
And I
am,
even
as
like sand.
bad as I
There's
am,
a
your
box
actions today
beside him.
are far worse.
Oh come on, haven't we ever just
I
wanted
didn't even
to
see
let it
that
out?
Star Wars movie, and I get the joke. That's what I hate.
Was that supposed to be a pun?
Yeah, it sounded more like one in my head, but when I said it, hey, if you can't take the heat,
The lightsaber
don't
effects are
lightsaber
definitely
cut
better
your
than
hand
lightsaber
off.
fans.
That wasn't a
Thank you.
pun either. That was just a
So I
poorly
use the exact
paraphrased
same
saying.
method, so I don't see how that's possible.
You can't take the heat, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I don't know. At one point, I lost my balance, and you can tell.
That probably happens. in
Jeremy
lightsaber
is
fights
way more
sometimes.
epic with a lightsaber than I am.
You're getting pretty angry. I suggest you
Now
cool
this-
off.
That does it.
A few people asked how I did this stabbing effect. I actually don't have the blade on the saber at this point.
Yeah.
I took it out because I made the sabers with removable blades.
Yeah.
The blades are so I can easily track the sabers on.
He
So for stabbing him,
built-
I took the blade off and just stabbed him and then very carefully edited
You
it
missed
on.
like the smoke coming out of the
Oh yeah, and I did
hole.
edit in a hole on his back when he falls down where a
And
bit
there's
of
a little
smoke
bit of-
comes out of.
from the burning.
I just put in that little detail there.
Nice little gory
Yeah.
things.
He's
You
our special
will
effects
like
have
video
gotten a lot
content.
better.
You will also
Zayd says
subscribe
sketch
to
audio
our
is too
channel.
loud.
And you will share
was
the
for that
video
one.
with
That video was
anyone
louder
you
than
happen to be
that.
looking
They're not going to be
for.
balanced.
I'll
Sometimes
turn
they
it
get louder, sometimes they'll
Alright.
get quieter. We'll have to adjust accordingly, so just keep talking. I like this one.
I don't remember which one that is.
This is the one I think it is, right?
This isn't actually that
Okay,
video.
is that
oh,
better? I turned it down a couple more decibels.
Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking.
Yeah, this is
No.
the one I did by myself. Mr. Anderson's sketches.
see, the one you were thinking of,
I was
we
thinking
didn't do
Carjack.
this year. Yeah.
The commentary is too low.
We
Well,
didn't
I
actually do
turned
that.
I turned the
Hello,
video
excuse me.
audio down a
Yes,
bit more.
I'd like
Yeah.
to buy a
So
sketch.
can someone let me know if it's
A what?
now good again?
A sketch, if you don't mind. I'm sorry, you said a what? I said
It was
I'd
a
like to buy
lot.
sketch,
It was really
if
hard
you
for me to
don't mind.
time this correctly.
Oh, well,
because
you did
that's
say
me
so.
both
I
times.
did say so.
honestly.
I wonder,
Now
is this
Zayd
a
is
real
saying
counter?
commentary
Oh,
is low.
no,
Oh, we've
it's
got
at a
12
table.
viewers.
We're on a budget, you see.
Well, that's probably
Sorry,
before
but
I
that's
turned
quite
it down
alright.
because of
Anyway,
streaming.
as I was saying, I did say so. So you did. Now, what kind of a sketch do you want? What kind?
Probably.
Yes,
No,
what
you
kind?
turn it
Didn't
down.
know they came in different kinds.
Chris, I don't
Oh,
even
yes,
go
sir.
there.
It's something of a
But
new
it's
development.
Java.
Have to remain competitive after
Yeah,
all.
don't even go
Well,
there.
I suppose I'd like my sketch to have some comedy.
I'm not the
in
one
it.
going there.
Alright. Some jokes. Like some jokes. That'd be part of the comedy, wouldn't it? And I'd like my sketch to be 5 minutes long. Ah, 5 minutes. That'll
Okay,
cost you
is that
extra.
good
How
now?
much will that be?
I turned it down
Depends on the
even
rest of
more.
your choices. The rest, there's
more? Certainly there is. You have to
Saya
get
says,
picked
don't
out
know
how
if
many
it's just
people
me,
you
but I
want
have
in this
problems
sketch.
to tell the
Or if
video
there will be
from
a
you
punchline.
guys
If
apart.
there will be a punchline, I thought that was
I think she
included
means
in
like
the
the
version.
lines
Sorry,
in
but
regard
with
what
such
we're
high
saying
Yeah,
is
because
significant.
the audio is
But
too
you said
close
you were
together.
trying
Well, I
to
turned
make
it down
it
more
big.
since
Yes, a lot of other
since they
places
left
don't
that
have
comment.
punchlines at all.
Okay.
So someone please
So
tell
you
me if
really
it's now
want me
good.
to
I turned it down.
I'm sorry, you shouldn't be
significantly.
writing this now. Don't worry, I can remember. Well, all right then. I think I also want 4 people in this sketch. Very good. Ah,
Oh, that's
there's
sharp.
one more item to do.
Yeah, that is-
Isn't there? Yes, there is.
Specifically, the
Are you quite
nicks
certain
are
about that?
way
Well,
sharper
yes,
than the
I
rest of the
am.
blade.
No, I don't
cut
think there is.
yourself.
What else could there be?
I'm-
Sir, I assure you there's another thing to be determined before our business is complete. Fine then, what is it? You need to tell me whether or not you want a punchline in this sketch. It's very important to know. But I already told you I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Not even 2 minutes ago. No, I don't think so. I said you should be writing this down. Nonsense. I haven't forgotten a thing. You certainly have. No, I think I'd remember if I did. Say it back to me. Say what back to you? My order. But sir, you haven't ordered yet. I've been standing here for 2 minutes waiting for you to stop chattering.
This was
and
just
tell
a
me
bunch
what
of
it is you
randomness,
want.
I
What I
wrote.
want is a sketch with comedy, jokes, 5 minutes, 4 actors, and a punchline. Let's see, that's one sketch with comedy, jokes, 5 minutes, 4 actors, and no punchline. No, that is not right.
This is
What
kinda
is-
like ordering a
I want
sandwich. They
punchline.
never
Why
get it
didn't you
right.
say so? Let's see.
What sandwich places are you going
The
to?
camera cut out here, which is why it cuts to this
So
random
total
shot.
comes to this. What? This amount?
Mr.
Yes,
Anderson's
that's
So I added in that
expensive.
joke because the camera stopped recording,
Ah.
and I didn't realize
So
it.
it's just kind of a,
Perhaps cut
what
the
are you
cast
gonna
down to
do?
One person. One person. Wait a minute. Was the purpose of this entire sketch to explain why there's only one person in this sketch? Now that would be absolutely ridiculous.
some of them are
Hey,
like
did
that.
you just watch this
Yeah.
video? Well,
Oh,
if you
no.
didn't and you're saying this, that means that you just skipped to the end to watch the end card, and I find that very interesting. But if you did that,
We actually filmed this to be
Anyway,
in the
comment, like, and you can also
slug
do that
bug.
thing where you
Yeah, but
hit
then I
like
didn't
and
do
says
that,
subscribe.
because
We
I
appreciate
decided to
all
do
your
the one with
videos,
the shout out to
and
Michael McKim.
thanks for watching.
Yeah.
So I had this end card laying around. Oh, this Stanley Parable one. I did
Yeah,
Yes, this one's my favorite.
The
I did
Stanley
it- I did
Parable
this
is
one
such a
entirely by
fun game.
myself.
This,
Yeah.
Noelle says this one's her favorite.
He was
Oh,
going to have me
okay.
make a
I
model
love
of
this
the
game.
office, and then
Gotta pay
I
attention.
didn't.
You worked on it.
I worked on it, but I never finished.
I actually played this game
This
for
was my
like probably
idea.
an hour
A
or so, taking
misunderstanding.
screenshots
This
and
This is the
recording
sketch
some
I
stuff.
helped with.
You're supposed to be in your office pushing buttons.
That's actually me.
And then one day, something
Yeah.
very
Doing
peculiar
the dialogue right there.
I remember this one. This one was my
I
idea.
did my best
kind of.
narrator
Pressing
voice.
buttons.
I suggested this. I like it.
Stanley, why do you insist on ignoring
Zaid
me?
says, I closed my Minecraft to watch this. Y'all are lucky. Thank you for sacrificing Minecraft for
The
this.
horror.
We
Basically, I
appreciate
recorded a
just
bunch of
giving your time.
I recorded a bunch of random
How dare
clips
you
of me in
knock
front of the
Minecraft?
green screen, and then I edited them onto backgrounds. And I gave myself a
Look,
shadow.
Stanley, just because we've had ups and downs in our relationship doesn't mean
I bet
you should
Shadow
just
Brew.
give up.
You guys should
Yeah.
go play this
Always
game. It's
been
really good.
friends.
I duplicated the layer of
There's
me,
so many
turned it
endings.
black,
You know
So
partially
much to
turned
do.
it, blurred it, and put it on the ground.
And the lighting on you
that's
is
how you shadow.
Yeah.
almost right.
You keep
You guys haven't
on
played this
doing
game?
your
Go
own
do
thing,
it. It's
pretending I don't
great
exist.
game.
Yeah, it's a really
Not
good game.
saying
So
It
many
is.
endings.
It is so fun.
Come to think of it, I
Don't
think
spoil
you
it.
Oh,
ever
and this
said
one I have a
anything.
bunch of shadows because multiple
Perhaps
light
you're mute
sources.
and deaf. Or maybe you're just an idiot. Well, Stanley, if you don't want to listen to me, I don't want to talk to you. You hear me?
I kind of like
I'm
doing
done
this one.
talking to you.
I did
What
my
do you say
best
to
to
that?
encapsulate how the narrator is, and I think I got it
I'm
right. Someone
serious,
else also
Stanley.
said I did, so
Yeah.
at least
Yeah,
two
it
people,
seems
including me,
I
think.
know what you're doing, Stanley. You're using reverse psychology. You think that by ignoring me, ignoring you, you can get me to ignore that you're ignoring me. Well, it won't work. You think I need you, don't you, Stanley?
Hey, the
You
broom
think that
closet.
I'm lost
Oh
without
yeah, I had to put the
without
broom
you.
closet in. That's
Did you
one of
get
my
the
favorite
broom
parts of
closet
the game.
ending?
Well,
The
you're
broom
right.
closet
Broom
ending.
closet
ending?
The broom closet ending was my favorite.
Help you go
It's my
on an
favorite.
epic adventure.
Oh, it's
But
great.
with your current behavior,
It's my
I
favorite
don't
ending.
know why I did. All right, I admit it, Stanley. I need you. There. Does that make you feel better? Are you ready
Good
to?
job,
And that's
narrator.
also the vibe I got from playing the game, that the narrator really does need Stanley, or else
All
he'll
right,
have nothing to
Stanley.
do.
If that's how you feel, I
That's what
suppose
he
I'll
says
just leave you
at
here.
one point.
Oh,
You can
really?
continue
Yes,
wandering
spoiler.
around this office for eternity.
I didn't get all the
I
endings
don't
in
care.
Stanley Parable
I'll
yet.
just
I've
go-
gotten
most of them.
all
Wait a
but
minute.
one
Should
because you have to
this
play
be
a game for
Ah,
4
there
hours.
we go.
Yeah.
Which
Can
I
you
intend to
hear me now,
do.
Stanley? Very
Yeah,
good.
the joke was that the narrator didn't have his
Stanley
microphone plugged in,
can
so
use
Stanley
the
couldn't hear him
open
for the
doors.
entire video.
He enters the door on his
left.
left.
When Stanley reached the end of the video, he pressed a button that said,
Hey, it's one of the
"Subscribe."
endings area.
He then proceeded
I love
to
Stanley
write
does
a
whatever
comment
he is
on the
told.
video telling
No, he
what
doesn't.
his favorite
I don't.
ending to
When I'm
Stanley
Stanley, Stanley
Parable
does
was.
anything.
After he was done done with that, he then went and shared the video with all of his friends and co-workers. This was, however, difficult, as he didn't have any.
Oh, our second AoE 2 sketch, which
Oh,
we had
yeah.
to film twice. Well, most of it twice.
Oh, this got
Because it started
exhausting.
raining partway through filming. So
Oh
we-
yeah, Noel completely tore up the ground during that.
This was actually supposed to go out.
I was exhausted.
This was actually supposed to
The
go out the
ground's
week that the Stanley Parable one came out, but it started raining, so we didn't have a sketch. So I quickly did the Stanley Parable one instead.
Yeah.
Old micromanaging.
Our AoE 2 sketches got rained out a lot.
Says he's the king.
I like this shot, which just has Noelle in the background. She sometimes interacts with the camera or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
she
joins in.
sometimes just like yells stuff at the camera.
I also had fun doing the accent.
I said, I'm a farmer. I'm a farmer. I'm a farmer.
You kept coming in when I wasn't ready, when I was doing random
Zayd
stuff.
says,
I
I've seen this like 5 times. Good for you. A lot of these are like really fun to read, even when you rewatch them. Which I'm
Gamer
realizing.
K, this is my favorite AoE 2 sketch. Or, yeah, AoE
Thank
sketch.
you.
This is probably my 4th favorite.
Okay, I gotta
That's
I
okay.
gotta put this on.
I basically like everyone, like, I like the new ones better.
Yeah.
As they,
They're
there's
just
maybe
straight
one
up
exception.
better.
Because they do get better just by,
Yeah.
but my favorite one is the
Yeah.
last one we did, especially the first minute.
No,
With
of
all
course
these
Yeah,
not.
I like the newer sketches more too. My favorite is kind of toward the end.
regal clothes. I need
to manage to take
my shirt off.
Look, the only reason I
Because I like the ones that are higher quality.
Yo,
Yeah,
I really like this video because I got a lot of compliments on my accent. Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys.
Randy got more compliments on his accent than we got on ours.
Oh yeah, mine was terrible.
After you finish building it, you return to the monotony of
Didn't I
your
have to
farm.
take an
Oh,
accent
by the way,
once?
his costume is actually sleeveless shirt, a snuggie that he's wearing backwards, and an infinity scarf that belongs to Noelle.
Noelle let me
I think
borrow
it
a
looks
white
pretty
fur
good.
infinity scarf that I put around my shoulders.
I think it looks pretty good myself.
Yeah.
It does.
That's farming for another 1,000 years.
And I bought the crown off Amazon for like
Constructing a
$12.
wonder.
Yeah.
Do I make myself
Props can
clear?
be pretty cheap.
Oh
if you
yes, clear as water.
Like,
Problem
It's
is,
the
the
water
water
that
gets
gives
common
common
folk
folk drink and clear. It's always muddy. Yes.
I wouldn't compliment that accent either.
I know,
It was
right? I
fun
was
to do.
sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I know. it's
Sometimes
bad.
he would slip out of the Cockney accent.
Coming or
well,
not?
sometimes I did it on
choice?
purpose.
No.
As you
Zayd
do.
says Noelle's accent is great.
If it isn't built soon, well,
Say it
I've
says,
done
I showed it to my friends,
Zayd.
and he loved
Oh,
it.
thanks, Zayd.
Good.
All I want is to be treated
not
with a
true,
little
but thanks.
respect. And some decent food and drink.
All right. Tell you what.
Good job.
You build
Is the
this
volume still, or is the
You
volume
should
good,
wear
guys?
your
I'll make sure
your
you get some
tricorn.
decent food.
No.
And drink and
Guys,
respect.
is the volume good? Can someone tell me in the comments if it's good? Because
Fine. Have all the-
we're listening to
Then
the
you
audio
have
completely
yourself a
separately
deal,
from the stream,
Saya.
so
I
if someone could tell
By
me
the way,
if the audio was
Kristen,
good,
Food
I
Me
would
Wars on
appreciate it.
Netflix.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, there's me getting shot in the face again. That just became a running AoE
I've watched
joke.
part of it, but I
Oh,
stopped in the middle.
his tunic was not
I got
actually
busy
red. He was actually wearing blue, and I just changed it.
Thank you
in
for
post.
watching that video. If you enjoyed
That
it,
happens.
feel
No,
free
it was
to
the
comment
hat.
on the video telling
The tunic
us
was
that you
red, the
did.
hat
Also
wasn't.
telling us what you like to
Oh.
do in Age of
I
Empires.
imagine
If you like
we
taking
We
farmers
never
like Golden Wolf
actually
or
got
and
a
Wonders
red
and all that. And you can also like the video. And if you want to
The
see
AoE
more
2
videos
sketches
from
are
us
the
in
best.
future, feel free to click the button that says subscribe.
I think they are. I like the AoE 2 sketches. They're not my.
They got
absolute
way more
favorite.
views than I was anticipating.
Wait, I really want to see this episode.
Solid
yet.
sketches.
Oh,
Solid
here's a play game.
Look,
I
it's like
haven't
a
seen-
golf
I-
ball.
My phone won't let me watch it.
Oh, it took me a long time to write the stuff that plays on.
A man
the
broke
ticket
into a
tape.
house and threatened the occupants with a baby toy. Needless to say, they were rattles.
The reason I'm not looking at the camera is because I'm reading the
But must be
script.
investigated further.
A
Other countries
man,
are also
like they
it's
do.
just repeating.
And it was soccer.
Bunch of you.
Yeah, because it's clone football.
Well, Daniel Brandon says volume's fine on my end, but Zayd says, can you turn the
Police are
commentary?
looking for
So we've.
I can't turn the commentary up anymore, but I can turn the desktop audio down.
Reportedly
It's just all.
has the kills to pay
We'll
the
just
bills.
talk louder.
Zayd says, yes, I love this one.
Earlier
Glad you like
today,
it.
a mime went insane and started killing people.
Okay, I turned the audio down even more.
Reportedly, 20 victims of this silent tragedy.
I think they can rate it if they want to, but it's like.
Last Wednesday, firemen were
Medicine in
alerted
the United States is no
when
longer
a
sold
match
instead of
factory
Globin
caught fire.
We also
That-
have a list of
oh
symptoms.
my
When
God.
asked for
I played a bunch of
comment,
games of Play Inc. in preparation for this video.
fire chief said, well,
You're experiencing
everyone
any of these
knew
Oh,
it
and
had
all the
to
graphics
have
I made
been
myself. That
made.
spinning FNC thing I made, the background I made. I'm pretty proud of that.
Cysts, anemia, vomiting, pneumonia, sneezing, sweating, and paranoia. Steps are being taken to cure hemoglobin acidosis.
Well,
Many
those
countries
graphics obviously I
funds
took
toward
directly
finding
from the
a
game.
cure for the disease. As of now, Egypt is leading the global effort to find a
Zaid
cure
says
by sending out
it's his
research
Wednesday,
teams.
my dudes. No, it is
Not
not.
for
It's Friday, my dude.
You need some help.
Do you need a calendar?
Also, Saya says, by the way, why did you
New
choose this
data
name? Did it
reports
have
show
some
that
kind of
hemoglobin
backstory?
acidosis is now
You mean the
more
name of the
infectious than
channel or the name of the video?
making it the ultimate infectious
Or the name of
disease.
the hemoglobin
Can we report
acidosis.
that?
Or that.
That's
Yeah.
the disease name in this video. Which name do you mean?
If you could specify. Answers.
We
We'll
have
have.
word that
We'll
China
probably
has
have
closed
answers.
all
I don't have any
airports, and
answers.
Madagascar has closed its land
Somebody
I
will
have
probably
questions now,
Not
though.
sure how that
Phoned
works.
in.
Phoned in. All right.
Undoubtedly,
I
as
chose
the
it
disease
because
continues to spread, more
I thought it
countries
sounded
will follow
cool.
their example. But experts
Phoned
wonder,
in
is it
is
too
like
late?
an expression. When you
So
phone
far, the
something
only
in, it
country
means you
not
just
reporting
kind of
hemoglobin
wing it.
acidosis
You
is
do it
Greenland.
last minute,
It is
which is
unknown
what we
if
did a
this disease
lot
has
this
yet
year.
to reach there.
When I
Well,
say we, I mean
You're
you.
supposed to remind us
Not
not
always.
to.
The reason that I like to give for why I chose the name phoned in is because we try to not phone things in.
We tried.
And it's a reminder.
What's
The
that?
real reason is I just thought it sounded like a cool name.
Oh,
It kind of is.
Greenland has now closed
Also,
its
it's
ports.
easy to make a
They
nice
went to
little
the
plug.
party as
Okay,
all
it's not
ports of the
easy to
world
make
have been closed,
a
and all flights
CGI
grounded,
phone
except for research
receiver
teams.
thingy.
Research
But
on a cure
it's
has
it
progressed
gives us a nice
significantly.
theme to
Scientists
work
estimate
with.
that they're 50% of the way there.
Classic old phones.
As the death toll continues
Oh,
to rise,
this ticker tape that's going right now is
black
actually a
death,
reference to a
more
video that I do
smallpox.
later.
Huh.
Wait, we have breaking news. This just in. Hemoglobin acidosis has been placed on the WHO watch list.
Fun fact, I'd
Governments
never
are
heard of
being
phoning
warned
it
that
in
it
until
could
he came
become
up with the name and
unstoppable.
explained that.
In
Really?
other news, the
Yeah, I
I'm
global
had
health
never-
surprised
crisis
how
has
many people have
collapsed,
never heard of
as well as
phoned
the
in
governments
as
of
an
Brazil and
expression.
Chile,
Hmm.
while Japan has ceased to exist.
I don't think I've ever heard someone say I phoned it in. You know? They just kind of go, I just winged it. Or-
Around 35%.
Oh, at one point in this video I coughed, and you can't see it, but I actually spit out red liquid. But you can't see it.
Aw.
I leaned over too much. So I was trying not to spit it on the camera
You
or
get it? He's
floor.
dying. What?
Yeah, it's supposed to look like I spit out blood, but it completely
Plus, you
failed.
get it on your suit.
Oh, I filmed this at the park. Fortunately, not many people were around. I had to do a lot of rotoscoping for this.
Yeah.
Man.
And a
'Cause
lot of
that's just
falling
me
on
a
the
bunch of
ground.
times. And then
then
there's
just-
one of the games I played and recorded.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's the
Plague
end thing
Inc.
I
is
played, but whatever.
is actually a really fun game.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, but also fun.
Just watch everyone die.
Wow. You
Africa
did well.
goes out less. You know why? Because the rains down there are blessed.
Oh, teammates. We actually
Oh.
we filmed this one on like 2 separate days.
Yeah.
And the audio is completely dubbed.
Also, we were supposed to
Also-
both have helmets, but we could only find the one.
Also, it was super
Then
hot out, and I got
almost-
very sick.
Oh, yeah,
Did not
we-
like that. It was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was so hot that day.
And to top it off, the
Also,
audio
we were
didn't
filming
record.
this like around the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
And
Like,
we had
we
to
actually
dub
went
the
to
audio,
a party.
which was a new experience.
We went to a 4th of July party at our friend's house immediately after filming this the first day.
We did?
Yeah.
Which friend?
Uh,
I mean,
The
not
audio
that
is
we
not.
have
Wait,
nothing
what audio
to
is
be
double?
confusing, but I don't remember that.
Derek.
Do you mean that you
I
can hear
think.
the audio twice?
I think that was.
So you guys.
It was either
Hang on, let me
Derek
turn
or Dominic.
We don't want no echo.
Also,
There we go.
we have airsoft shotguns,
Oh, I can see
but
the
for
sweat on
both
my
of us, they're
There.
semi-automatic
This mic should no
rifles.
longer be picking up the audio from when where we're watching it, because we're watching it through speakers. So
Yeah, we
not
don't have
headphones.
headphones. That would be
it'd be very inconvenient
really,
should I do
yeah.
that. I have the mic.
Hey, there's my bike.
Yeah,
ways.
I
My
forgot
bike.
that if the audio gets too loud, it would be doubled. So it shouldn't be anymore.
There's a bunch of random
yeah.
stuff in this, like a tomato cage.
Zaid says I
There was
like
a
this
tomato
one.
cage lying on the
Then he
ground
says
when I
no,
shot.
not that. So I'm not sure which one you meant, but
Oh, I think he meant dub.
oh,
But hey,
oh,
I'm just,
dub.
but it is possible that the
Yeah,
audio was echoing because of the volume. So I just turned it down just in case.
All right, Zaid likes this video. Thanks. I like
Oh
it
yeah,
too.
those were
It's
supposed
quite
to be
fun.
the MOG
I like
Pros.
that part.
Some of the
And one of
spawning
the
in
new-
effects didn't work quite right. I didn't do them properly. I should have had a stationary camera, but I didn't. So my motion tracking didn't work perfectly, but it worked out all right. This video did get quite a few dislikes as well, being one of the most disliked videos for some reason. I don't know why.
Because of all the people who don't like violence. No, I'm making that up.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Also, I changed skirts like midway through. I filmed it on different days.
Oh, I never
It
noticed.
went from black to gray.
Here it comes.
I did not notice.
I did enjoy making this
I'm fairly
video.
certain
'cause
that's what
I
happened.
like doing all the combat
rewind
scenes.
and
They were
see.
fun.
You done?
You done?
Oh, and then we did the montage.
Never done with the tomfoolery. Oh, that was fun.
We basically improvised the entire montage.
Yeah, right
part.
there. Oh no. See?
Oh yeah, this was green screen on top,
In
which
the
is why the
beginning,
gun doesn't look
skirt
quite
is
right.
black. You
But
know,
I wanted to do a first-person segment.
Woo!
Oh, and I'm playing both of the bad guys, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I like to
That,
There's a bag called
I'm not sure.
I feel
I
like
remember
did,
I
but
came up
maybe.
with the idea of
You know how I did the muzzle
crawling up
flashes for this
behind
part?
her to use her as a
Do
barricade.
you want to know how I did the muzzle flashes for the rotating camera part?
What's
I
so
actually-
hard?
Right here,
Where
I
where
came up with the
die
idea of me crawling up behind her here.
and using me as like a shield.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
punch.
but then
Also-
she respawns,
And then
so
I
he
go.
dies.
Yeah.
You die.
Also,
It's funny though.
when I was doing the actual like kicks, I was on purpose like doing an SOS with the gun kicks, but Jeremy didn't bother like matching up the gun kicks to the shots, so you can't tell.
Well, that hasn't worked out so far, has it?
Well, I couldn't tell when you were doing
Okay.
gunshots, Randy.
Zayd
Yeah.
says he didn't hear an
All
echo,
the
so
time.
he meant the audio dumping.
Well, I'm just gonna leave it turned
So.
down like this for now.
Yeah, look at my epic gaming skills.
What?
Where
I
I
like the
die a
double
lot.
spawning. That worked
What
out for
skills,
me.
Too
Teresa? You
accurate.
have no skills.
That's what I'm saying. I die so
the
many
slow-mo
times.
part at the end
You're
didn't
gonna
work quite
IM
right.
right.
Yeah, I actually filmed it, the slow-mo part at a higher frame rate, so I could have smooth slow motion. But I did mess something up in editing, so it's a low frame rate slow motion instead.
Saya says, but thank you for streaming on Friday. From Sunday to Thursday, I couldn't watch the stream because of work. I'm glad it worked out for you. Friday's a good day for this
Wow,
kind
it
of
is
thing. You just-
2:20.
If you're staying in.
Wow, thank you so much for watching. I can't say
Oh my
that I would do
goodness.
the same.
You know, I did that
2:30
once,
in
but it was
the
because
morning.
it wasn't because
I would
stayed
probably
up
just
on
wait and
purpose.
watch the archive.
I
Honestly.
watched like
Yeah.
This was supposed to be smooth,
Thank
but I
you.
messed it up in editing, so it's slow motion.
I look
so-
epic. Okay.
Yeah, this actually.
Dun, dun,
There's
dun.
Yeah.
two jokes. You're supposed to think that she died, and that's one joke, but then you find out she won, so this is the second joke.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, I am an epic gamer that has never
kinda
played a
like
game
that
like that.
ending.
I've
It was
never
a-
played one.
The ending was a little bit convoluted, but I liked it.
Saya
Oh
says,
yeah,
I'm from
right there at
Germany.
the end, I was
We
doing
appreciate
the
you for sticking with us.
what was I doing? The
Maybe go to
soldier
sleep,
from
but-
TF2. I
can
killed
listen to
my
this
health
if you
down
don't
with my
listen.
army.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is neat.
Man,
We got someone
we
from
reached-
Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Saya.
I've looked at the analytics to see we get viewers from a bunch of countries,
Forks are
but
the only
Which is
utensils we
great.
reasonably need. Do away with unnecessary knives and spoons.
This was a weird idea.
thank you. This was intended
Listen,
to be
sometimes
weird.
you just need to watch something weird.
Also, we're just standing in our driveway.
Yeah, this is just in our driveway. I didn't have the camera back far enough either.
Free yourself from the shackles of forks. Vote for spoon.
Spoon doesn't even sound like a word, whereas fork has a long, rich history.
Ignore fork propaganda. Spoon or death.
Daniel
And
Brandon
by the
says
way-
fry yay. Absolutely.
By the way, we were not intending to make any political message with this or statement with this video. This
Yeah.
was just
It's
a
all
random,
about spoons.
I just thought it would be funny.
It's just.
Oh, ripple
Oh wait,
effect.
I remember that.
We arrive at the same time to protest.
I'm in this video at the end, I think.
Yeah, wasn't I supposed to?
I didn't think that'd work.
Regardless, I'm protesting for something really important.
You're protesting for forks and against spoons.
Exactly.
Well, I
And the whole
believe
thing is you're
spoons
supposed to
are
think that the
superior.
punchline's going to be they come up with
It's
forks,
so.
but then
That's how
it's
it's gonna be.
chopsticks instead, because random equals
Twist.
funny.
Did not.
And the tyranny of the spoons. Don't eat
Listen, I
soup.
like chopsticks.
Forks a little more than a
They're
stabbing
good to eat noodles with
implementation.
because you can grab the
Lies.
noodles instead of
Forks
wrapping them around the fork.
responsible for
Also,
thousands of blown
the
tires.
Stickmeister says, really, who's died more?
A fork and
Oh,
a
I
rope
meant to
when
be
the
counting
roast
this
is
entire
all
time, but I
right.
completely
It's not a
forgot.
literal fork.
You've died
Okay,
more.
But now
I've
that you
died
mention
like
it,
3
forks are
times
important,
already.
even
At
beyond
this
the
point, I
use.
think I've died more, but
Fair
I
enough.
think at some point Randy catches up or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do
Both
I
of
this.
them.
died a lot.
I don't
of
die
times
nearly as
already.
much.
I forgot to be counting, so I don't.
I'm pretty sure I've died at least
Sorry.
like 8 times.
That was one of the things I meant to do with this video, with this live stream, is count our deaths. But
Okay,
I forgot.
Somebody
so
There's
go
just so
back
many
and like go through the videos again.
No one's
and
gonna
count
do
them
that.
for us.
I'll probably do
Tell
that
us.
at some point.
Oh. Well, okay.
This is actually my favorite video that I acted in because I just got to.
Oh, so this is your favorite video?
Also,
No, that I
using the side of
the
the
one
fork, you
that I
gotta cut through
acted
so you
in.
don't
Oh, I
have to
forget.
Not
Which
favorite
one
of
did
all
you say
time.
was your favorite?
So what do you like about spoons?
I don't
Oh, it
remember
was
now.
the.
So far, only Carissa's the one who hasn't picked a
Wasn't it
favorite
the one
yet.
with the fake accents?
No.
No.
There's one that she wasn't in. I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
I eat ice
The
cream.
lightsaber one? I mean the
No.
like no, that was.
What?
I
wonder
don't
if there's a way
remember.
that we can
It's
take
in
the
here somewhere.
positives from both spoons
We'll
Wow.
have to
forks.
search up the
Find
archives.
Can you not remember?
Super utensil that would be
There's
She
so
can't
many
remember her favorite
videos.
video.
Sometimes it comes up and you're
I
like,
don't
this
know.
is my
Doing it
favorite, and then it
could
goes
be
away
a
and you forget.
reality.
Because there's so many.
That's how
I forget a lot of things.
Aw. No, just like
And that's how
tucked in
chopsticks
bed.
I was
were
freezing cold, so I
Yeah.
love that.
love
I just got
Yeah,
to
we
sit
just
in
like
bed.
tucked her in bed and had Carissa sit on it
I-
next to her.
What do you
Okay.
mean we? I just laid in bed.
Yeah,
Don't touch me.
Some,
Sometimes
a few people
don't
did
touch
actually
me.
say which they preferred, I think.
Sometimes seats. I don't want to.
I'll be
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Check out
Wait,
my
I wanna
new
say
watch.
something about the punchline.
Is Legend of Zelda
Oh,
themed.
this is
Check
one
out
I
my
did by
YouTube
myself.
channel.
Cool.
thought you were
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't bother.
Chocolate
Wait.
I thought I'd
Masters.
change it up today.
Don't bother.
So
Mine
the
is
last-
brownie picture.
Can I say something about the last sketch?
Yeah, yeah, it does.
The last
That's what we're
sketch
talking about
had a
today.
punchline,
That's what-
obviously.
Oh, I
And
see what you did.
It was one of the occasions.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
the
one
times,
reason I don't trust
when I'm
psychiatrists.
reading the
I'm a
sketches,
psychologist.
because I have no
That's the
idea
other
what's
reason.
gonna
I have no
happen,
idea what the difference is.
I'll
Oh, yeah.
laugh after I'm reading it to like
If you don't trust me, then
either
why-
read
We,
it.
they don't always read the sketch before we film.
Yeah, so sometimes.
do.
Actually, most of the time they don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause
So
Some of the time they don't even know what's going on because they're just saying their lines without all the context. Well, actually, I usually give the context. don't
So
I?
yeah, I laugh a lot at the jokes we do
Yeah.
because a lot of the time it's new for me too, which
But-
is great.
Yeah, but
And then he can gauge the funniness.
we've never done a sketch that I haven't read through beforehand because I've written most of them, and then the ones that he wrote, I read through and approved.
Yeah.
No, if you'd rather.
I haven't
well, there's
written
this one
any.
dream where I'm a medieval bandit and I get killed by
Oh,
some
in this
random
video I
bitch.
reference a bunch
And
of
then there's
videos.
this other dream where I have a mustache and whatever you call hair here. And I'm
I
going
referenced the
around
Skyrim one.
Yeah.
And I
What do you call
referenced
hair
the
here?
Mr.
It's called a
Messer
soul
show.
patch.
Oh yeah, the name for the character in the one with the grilled cheese sandwich.
Moonlight by Day.
Yeah, Moonlight by Name. We actually named the character. His name is Mr. Messelchiff. That doesn't appear anywhere. So
Yeah.
the only place you'd know
Yeah.
about that is from this live stream.
Yeah,
So
Mr.
Oh, do I have
Messelchip,
to go
deep
now?
lore.
No, I mean another
Yeah.
topic. Ah, carry on then.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your childhood. My childhood? I don't think I had one. My character's not that developed. Very interesting.
Yeah, man.
Is there anything else you'd
Lots
like to
of
talk
like
about before we wrap up?
self-aware jokes.
I would like to
Oh,
I do
discuss
like to
a
make
huge
self-aware
topic
meta
without
jokes
really
at
taking
sometimes.
Can we bring
Not
up
every
Joe?
video.
Discuss them.
What?
Joe.
Not jokes.
I'm sorry, but
No.
we're out of time. Oh, based on all the
He's
Joe's
not
awesome.
in any of these videos.
Funny.
My recommendation
Okay,
is
but
that
he's
you
funny
guys
anyway.
play
We
this.
should have
Aren't you
used him in the video.
psychologists? No, I
We're
know
gonna
we
do that
didn't.
eventually.
This was
Maybe
all
we'll do that this year.
Yeah.
Because like I've said in. Oh yeah, I was.
We're just
We're-
talking
My
through
We're
this.
just
The
completely
counselor was
ignoring
my imagination.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
It's all in your head, man.
Anyway.
I like that, like,
Like
I'm not
this
the
one
background
and
things,
others
the
not
body.
quite as
lots.
like this.
Really? It's nice.
I did that effect myself.
We're like
Oh,
halfway
cool.
through the year at this
With
point,
hit
maybe.
Oh, this is a video that we did right after we got back from
Oh yeah.
not a vacation, but a thing.
Like a trip.
We
Yeah.
went on
They're
a
taking-
missions trip essentially.
Yeah, but there's
And
stuff going on in there.
There's
This
you can
video
see
was
the
pretty
guinea pigs
random.
sitting out there because they had to remember to take care of her.
We were actually the only ones home at this point.
Yeah.
Like
We were still
home
gone.
from
We drove separately.
a different state.
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah.
sign that says
Anyway.
Anvana on my door
Orangutans.
because
I
I share a room with her and the letter, her letter fell or something. And I'm also learning Spanish, so.
Oh, in
That
this one,
doesn't make any sense.
I know.
in this one, it basically stole something from Kuzing, who is a loyal viewer.
Yeah.
He pointed out the whole thing where a bunch of our sketches had the same basic joke structure, which I hadn't noticed.
Okay.
So then I used that as a joke in this video.
Yeah.
So just to give him credit where credit
Krista.
is due.
But no,
Daniel just
seriously,
met
you don't want to
Dave
go in there. I thought you were
in the
just
chat.
Great.
orangutans.
He's
They
explaining
can
who he
talk
is.
out
Go in there.
whatever in
He
the
just gave
chat.
away his name, so Zay, can you
That's
say your
his
name?
own
guess what?
problem.
That-
No.
Well, the chat does get archived in the skit,
But
or
that's
in
his.
the stream
But
as
it's
well.
his own grave he's digging.
Anyway,
So Zay, we allowed to say your name now?
No.
He said earlier we could,
Okay.
but
well, don't.
Let's not.
Don't. That's not right now.
he who must not be named.
But it isn't. But how do you know?
Because it's my nose.
All right, no.
Is it though? Is it
But
real?
no, seriously, don't go in.
A lot of this sketch is just random as
What is
funny.
it this time?
There's an assassin waiting for you.
Can you say it?
No.
A fissure opened
But
up.
the end
here.
kind of
A
makes sense, I think.
wormhole appeared.
I'm noticing
is
my
hiding in
nose
there.
is very crooked.
Orangutans.
It was after.
If anyone's paying attention, the cabinets have changed since the
Oh
beginning
yeah.
of the year, but that's
yeah,
the same
our
kitchen.
dad made
We
us
changed
new
it.
cabinets.
Look,
All that
Kate.
stuff, the happy birthday and cake are edited in.
Yeah.
They're not
Also,
real.
Yeah.
I spent a good 20 minutes cleaning my room just for that shot.
Good
It
job.
needed to
Oh.
be done.
You should. You should
And then we
clean
have a
it
literal
because of
punchline
this.
here. I couldn't think of anything better, so I put in a literal punchline.
yeah.
When you can't think
I
of
had
anything,
felt
Can't
like
ever-
we
I can't ever
usually-
do that again.
Thank you for watching.
Nope.
And if you enjoyed watching, then
Hey,
you
we have
enjoy.
another.
If
We
you
have
enjoy,
somebody I haven't
please
seen before.
subscribe.
The bottle.
Enjoy more
The
of
The
what
bottle
bottle
caps.
caps.
I like this sketch a lot. Thank
Thank
you.
you. I wasn't in it. I had no part.
I liked it a fair amount. It's
How
not,
many
it's not
people
one of
do
my
we have
favorites,
watching?
but
Oh, we got 10. We have
We
10.
had 11 before.
Oh.
Oh,
Nine.
oh,
We're
this one I
grateful
did
for
entirely by
every
myself.
person who chimes in at any time.
I actually puppeted these
Tunes in
guys
and
with paintbrush,
stuff.
with paintbrushes, and then
Somebody
I rotoscoped out the
was
paintbrushes
like, at
in
first
video.
somebody commented, at first I thought this was stop motion, and I was very afraid you had way too much time on your hands.
Man, that was
Yeah, I
the
did not do
sound.
this in stop motion. I
Yeah.
did not have enough time to do that.
Yeah.
Randy does not like this video.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
do.
I don't really feel like it fits.
Can I quick leave?
Well,
I'll
you're
be
wrong,
back.
Randy.
Well, why don't you tell
Yeah.
us?
Are you
Close the
saying
door
you're
behind
going
you.
to lie there, Corporal? No, I ain't saying that, Sarge. But I just thought it would be good if you said it out loud so that all the
This was
men
just a random idea I had. So I went to Dollar Tree and bought some Army Men.
don't know.
And then I went to another Dollar Tree to buy more because they didn't have enough at the
And
first
I'm
one.
only going to say this once.
Though
We,
he,
the Green, are at
I
war with-
have a bunch. He could have just borrowed
Yes.
some, but he
We're
didn't
at
think
war
about
with-
it, like, or didn't want
I'll be
me
right
to
back.
know what he was filming. I do remember looking out and seeing him in the backyard with a
We
bunch
are
of
at war
toy
with
army.
Brown.
Actually, I couldn't see the toy army man. All I saw was him in the backyard.
Just a note to people
like, poking
watching,
the ground.
maybe don't talk about personal things that should not be on the internet
don't
in
know.
the chat because
Now,
I think the
everyone
chat
ready
does
to
get
attack the
archived
building?
with the
You
live
have
stream.
Yeah, you
So
can
everything we
delete
say is
comments though.
That's true.
So-
So if you go back and find it.
No, it gets archived like it plays
I
at the
feel like
same
you know why we're
time
fighting.
as the
Well,
stream.
that's
That's a new
too bad.
feature.
We're going.
Does?
All in.
Yes.
I don't watch a lot of
At least I think that does with the live stream. Oh yeah, I like the tank. It looks pretty good, I think. It's just being dragged.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
and then I
our.
put smoke on top. That, yeah, the effects.
Does
I
not-
like the effects.
Yeah.
They worked out alright in this video.
We got some pretty good gun flare effects.
Yeah, I'm just knocking these over with a paintbrush. One by one. Boom. Explosion. I like these
Pow.
close-up shots. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
But I'm biased because I made the video myself.
It looks good. I just don't feel like the jokes really fit with our channel. I don't know.
Push forward, then.
Oh yeah, because we're completely consistent with how we do things.
I don't know.
Brian
Maybe I'm
is
just
good.
crazy. You guys can tell me I'm just crazy.
We've lost too many men, Sarge.
You're crazy.
Really?
Still have the tank.
I actually was out there saying the dialogue while I was picking them to try to get it to match up. So if anyone saw that, that would have looked weird.
You were saying? We can still win this day. But we've lost half our men already. Wait, what? What? I thought we only lost 2 or 3. Sarge, look behind us.
Devastating shot of the battlefield.
Oh my goodness.
If you're worried
Fall
about
back?
what you might have been
Hacksaw
putting in
Ridge.
here if you didn't think about it being archived, you could
Surely
probably
the
go
enemy
back and
lost
delete
many
it.
as well. If we really
Or
did
Jeremy
fight
could delete it.
you're
No, I
right.
can't.
Oh,
You can?
No.
Men,
oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, at least not from here.
Sarge.
True.
This is supposed to be an emotional thing, and then
Men now.
Look how
instantly
sad.
killed.
We'll get you out of this.
That being a joke.
I'm too far gone.
This is actually supposed to be kind of a parody of war movies.
Leave them better than I did. I will.
Here's that child's play. Squish.
Thanks for watching this video. Please
Well, it's
like
back.
and subscribe.
We just watched the Army Men one.
Think of it, and maybe you want to watch more of
We've got 11 viewers right now.
Yay.
Corporal and Sarge were the main characters in there.
This is the first video I've
So that means 8 actual people and 3 of us.
What?
I'm a person.
I wasn't on.
Oh,
Oh,
Mountain
yeah.
Blade
Balance.
video.
So you're the new
This
viewer.
actually,
No.
I'm not sure how,
Oh.
but the people
you
in
said that
the
before I got
actual
on.
Mountain Blade Twitter, the people they found this video and
Yeah.
retweeted it, and so it got over 1,000 views.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. That made my day.
I was kind
Yeah.
of upset about that because this is when I only got like
It was
a line or
that was
something.
so
But
cool that we got
there are a lot
over
I'm not in at
1,000
all.
views on it.
Also,
I'm
everything
not
in
in
here
this
is
one,
green screen.
so-
That table is edited in. The background's edited in.
Yeah.
Carissa was edited in. She
I'm
wasn't
not there.
actually in that shot. I
I didn't
edited her
even
in
see
in
them
post.
filming this at all.
So
Yeah.
Tell me that.
But those reflections were also edited in.
How should I know? I don't even know who you are.
I told you when I came
People
in.
are liking
I'm
the video
Posey on
now.
though, and I'm looking
The
for someone to
stream.
share in a little venture of mine.
So we're back to that, are we?
Never left it. So, what do you say?
Yeah, this is one of like 3 videos we've posted that has over 1,000 views.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the
I really
one-
like the game Mountain Blade, which
What's
is
that
why
other one
I
we
decided to
have?
do the video.
I have
The
aspirations.
bottle cap
Far
says
There's the 2
Mountain
Mountain Blade
Blade.
videos, and then there was another
That
one.
end,
Which
I've
is, what's the other one
assembled
that
an
has
army
over
and
1,000
laid
views?
claim to attack
Wait.
and
AoE2
subsequently capture a
for
castle
the
for
king.
myself.
Oh, okay, there must be
I
3
am,
then.
however,
Which
lacking
one's for the king?
4, I mean, because there was a recent one that had
With you in the background.
There's a recent one that has over 1,000
the
views.
the one where I had a terrible accent.
Has like 1.3 thousand
I don't
views.
think so. Oh wait, no,
Yes.
that's the running Doom on a toaster.
Yeah, just like out of nowhere, it has 1.3 thousand views.
Well,
awesome.
It was intended to be sort of
And I suppose
clickbaity.
you'll also want to tell me your life story.
The
Yeah.
bottle cap says Mountain Blade
Well, that's
loves
too
their
bad for
fan
you.
content.
Monologuing is
Yeah.
my
And
thing.
no one
I
else
don't
did
appreciate
anything
everyone
like
I
this
talk
for
to.
them.
I
so-
looked it up and I couldn't find any other Mountain Blade sketches, so I think we're the
That's the
first.
deal-breaker.
There are
Yeah,
some
not
other
having to
AoE2
risk your
ones,
life by
not as
joining
good as
the
ours.
provoking attack on some random noble's
That's your
castle.
opinion.
Say that is a
No, I
different
mean,
one.
te-
He is not in this
technically
one.
speaking.
From a technical
Effects
standpoint.
and
Well, I suppose we can talk
cinematography,
while I eat
writing,
drink.
ours has
Seems the kind of
things
radio
that the others don't.
back. It's in here in this tavern.
But anyway, Not to brag, but I
Also,
am.
I still think we could have used our big, tall, clear glass mugs instead of those.
No,
It
those
would've
would
looked
have
better.
those would not have gone with the green screen.
Yeah, I
at all.
know.
People I owe money to, which is why I needed.
Oh yeah, I put a candle in the background with a dancing shadow for the candle light.
I don't care.
It's nice.
You still haven't said whether or not you.
Oh,
will
and the
take a
candle
contract
actually
and join
burns
my
down
band.
as the video goes. Cool.
What contract?
Actually,
This
if you look
contract.
closely enough, you
Don't
might be able to
bother
see it
reading it,
actually
just
going down, because it actually does burn
That may
down
be
in the
true,
shot.
Brian.
I
Zane?
don't just cut it between shots, it's actually actively getting shorter.
Zade, love and emoji do not belong in the same sentence.
It's mine.
Hey, maybe some people do love emojis.
I feel bad for
Who are
Can't
you to
risk the
judge
enemy
them?
learning of my plans.
I'm me. I'm a YouTuber.
I don't like my men looking like me.
Of course.
Thanks.
I'm in 2 channels.
I think that was pretty self-explanatory.
So,
Great.
Well, I've got nothing
Basically
better to
famous, right?
yeah. Neither of
Excellent.
them
Report
have
my
a lot of
camp
views
noon
on
tomorrow.
videos, and then-
Wait, I don't know where your camp is.
It's the one just outside the city with about 100 fully armed soldiers. You can't miss it. Actually, I'm surprised no one ever complains about having an army camped outside their city. Well, so much the better for me.
That would be weird.
Wait, don't forget
Yeah,
my pay up front.
It is one
Not
of those
right.
weird things in the game.
Here.
You can have over 100 guys outside the city and no one bats
Yeah.
an eye.
Also,
Hey, that
Unless
man
they're
just said you were
actively
gonna pay for
fighting
the
you
bread
in a
and
war.
Of course he did.
This ending joke was not good.
I don't like my hair
also,
in that.
you didn't keep the part where I took a bite out of your bread. That was nasty. You made me do that. I didn't
I
want to.
don't recall that at all.
You did. I had to take a bite out of the bread.
I don't
you
remember
had
that at
used.
all. Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Pretty sure you said something
And then you
like
didn't
that.
use it.
But
Well, sometimes that happens.
Also, we got 2 phoned ins.
Thanks for watching.
Yes,
Phone
that
in,
that's
phone
been
in.
happening at the end of all of these.
I'm
Yeah.
just now noticing.
Oh,
Bring in the peasant
here, you
woman.
want to look at
Yeah.
the chat for a while?
Hey,
Alright.
Noelle's the main character in this
They're
video.
supposed to
Oh,
memes
right
there
on.
all the time.
Give it
What?
This is
They're
also
talking
green
about
screen,
Discord.
obviously.
Just read the ones that are
I actually
relevant to
downloaded
the-
that background off of
stream.
Blender
Exactly.
Swap,
You
which is a
did.
website where you can
No
download
idea what
Blender
you're
models,
talking
and I
Now,
rendered
I
it.
have a job for you. And a very
Okay,
important
so,
job at that.
Zayd and Daniel are like, I guess, figuring out a way to talk to each other without using this
No, it's
chat.
not the wall-to-wall
That's
fine.
So,
Oh,
thanks,
it's so
guys.
bad. Pro,
Oh,
so bad here.
me too,
I had to
so
do
just
it.
stick
I
with
think you
it.
can privately
Yes, it
message
is.
me.
Go on
Guys.
YouTube.
We can't all talk at once.
What? What we've got now is perfectly functional.
I wish to
I look
expand
so
our
bad
borders.
because I'm
Yeah,
New town
these
center
we
is
actually these
crucial to
sketches,
that.
the
Oh, really?
AoE2 sketches were not released in
Don't you stand
chronological
down.
order. If you go to the playlist, you can see the actual canonical
about bonus?
chronological order.
Yeah, we dined
Try
at
saying that
Fire
5 times
yesterday.
quickly.
Fine.
What were you
I'll
saying
go to
about how you
town
look in
center,
this?
I
But
want
this one
no
takes
time
place
afterwards.
after
Tired.
the For the King one,
Wait.
but before the Wall one, I think.
No, I was trying to talk.
No, I'm not.
You were trying to.
Oh.
You said something about how you looked in this one.
Yeah, I had a couple minutes notice before filming
Oh,
Most
that
of
green
us get
screen
that.
part,
this
so
that's
I didn't
how-
have time to get ready.
this also was filmed out of order. I think. I
Mhm.
think we filmed this segment first, and then the first scene was filmed second.
Yeah, a couple
We do
days
that
later.
sometimes. Oh, and for the town center that she built, I actually downloaded a couple of models and put them together to build the town center. And
Oh,
then
GamerK says this
rendered
is
it.
one of her favorite AoE sketches. Thanks. It's,
I like
it's
this
good.
one too.
It's pretty
because
good.
I like this effect.
Yeah.
Fun fact
It
about
went
the
pretty
dress.
well.
That's the same one as what.
And
the
I
one
also
was
like doing
wearing.
the French accent. That was fun. This is probably my second favorite AoE2 sketch, actually. Because I think the French accent worked out well.
Noelle and I are similar sizes, so she's just wearing the same dress that I wear in like any medieval sketch.
Yeah.
It's the
Just
same
so
dress
we're months
anyone
gonna be
ever
your
wears.
height.
Really?
What do you mean anyone? We're the only ones who wore it.
Okay. Same dress either of you ever wears.
This was the first one where we actually introduced what civilizations
That's not
were.
You people are nowhere near.
The Franks are red and the Britons are blue. And then we
It looks
introduced
so
a third.
80s.
Yeah. No,
I
it doesn't.
probably shouldn't have told you that.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No matter, I would kill you anyway.
That's the wig I bought for
Give me a
playing
cut, you-
Mannequin.
What,
But this
with
sketch
that? Great
came
from the baby
first.
I spit on your puny weapon.
Hey, we've researched sappers, so
Spit
don't
on weapons.
underestimate me.
That only applies to buildings. It will have no effect
I actually
on
went
Listen,
and played the game for a bit to find a technology that would work for a joke like that. Sappers worked.
Wait, did you just damage my town center?
So it then became a
Sappers
running
became a
meme.
running
Stop
joke.
saying
Yeah.
that and go somewhere
Running
else.
joke.
Come out of my sight.
And why, pray tell, should I do
So
that?
now it's
This
an
here
inside
land
joke
is
on our
already
channel,
been
and if you
There,
make a
you
joke
just damaged
to
my
anyone
town
else about
center
it, they
again.
won't
I
get it.
haven't moved.
Wait, what's an
I
inside
am
joke?
going to the
Sappers.
center.
Just the technology sappers can do in Virus 2.
Yeah.
Well, get you gone, then.
I am no peasant.
It allows villagers to destroy
Oh yeah,
buildings
that joke,
faster.
I'm not sure how many people got that joke.
What do you take me for?
Back in the Middle Ages, a villain was someone who lived in a village outside a castle. So,
Yeah.
a peasant.
Villain didn't mean
Yeah.
evil person. Actually, villain was used as an insult for bad people, and now it only means bad person, basically.
Yeah.
The bottle cap says, Steppers is hype. Yeah.
I had so much fun
Get
waving
hype.
that knife around.
You haven't got an horse. Yep. Those accents are fun, and Noel did it quite well.
In our opinion of...
Yeah, there's
I had
only...
so much fun waving the
Can't
knife
tell me
around.
you didn't just damage it.
I like doing this.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how a guy can walk up to a building and whack it with a sword a few times and then it'll just catch fire?
And then it instantly collapses with no animation.
Yeah,
Why
it
is the
doesn't...
sword falling over all the time?
Just lay it on the ground.
Fine, but before you kill me, just tell me one thing. I was just showing my town center from way over there.
Oh, I didn't.
Sorry.
I have no idea how
Move
that.
the mic.
Now, farewell.
Poor Mike.
Wad.
Did we just say poor Mike at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's Randy the Kelp.
Oh yeah.
And I played the Kelp theme so that you could tell who it
Yeah,
was.
also, we didn't know
Thank
what the
you for
punchline
watching
was
our
until
video.
the video came
Oh
out.
yeah, I
Because-
didn't let them know what the punchline was
Yeah.
because he was actually wearing the blue and I
Yeah.
changed it in post. So to them it looked like a blue soldier did that,
Yeah,
which makes sense, but it wasn't terribly funny. Oh, this is my this is I think our most technically impressive one. It's the first.
Yeah.
This is the first video in which we pre-planned all of the shots.
You will not take her from me.
Like I actually planned out all the shots we were going to do before we started filming.
Bro, your beard looks so good.
And I think Randy
Thanks.
makes a great low-budget Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
I'm an okay Anakin. The beard really puts it over
Yeah.
the top.
The wig, Jeremy's wig should have been longer for Anakin, but what can you do?
Oh, by the way, the background behind Randy just there is actually the USS Enterprise zoomed in. I haven't said that
that's
anywhere else.
funny.
This is the only way you'll know that.
Wow.
Yeah. I downloaded an image of the Enterprise, scaled it way up, blurred it, and that's the background for that.
Wow. Looks good.
Which part? The like,
I'll tell you if it comes up again.
Okay.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the
But I don't think it does.
To democracy.
Oh, and I also timed the scene to play at the same rate as the actual scene from the
Oh
movie.
yes, you can play them side by side,
Yeah,
and they would match
and they'll
up.
play it. Yeah, they'll match up pretty well.
Which is a nice little touch.
And that's a cauldron in the
We're
background.
all about
Oh,
those
yeah.
little details.
I like the ripple effect on the song.
I actually intended to make
There's
this
actually
video.
distortion here.
I actually came up with the idea for this video years ago, back when I was doing Lego animations.
Yeah, he was planning to make this
I
a
just
Lego
never got
animation,
around to
and
it.
then-
Yeah, I actually bought the Lego characters to do this video, but I never got around to it.
Gamercade
So then
agrees.
when we were doing Louis the Sketches, I just decided to bring it back. So this is actually the oldest idea that we've now done as a video. The idea I've had for the longest. And I think it was pretty good. It's definitely better than it would have been if I had made it as a stop motion video.
But again, by your own definition, you are a Sith as well.
Gamer K, I agree with Noel. That beard looks awesome. Didn't I make a model of the location for this sketch? Yeah, about that. My computer failed to render the model, so I ended up not using it at all. It crashed every time I tried. So I built the background out of
Jeremy?
images. What?
I accidentally ended this.
Why would you do that?
I wasn't doing it
Now
on
you're
purpose.
being
I don't know
the
how.
aggressor trying to bring on a fight like a Sith, rather than find a peaceful solution like a
Oh,
Jedi.
and there's a hot tub right there.
I thought
That's
that
where the
looked a
steam's
lot
coming
like a
out.
hot tub.
I tried to rebuild the background as close as I could to the movies,
Very well, my old
so I found
man.
things that looked approximately
Shall
like
have
they
your fight.
were supposed to be.
But no matter who wins our duel, I've already won because you betrayed more of your beliefs since we started this conversation than I have since I turned.
Anakin, you slaughtered more than a dozen young ones.
Oh, I had forgotten about that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did do that.
I betrayed a lot of your beliefs. At least I didn't kill younglings.
That's great, isn't it?
I always thought it was weird
For
how
anything like that, you can just
basically
fight any action,
very
no matter
hypocritical
how
Obi-Wan
bad,
was.
Just so long as you can point to something someone else
Yeah,
has
the
done
writing
that's
for
even
Star
worse.
Wars isn't the
No, I think that was
best.
done intentionally.
I
Oh.
could justify blowing up
Yeah.
an entire planet by saying it would.
Also, there are no absolutes. Later, Yoda, do or do not. There is no try. That's an absolute.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's completely wrong about only Sith dealing absolutes.
Yeah, basically it was like Obi-Wan isn't as experienced as he thinks he is.
The Jedi are delusional. That's part of it. Oh, I also like doing the dismemberment effect. That was fun.
Whoa. Didn't see that coming. Didn't know I've seen this before.
Look, I'm missing my legs. That was fun. I think it turned out pretty good for being made on a $0 budget.
Losing your legs was fun.
Yeah, and for not using even a different costume.
You have a weird imagination, Anakin.
Oh well. Say hi to my son for me.
See you later. Oh,
Dun dun
by the
dun.
way,
Meme
I
reference.
think you need the high ground.
I had to throw that in. It would have been weird not to.
Yeah.
Also, I think the
Give it up, Anakin.
I think the
have
black
a high
bars at
ground.
top and the letterbox border makes it feel more epic. I think.
Or if you wish to join the light side, leave a like.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. to
That's
see
the
more
green screen in
videos
front of which we
out
filmed that entire video. That was
Yeah.
a very exhausting video to film. It took us hours. Because that was the first time we did pre-planned shots. This video actually has more pre-planned shots than the last one did.
Yeah.
I like how this one turned out.
Yeah, this one
Oh,
actually
this is the
looks
Fortnite
pretty
one.
good.
Oh, this shot, this was supposed to be completely wide, but for some reason, every time I rendered it, it glitched out. So the only way I could get it to stop glitching was to zoom in for that one part of the drone.
Wow.
That's why that zooms in randomly. It's not supposed to, it's just, it glitched every time
Also,
I rendered it.
those are squirt guns.
Yeah, I bought some squirt guns from Walmart. I was gonna buy dart guns, but squirt guns were so much cheaper.
You know, in fact, you got one right there. You should pull it out.
No.
No.
This is the Fortnite one, right?
Yeah.
this is Fortnite.
This is the first video that he was in, Philip.
Yeah.
He's very
He
good.
did his best to dress like the default skin,
Yeah.
which it didn't even occur to me to try to do that.
I dressed
really
as a
good at
very
acting.
unique, super secret skin that no one would ever see. It's
Oh,
very
I like
personal.
this effect. It's a very simple effect, but I like how it turned out.
It looks nice.
Especially
It's
the
cartoony.
popping part.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a funny joke. Yeah, I actually liked making this video a lot more than I enjoyed the game.
Also,
So-
Philip
game
was
is
super
awesome.
embarrassed about standing in the middle of the park and yelling, "I'm the worst at this game." Over and
Oh
over.
yeah,
This
this
is really
is
fun.
this filmed at the same park as that Skyrim video and the Windward video.
Yeah, we
Just
used
a
that
different
park a lot.
area.
There's so many different areas that look like so different. It's
Oh,
perfect.
he's gotta be the best at this game. I'm the worst at this game. I like that
All I
joke.
can find is this
It's good.
grenade and this pistol. And the
Oh,
pistol
the punchline was originally going to be that the Bush won the game.
Yeah,
but
but that didn't
then
make any sense, and then-
while we were filming, I was like, wait, it'd be way funnier if the grenade won the game. That would actually make more sense too.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm being an epic gamer.
First.
Well, I pointed my gun at you first.
I like that shot.
Nope.
Why didn't I just shoot him first?
So what are you doing?
Trying to win this
You wanted
game,
to talk
of
to him
course.
first. I don't know.
As am I.
Well, that's
I really
too bad,
like this
'cause I have
game.
my
And I
gun
needed the
trained
video
on
to be
it.
longer, so there had to be
Also have
dialogue
a
there.
gun on you, so don't even think of trying anything, or I will shoot you and make you very dead.
Not if I make
Never
you play it
happens.
first.
But
They
you would
just
have to
shoot.
shoot before me, and I'm very quick on
Also,
How are you really?
if you look, you can see
Well, then
that
why am
Philip's
I still
gun doesn't
alive?
have a
You had
trigger.
ample
It broke
opportunity to
Yeah.
while we were
You don't have to look close.
on the
You
way.
just have to look.
look you in the eyes before I kill you.
Maybe. Or maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe you're bluffing.
What?
I think you've run out
I also
of
like
ammo
this
and you're
shot.
just trying to stall me.
First, I had to shoot left-handed for these shots to work.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
Got it.
and she isn't left-handed.
Yeah.
I guess I was right.
Oh, Carissa.
What?
Yes.
I've got more than
I can do what
20
I want
shots.
with my phone.
This effect didn't work out perfectly, but it was okay. It sufficed.
By the way, I'm
Yeah.
a fake gamer. I've never played Fortnite.
You need to.
I'm not sorry.
It's all to you.
Neither have I.
It is really
I
good.
thought about it one time,
Why
but
wouldn't he just throw the grenade? Why would he run up? Oh, I got the slow motion to work properly at this part.
because
The bottle
he's
cap-
stupid. I don't know.
You don't
The
just
bottle
drop
cap says
it.
he's got solid trigger discipline. Okay.
Well, he is a hunter, so yeah, he has actual experience with guns. Oh, I made all those graphics myself. The victory royale thing. I didn't take it from the game directly.
Can't dance. I'm sitting down.
Thank you guys for watching
Also,
the
I'm
video.
glad.
Oh, then we all
We're all
crowded
kinda
onto the
squish.
bench to the intro.
Yeah, and she was basically sitting on
The
it.
bench
Yeah,
was not quite
pretty
large
much.
enough.
It looks as it's as uncomfortable as it's.
Fun fact:
Yeah.
Philip was the only one there who had actually played the game.
Just make sure to
No.
subscribe
Oh, you
No,
did?
Jeremy had played it
Oh.
for some research.
every
Oh.
single week.
I thought about playing it one time, but she was the
Already
only one who
putting
had
it in
an
your
account.
mouth. Why were you pointing the gun in your mouth?
It was that scene from Sherlock, you know, where
Oh,
Moriarty shoots his
This
own
video was
brains
filmed
out.
at the same place as the Fortnite one.
Oh yeah.
I like this one a lot too.
Sorry,
It's
Mom.
like maybe my.
I came up with this idea while watching an episode of Bad Writing Advice.
Just what are you trying to poke? I'm not British. I'm sorry.
Pickpocket? I
He
would
was
never
talking
do
about
that.
the percussive pickpocket, and I thought of the idea for this video when he said that.
Yeah.
Your belt.
Oh, I actually had to edit the purse out of that shot that didn't
Are
have
you
the
sure
purse
you
in it.
had one?
Because I forgot to get a shot of you without the
Well, that is
purse.
very strange.
So I actually
Oh,
edited
wait,
it
is
out
this it?
with
Ah, so you
Photoshop.
admit you're
It worked alright.
Nothing
I
of the
can't
sort.
really tell that.
It was on the other
that
side of your
easily.
belt.
Really?
Yes.
Well then, my mistake. You apologize for accusing me of theft.
No, I
It's
don't.
nothing really. I mean,
We also filmed part of the Lord of the Rings video at this part.
Well,
Yeah. We
Rivendell.
used this.
Nope, stop.
what now?
What now? You've done it again. You stole my money back.
Again with this? Why would I want to steal a bag? I can get a bag anyway.
You didn't steal it for the bag. You stole it for the money inside it.
Why you show you?
You didn't steal it for the money. You
Oh,
stole it
by
for
the way,
bag.
when the camera's shaking
I
around a
keep
bit,
saying that.
She kept accidentally saying you stole it.
the shots with the camera shaking a bit were actually edited in post. I meant to shoot those holding the camera, but I forgot to do that, so I
Also-
changed it. Into
Also, that bag
to make it a bit more
split while we
interesting.
were filming because we kept dropping it on the ground.
That was a different time, wasn't it?
No, it was during this video that it split open because we kept dropping it.
I only misplaced it when you arrived.
It was a cheap pouch. Fun fact: there's actually coins in there.
You blame me for thinking you stole it. You're called a pickpocket after all.
And who told you I was called that?
Then suddenly the sketch gets meta.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm the lawyer, and you're a pickpocket.
Well, how do you like that?
Quite
No,
a lot.
I simply won't stand for this. Clearly, the writer of this sketch couldn't think of a proper punchline and just decided to make
The writer
the
of the
ending
sketch,
meta.
me.
So I simply won't stand for this.
Calling out
utter laziness
yourself.
and
That's
lack
what
of
we did in
originality.
2018.
Well, I'll let you part of the meta now.
Oh, and then I think it was Randy's idea for me to then steal the purse, which I put
Yeah.
in at this part. Originally, that wasn't in there.
Thank you
That was
for
just an
watching
additional joke.
Yeah,
that I
I
put
was like,
after the
hey,
first
you should grab her purse and run.
Grab the money and run.
And I didn't quite like the idea until I was editing it.
Is it almost out every single week of the year?
Really.
We're like,
How long have we been streaming?
About
2 hours.
Then, yeah.
Oh, well then there's like an hour left.
Really sorry for all of our accents.
Come on, they weren't
Yeah.
that bad.
No,
Yeah,
they
they
were
were.
bad. They were bad. They were pretty bad.
what were they?
The accents.
Oh,
They're bad.
yeah.
This drink.
Oh, there we go.
Woo!
Hey, what's up?
Panic for a
Oh,
second.
here's a sequel to
Oh,
A
come
Conscience
on. Did I
Decision.
make such a bad
Wasn't
impression
meant to
last time?
exist.
Yeah.
But it
Until
does.
it did.
You know, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure other people's content.
I
Listen,
actually
man,
added a
not
sound
everything
effect
has
for
to
them appearing in
That
this
just
one.
means you're special.
Not
You know
everything
that
has to
special
be
can be both a
exactly
good thing and
planned
mean that
ahead.
someone's mentally deficient, right?
Most
yes.
of the stuff.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Yes, I know that quite
There's not really much to tell about this one because I filmed it all by
I chose my
myself.
wording very carefully,
All
very
by
intentionally, very specifically.
myself.
Yes, I certainly
That's gonna be on
intended
the
it
internet
just the way
forever.
it sounded. Go away.
I'm sorry, the awkward silence is making
Hey,
me laugh.
what's up?
I don't know
Well,
why.
they're,
What
they're
are
supposed to
you
be
doing
funny.
You're
They
my
are-
conscience from the future.
yeah.
Well, I'm not overly fond
It
of my
was
conscience
difficult for
from
me
the
to position the camera because I'd have to position it, film a short clip, and then go look at it to see if I was in the right spot.
I find it amusing when we're quiet and they're quiet at the same time. I say
Yeah.
they, it's also us.
Neither of you actually.
Also, focusing the camera was so difficult because I couldn't be in the shot while I was focusing.
Yeah.
Back up. Who? And are they the consciences of people I know? Whoa, guys! I can't tell you who dies. Future knowledge isn't allowed. All this can be dies. Who said anything about
Reference
dying?
to
Dumbledore
Frank
dies.
Gobble
I can see
movies.
why Wilson doesn't like you. Who's Wilson?
Anyway.
Me. Oh.
Oh yeah, in the first video it was supposed to be just me normally,
Hey, future,
but then
how
I
about
decided to make
instead
it a
of
different
trying to make small
character.
talk, you go back to where you came from. Well, technically I came from here. You know what I meant. Go back to future Wilson. I don't want to. Future Wilson is really whiny, lazy, and annoying.
He whines.
Wow. That hurts. To be fair, that does
The
sound like where
Stickmeister
you're
asks,
going.
how
Oh,
did
so
you
you're
come up with
taking
the
his
name
side now?
Wilson?
What's that supposed
From the
to
volleyball.
It might have been in
person,
reference to a certain volleyball.
conscience, whatever.
I'm not certain, honestly.
It's not your
Could be a
fault.
basketball.
No.
See, this is why I don't like seeing
No,
you
not all
Castaway.
sketches include the swing set war. That's
That was
that's not
basketball.
that's not a sketch. And this isn't even all the sketches on the channel that we're watching right now. We're just watching the ones that we did in a row, basically. Starting with the last one of 2017, going up to the last one of 2018. We're just watching those 53 sketches in
There are,
total.
Yeah, there's
there
a lot.
are more technically, but these are
Also, it's about
most of them.
3 hours worth
I
of
like this
content.
So this is
so,
enough.
Coming out of the TV.
yeah. In the past year, we have put out 2 feature-length movies
I like that you
worth
bothered to wear different shirts.
of content.
Thank you. That's so you can tell them apart.
Yeah. And it's nice.
And I'm wearing the same shirts in here as I was in the first video for each character. That way you can tell them apart and it's consistent. I just improvised this part.
That's what we do for most of the end cards. Sometimes some of the
Well,
stuff
I
is
hadn't
planned,
even been
sometimes
intending to
not.
use this necessarily for the end card. I said what I had written, then I continued on improvising because stuff came to my mind.
Oh.
And then I just used the improvised part for the end card.
Wow. That's pretty good.
So, you can say something.
Yeah.
There you are.
You're here because you're here.
This is not my favorite A
You're
Wiki
here
sketch.
and you're here. And here
Oh,
you
later
is.
I'm in the.
My accent didn't work out quite right for this.
I think later here you can see me in the bushes.
Also, my tunic is actually blue. I just changed the color in post.
Yeah.
And that's a
Yeah.
different one, Noel. That's the last AOE2 sketch
Ah,
that you can see
dead
in the
guy.
bushes. Oh yeah, that's just me
Because I
from
was
the
digging a
last
hole.
video.
What destroyed my town center?
Because I did lay down for that shot, but I lay
Yeah,
down
we got a
off
lot
camera.
of complaints about his accent in this one.
Yeah.
Our accents are bad. The only good ones are our
Look,
real ones.
the only one I hadn't practiced before this video was the Scottish one.
Well, I mean,
I had already done French and Cockney.
Ultimate hat power.
Yeah. It's just,
That's
but
how you
the
avoid
I see that one too.
The Scottish accent was entirely new to me, so I do not know.
to me.
No.
I do enjoy saying
no,
new to
no.
me.
No,
It
no,
sounds-
no.
It sounds funny in the Scottish accent. I looked up a video of Gerard Butler talking about how to do a Scottish accent. He's Scottish, so you should know.
The Stickmeister says you have the same amount of content as a Lord of the Rings movie.
Wow.
That's about accurate.
Yeah, a single one, yeah.
Thank you. Though we might have more dialogue, because our sketches are almost completely dialogue.
Yeah.
There's more dialogue packed into these scenes than there would be in a normal movie, because they have more dramatic tension and stuff, and more
Our battle
action.
scenes
We
aren't
don't have
nearly
near as much
as long.
action. I don't just mean fight scenes, like that kind of action, I mean just like doing stuff.
True.
We have a lot less doing stuff and a lot more talking.
We
Because
focus on
my favorite kind of comedy is through dialogue.
Slapstick isn't as much our thing.
Yeah, we prefer like witty humor.
Exactly.
Because we're all nerds and geeks.
The chair that he was
for
sitting in did
yourself.
not have arms.
I'm a nerd.
And I'm better at writing dialogue than I am writing action, really.
Yeah.
And writing dialogue is more fun for me. So that's why we do mostly dialogue, very little physical humor stuff.
I think you pulled out that line. Pretty well.
There's no seat of the chair.
Yeah, there is.
There's no arms.
No, I mean, with
Yeah,
the
there
arm,
are.
there
Oh.
was.
See the arms right there?
But there weren't actual arms because I was sitting in one of these chairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You were sitting in
yeah.
a wooden chair. That chair is completely edited in post.
Yeah.
It's not a real chair.
Yeah,
we
it is.
didn't
Well, it
have
is, but it's a picture
Yeah,
I
we
downloaded
didn't
off
have
the
it.
internet.
It's a real chair. Well, it might not be there in existence anymore.
I think
You
it
don't
worked
know.
out pretty well, that effect.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted an alliance with me. I didn't think Clean does. After talking to you, I'm starting to doubt it.
Yeah, like
glitch in
green
there.
of schools.
Yeah. We have green screen glitches quite a lot.
I'll go report back to her and see if she still wants an alliance. And either her come back with some conversation seems reasonable.
Oh yeah, for that shot that's straight onto the chair, I didn't have a picture of that chair like that, so I just split it in half and mirrored it.
Not even.
To make it look like that.
I'll be honest. If I
That
didn't
one
know that
I-
was fake.
Yeah, that one I figured I had done enough of the shot in the face with the arrow jokes that I could do some expectation subversion, be like, oh, he blocked it, and then boom, hit it again.
Oh, there I am. I insisted on being in the tree. Because there was nowhere else for me to be.
Well, it helps to even out the height. You're a little bit. You're shorter
Also,
than
there was
guys.
nowhere for me to comfortably be.
Also, I am way shorter than Jeremy.
Yes.
Am I really
You're also
that much
standing on
shorter
lower
than
ground.
Jeremy?
Probably
Yeah,
not,
I
you
was
are.
thinking like,
You're not anymore. I don't.
Oh,
think.
this is the second Mountain Blade video.
oh yeah, this
This is
cool.
our longest video that we
Oh, I remember this.
did. Some,
It
I
was
did actually
so-
cut out
It
some
took me
parts to make
so
it
many
shorter.
shots to get
And
that.
it was so
It took me so
hot
many tries to
that
get that
day.
one
Yeah, I
shot.
cut out some filler stuff, and it still is long. Oh, this shot took me a long time to do. Those are all composited intents.
It's so hot.
And the castle in the background is obviously
Also,
not
can we
really
appreciate
there.
this
That's an in-game
awesome
screenshot.
music?
What are you doing?
I like
It
this opening.
slaps.
I like this opening scene. This is my favorite opening.
We're all on camera.
This
He's
was
doing weird
Oh,
stuff.
and I
so
gave his
awesome.
We're all
engineer
doing
character
weird
a name.
stuff.
I already mentioned that.
Oh yeah,
In this video-
Aragon the
In
engineer.
this video,
I love
every
that name.
character has a name, including Noel's scout, who I don't think the name is ever mentioned. He had a name. I don't remember what it was, but it's in the
What's
script.
that?
There's
Yeah.
gonna be like a.
Oh, her dress was actually originally more teal than green, but I had changed it in post because I like green
Is
better
this the
for this.
beginning of like the video gap
Around the
without me?
castle. Where else?
Because I'm
Possibly.
annoying?
Yeah.
No, it started right after the Fortnite video.
Dismiss.
That was
Oh.
when you left.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
right
a while
after
ago.
that. That was the last
That's
video we
several
had.
videos ago.
That's why I haven't been in these because I wasn't there.
Yeah, she went.
Yeah,
to
she went to
I went
college.
to Coolidge. And then I came back for like.
That tent took us
I'm
so
on break
long
right
to
now,
build.
and
I originally tried to build the tent out of PVC piping sheets, but the PVC pipe didn't hold together, so we used a metal frame and just safety pin sheets to them.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like 2 videos with me in them, and then that's it. After
That's why you can
this.
see the safety pin right there. That safety pins are holding the
Like I
tent
said, I
together.
spent all of it. But I'm sure
Oh, and another joke in this video was that Noelle's a drunk. And
Yeah.
alcohol. I thought it, like, I made that her joke because she's the
Why are you
least,
sorry?
she looks the
Because
least
you're an
likely of all the characters in there.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
so hot
she's
out
a
there.
small
so sweet and innocent.
female.
Yeah.
Small female.
Oh, and the
Small
scenes,
female what?
the scenes with Philip
Just a small
were
female.
filmed on a
So
separate
she would
day
have
from
So she
the
could be
scenes
a
with
nuke.
Randy and me. We actually filmed the sketch on
She's
2
a
separate
small
days.
Oh, my hair. Why is my hair that bad?
Because you don't.
Did you not tell me?
Reputation to uphold.
I wasn't there.
Oh, that's why you didn't tell me. See, that's why we need you here, so that you can tell me when my hair looks bad, because neither of them will.
Look in the mirror.
Neither of us know.
You gotta get another mirror.
We don't
and
know.
Hold it behind, and then you look in the one in front.
I don't have 2 mirrors.
That's sad.
You made it abundantly clear
It is.
I like the music.
started.
Because we use Mountain Blade music.
because you
Because they didn't copy strike us for using it, so I figured it's okay.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Whatever.
It's a Mountain Blade video. We're basically promoting their game
Basically.
to a very small audience.
I liked
hey.
this one. It was fun
Oh,
to
I
make.
like this shot, kind of. Just the camera zooming in.
I mean, these videos get like 1,000 views each.
This one did not. Oh, it didn't?
Mm.
No. Oh. It was the last one. And that's only because they tweeted it out.
Yeah.
Like, where's the castle we're supposed to be scouting?
This one had a lot less to do with the actual gameplay of Mountain Blade.
Yeah.
There's more set in the Mountain Blade in name,
Oh,
with a
shoot,
bunch of stuff I made up completely for the video.
Yeah, like there's no scouting. Or any.
Well, there is scouting, just it's not this detailed.
Yeah, it's just like.
Which way were we headed when you lost sight of the castle?
Away from
There-
The third Mountain Blade video that I still plan to do does have stuff to do with the actual game. So.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just remain calm.
This is the castle.
Someone suggested that we cut out, or that we should have cut out the
Stop panicking.
the part with Noelle hyperventilating. You know, that joke. But this is one of the few jokes that still makes me laugh. Like, I like this joke of her panicking.
You all right now?
I didn't
it's
like
fun.
it.
We like to watch you panic.
It hurt my lungs.
But I think it's funny.
Oh yeah, it was really hot the entire time we were filming this video.
Yeah.
It was just.
Well, especially
Wasn't that
in
August?
the intent scene.
Or,
Yeah.
or maybe it was
No.
September.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
during
beginning
that
of
intent,
September.
during the whole intent parts, I actually had this gigantic bottle of Powerade under the table, so I could take a drink
It
anytime
was
the
out
camera
there for
wasn't
months
on.
One
after
with the
that,
real
and it
drinking
got so
problem.
warm. I like picked it up one time and I had to drop it because it was burning.
I outranked you. I can be snarky if I want.
The container started melting, Randy.
I can be
Somehow.
snarky if I want.
It might be important.
It would have been better if the tree climbing scene had been faster, but I didn't want to speed it up in post, and he didn't climb the tree all that fast.
When we've wandered miles
Yeah.
away.
I cut out a lot of it, but you know. Like, I do get people saying that some parts of this video are just too long, and that the video in general is too long. Although I don't know, I kind of like doing a video that long. It was the longest script I had written. It was like 11 pages
And now
or
his
so.
tunic
You want to shake it up every now and
transforms
then.
into.
And I
a
did want to take
potato
time for him.
sack.
I did want to take time for him to take off the belt before climbing the tree, because it makes sense to take off your sword before climbing the tree. And I wanted a detail like that in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
And when you
I
take
did,
off the
however,
belt,
cut out the
the-
part of him putting it back on.
Yeah, when you take off the
That's
belt,
fine.
the
For
tunic
time's sake.
transforms into a potato sack. That's
I
what
drew
it
the
looks
map.
like.
That's a different tunic, Randy.
No, this tunic also looks like a potato sack.
Oh.
Wait, is that the map that I
Any
drew?
tunic
or-
will just
or
look
is
like a
it the one
potato
that-
No,
sack
it's the one
without
I
a
drew.
shirt
Oh.
or without a
Wait,
belt.
which one did I draw?
The one that we actually
Well,
used.
you're buying your own
Oh.
tunics. Really.
Okay.
We determined that this map is not as good as the one that you drew. Yeah, for this video, I drew a pretty detailed map of the castle, a specific castle from Mountain Blade, and then I asked Noelle to draw a terrible version of it.
I could have done it. Actually, I
use
could have
for a
done it
joke.
much better than that.
Yeah. But I
I'm not good at
specifically
drawing
asked her to
maps.
draw a bad version with a crayon.
Mhm.
Oh, and we're using Lord of the Rings Risk characters
Oh, yeah.
to indicate troops.
As soon as you say that. Welcome back. I assume all went well?
Lens flare.
Wait,
Jinx.
Mitch been standing here this entire time?
No.
And now she's inside the tent. She's outside the tent. Now she's inside. I had to move her in
already have a
so
map
she'd
of
be on the
castle I
camera.
bought from a random baker. I thought you said it was
Can you can't actually buy maps of castles from vagrants, can you?
No.
Yeah.
Aw.
Which one's better?
Which one is the real
Me.
And we both point to the terrible one.
This one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's two jokes in one.
See,
We
the
point.
one-
It's two jokes in one. One joke is that it's the terrible one, and the other one is obviously the good one. The second joke is it's all for nothing.
Yeah,
As in,
the
the
whole
entire
video
video
had
had
no
no
purpose.
point.
Yeah.
Because we ended up not using her map.
I liked it.
If you would like the video
When
as
you
well,
try
comment on
your
it. And if you really don't, you can subscribe so you can see more videos that we put out every single week.
I'm not gonna sing the rest.
Oh.
Oh.
There's been comments
this
of
one.
Zayd.
We
I
actually
like this one.
did a fair amount of choreography for this. We pre-planned
Yeah.
all the fight scenes before filming them, and
This
Noelle
actually
filmed
kind
them.
of hurt when I got slammed against the wall.
All the sound effects
Right
are fake.
There,
except for that
right
one.
there, that hurt.
Yeah, they sound pretty fake.
I had trouble getting there because I didn't want to be there the whole time, so I took a bite.
Oh, and we had him fall on a backpack and like a
Yeah.
hoodie,
Yeah.
so it
Still
wouldn't hurt
hurt a
as much.
little
The one pad.
Oh, and we used fake blood.
Yeah.
Fake blood.
This is what I talk about. Instead of just
It turned out
accepting
being a
defeat, you have
mustache.
to keep talking.
So even if you think it looks somehow
Oh,
realistic,
I made that
it's
silencer out of a
not.
toilet paper tube and duct tape.
Well,
and a screwdriver tip to stick it into the barrel of the gun.
what? Never fire a gun before?
The bullet,
Yeah, but that was not
the
expecting
bullet
loud
holes did
noise.
not
I
work
put
out very well.
silencer in the
Yeah.
barrel.
Did they not?
No, I didn't. I needed to have something to motion track. Like I needed to put tape on his shirt or something. But I because it's a white
It
shirt,
also
that's the
would've
hardest thing to
helped.
motion track.
If we had used actual fake blood on the clothes, but
Yeah.
then again, it would have ruined my suit and shirt. And that's my Sunday.
You're already kind of.
One of the reasons for
Sounds like
doing
a
this
nice
video is because I wanted to use my Russian accent that I have been practicing for several years now. Russian accent is one of the most fun to
I
do.
wish. If we'd have done that, we'd have just replaced
I
it
think
with
one
fake
problem
gun.
is that the blood's not.
But I think your problem is
he's
that
not
that's a
like
suppressor.
Well, that would have been way too much
Suppressor.
work,
Lower
and my
the
computer
decibel
wouldn't have been able to
output,
handle
yes,
that
enough
because
so
I
you
put a
don't have
bunch
to
of
worry
bullet
about
holes in.
What? It doesn't silence
Yeah,
down
that's
like
true.
an
Later on,
electric
there's like
connection?
12.
The Stickmeister asks, what kind of gun is
Where'd you
that?
get yours?
It is an airsoft gun.
And do you think you're better than
What
me?
kind of airsoft gun?
Conceivable way.
They beat you in
CO2.
fair with a hand fight.
Oh,
What we call it
Airsoft
there?
gun.
CO2
Your
powered.
foot taller
CO2
than
powered.
me,
And it looks
attack me
very
from behind.
realistic.
it's like a handgun.
Because the orange
You
tip
see
has been
that?
removed.
That's provocation.
You're Russian mafia.
But
Which you're
don't
not
worry.
supposed to do, but
I'm going to kill you.
someone did, and now I have a realistic looking fake gun. Yes, it's not a real gun.
It is
We
not a
don't
real
use
gun.
real
We don't
guns.
use real guns. We don't want to.
Shot in the exact same spot.
Oh, I get it. It's not that you were startled last 2 times. You're just a lousy shot.
Man, he doesn't even like cry.
Oh,
out his
another
hand.
thing about this video was making fun of how Hollywood portrays silencers, because they don't actually silence the gun. They just
Yeah.
lower the decibel output to where you don't have to wear hearing protection to not
Yeah.
damage your
Whereas
hearing.
in Hollywood, they
It's
go
called a
pew pew
suppressor.
like a laser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always found that really weird. Like, why does it turn into a laser?
They can be called silencers too. It's
Yeah.
just it's more accurate to call
How
them a
have you not hit
suppressor.
anything
Oh,
vital?
the Stickmeister.
Them and
Those
the shots, I
nice.
could have taken out the entire Bronta, along with the Italian mob and any other crime syndicate you could
But I think it works well enough for the joke. I mean, if you look at our sub count, you can understand why the effects aren't.
Doesn't matter how many
Yeah.
times you miss.
I think that gives us
Counts
some
as the one
leeway,
that
only
hits.
having like 221 subscribers.
Yeah, as soon like once we have enough to start making money
But you are now
off
dead,
of the
so you
channel,
can't hear
then
this.
we'll
You
have
now
the money
dead.
So you
to
can't hear this.
do
so
better
I'm now talking
effects.
to myself.
Well, the game will be on soon. Damn you, clean up the body.
Oh, and that's another joke. He was saying that he probably likes typical American stuff like football, and then he says he doesn't. But then at the end, my character talks about the game being on, referencing football, obviously.
Or to our channel if you want to see more videos that we put out every week.
Proof is better. You can with vodka and whiskey and any other alcohol that begins with B.
Wait a second.
That was
vodka
improvised.
and whiskey.
Nice.
Vodka
And
whiskey.
whiskey. And any other kind of alcohol that starts with V.
Yeah.
Are there any?
Oh, I like this effect.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
That's a
That's
really
actually a
cool
2D
one.
image.
Yeah.
I separated all the layers out, put them in a 3D space, and tracked the camera zooming in.
Has been
And then I
I
added
was
in
really
lightning.
impressed
And then I
when I
added
saw
in
this.
lightning in the background. We actually filmed this at Randy's birthday party. That's why everyone was here.
Also,
And then
His
the rest
sketch,
of the
I
time
actually
I'm
had the idea for the sketch over a year ago, but I never had enough people to be in it.
What
So it was
produce
just
were
this.
yeah, we actually filmed this at my 16th birthday party because I had all my friends over.
Yeah, it was one of the
So we were
activities.
just like,
You must
yeah.
be so fun at parties.
We're
Hey,
just
they
like,
enjoyed
hey,
it.
you want
Kind
to
of.
film
You know how
videos?
sad
And they're
that
like,
sounds?
oh yeah, that's cool.
Do we know?
All your
That's what
friends.
I'm saying.
Okay, it wasn't all of my friends, it's just some of them.
Hey,
Whatever.
it's not the quantity of friends, it's the quality of friends.
What are you saying?
Wait, why were
There were like 5, it was like 7 people there, which is a lot.
Oh, and I went to Salvation Army and bought costume pieces there. The different shirts.
This
and
was so
stuff.
much fun to
Look
film.
at generic lead pipe. That is not.
I was very happy that I was able to find a green suit coat, even though it cost me more money than I would like
Oh
to
yeah,
spend.
it's sitting right there.
Yeah.
Most of the
Had me as
props
the wrong
are
weapon
actually
at
just like
first.
sitting
I already
around.
had the
I
vest
just
that
like
Professor
that you
Plum
hit
is
him in the
wearing.
back of the head with a dagger. Because that's what you do
Oh
with
yeah,
daggers.
that was an improvised joke, the hitting people in the back of the head.
Yeah, because he says that the cause of death was blunt force trauma, so we
So
were
we're
just
just like,
beating
every time you
people.
Well, and I was like, wait, that'd be way funnier than actually using
Yeah.
it properly.
Yeah, so we were just like, well,
It was
since blunt
especially
force
funny
trauma
with the
is-
gun because he cocks it first and then hits him with the head. Another thing, Randy is actually the one hitting everyone on the back of the head.
Yeah, because
Because
everyone else,
had already left at that point.
Yeah.
Well, no, not everyone else, but the
but
other,
the people
several
who
others.
would have been committing the crimes had already gone. So
Not me.
Yeah.
I
well,
was
except for
there.
Noel.
You're off your
But
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
so
'Cause I had to
I
stay
was
there.
just
But
like,
the ones
yeah,
where you
that's
can't
me.
see the face,
That is
that's
me.
Randy.
Just the hands. His
Yeah.
hands.
It's my turn to guess, and I have to pick. Well, there's no call to go to me. You never liked
Oh,
Mr.
I also
Buddy.
made cards, like game cards for each of the characters. Oh, Randy is Sergeant Gray. That's actually a character in one version of Clue.
Yeah. And
I think it's a
and I got a
like a video game version of it.
I liked it because it gave me an opportunity to wear my nice gray
Yeah,
suit.
I didn't make up Sergeant Gray.
I like that suit.
That was a character. And I think he did a good accent for that. He did exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, and all the cards that he pulls out, all the cards that he pulls out, it's actually a paper with 3 dots on it that I motion tracked the card to. These cards aren't actually there.
Conservatory.
And I got pictures of actual
I
cards
didn't
from
know
the
that.
game.
I thought you actually
Yeah.
like made those cards.
Nope. They're all digital.
Yeah.
I'm learning stuff for the first time too.
Oh yeah,
I originally wanted to spray paint the PVC pipe black, but I couldn't find a black spray paint, so I just wrote lead pipe on it, and it became another joke. I think it's pretty funny.
This is a lead pipe.
Well, who was it? No idea. Let's find out. Murder was committed by none other than Professor Plum.
Dun dun
Prof
dun. Prof Plum.
Uh-oh.
The joke is that you can be the one who solves it, but it turns out that you...
Yeah, you can accuse yourself.
Yeah, that you can actually be the one who did it, and you didn't even know.
Yeah.
He ran by silver streams that run down to the sea.
Oh yeah, I put 2D images in different layers and did camera tracking. That's how I did these as well.
Professor Plum, more like Fancy Waluigi, am I right?
Oh yeah, and this is just the other one, but copied, reversed. Oh, you can see the bird flying in the background?
Oh yeah.
That bird was actually in the picture, so I animated it moving.
Wow.
Brought the bird to life.
That is
At least
commitment.
I think it was in the picture.
Cameo by Bird.
Yeah. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that we
Still
got to
have
have
an
all those
hour
people in a single
Yeah,
video.
the
because
picture.
That was really
the
cool.
picture of the mansion was actually in daytime, so I made a nighttime version of it.
Oh yeah, wow.
Hello and good afternoon,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen.
do you see those cars flying in the background? Those are actual real cars.
Chiss and
They're not flying cars. They're just normal cars. I cut the tires off.
Daphne-
But I knew they would be zoomed out so much that you wouldn't be able to tell.
So it's just a bunch of cars with half a tire flying around.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
You got like sports cars and then normal cars.
Okay.
Shit like that.
The only 2 kinds of vehicles.
Well, I didn't do that many, but I made long streams of them and animated them moving. They're going at the layers are going at slightly different speeds.
We're not driving again.
Also, I think
Because it's a space lane, that type of thing. That's how it is in Star Wars.
I like your shirt. I have one like it.
That's
Also-
Coruscant in the background.
Speaking of Star Wars,
Yep,
this
the
is
city
Star
planet.
Trek. I know. I wanted to be. I wanted to make.
I don't even know if that's visible on the stream.
Yeah, she's wearing a Star Trek
Totally
thing.
not.
It's not.
I've been waiting a long time to tell people about the cars in the background.
It's a fun little pin in
I
a
didn't tell
menu.
anyone until now.
But they cost a rather large fortune, so we're just gonna travel to
This video was also entirely green screen, obviously. Oh, this part I rendered in Blender. I animated that myself.
Yeah,
Render in Blender.
looks really cool.
I got the model off of Blend Swap.
I
And
can,
that's-
Cool.
I can sort of see the pin. There we go.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
and then
Star
I
Trek.
animated it landing. It looks alright.
We're here on the planet Ilum, right outside the Jedi Temple.
Ilum
where
is actually
kyber
where they
crystals
get the
can be
kyber
found.
crystals.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, only a
You
Jedi
find that
can
out
enter.
in
The normal
Star
way that
Wars:
is, I
The
found a
Clone
tunnel in
Wars,
the back that leads
the
right into
animated
the
TV
kyber
show.
crystal
That is
labyrinth.
It's
an
a
awesome show.
great
Alright,
show.
I
That's the
believe
best.
I'll
It
look
has
Yeah,
the best writing in all
yeah.
Star
Very
Wars.
Yeah.
complicated and
You can't
detailed
change my
map
mind
It's
about that.
awesome.
to determine the location of the
Best writing in all of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Change my mind, except you can't. Ha.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I animated that background as well. Had the time.
Oh yeah. Also, he actually
I
went
paid
out
like $10 for that kyber crystal I'm holding.
Yeah.
I bought it off Amazon.
Gamer K says, I'm
Hey,
laughing so hard just
Coruscant.
imagining cars having no tires and flying around.
Yeah.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah. I couldn't. The reason I did that was because I couldn't
many
find
viewers do
any
we have?
flying cars from Star Wars that were
we got
usable for
9.
that.
Heh.
So I just got
Not bad.
normal cars.
Yeah.
Well, technically 8
First of all,
because
we'll need a hill.
7.
And they're so tiny
I've
that
chosen
you
to
really
use
can't
this
tell.
same train, but any tube-like object would be the case for a
Oh yeah.
smartphone,
Any tube.
Also,
or a toilet paper tube, or even this. We will also need an emitter.
Randy modeled that.
Yeah,
Very
I
I
made
made the
these
model
models.
of the lightsaber that I used when I'm
Yeah.
assembling it.
so I actually
I
just like
animated
went
it.
and split apart a bunch
He
of
did an
different
awesome
elements.
job modeling it. It
Thank
looks
you.
so good.
Yeah.
And I was able to line it up almost seamlessly. There's a seam, but it's almost perfect. Ooh.
Bless you.
But I'm the one who animated it assembling. Actually, I animated it disassembling and reversed
Yeah.
it.
So I like went through
Magic.
and just made all the different pieces.
And I used the Lego sound effect from Lego Star Wars for it coming together.
I thought that
Yeah.
sounded familiar.
Oh, and if you notice, after I cut off Randy's hand, the lightsaber goes from yellow to orange.
Oh.
Because I'm going towards the dark side because I did something evil. It's a
Oh.
little detail that probably no one knows.
Whoa.
Oh, there's me.
Oh, I
No, I
used
was in this.
in post. I tinted her skin red because she's a Togruta, but I did actually paint on the the patterns on her skin.
That explains why she looks so
Also, the reason she
uncomfortable.
backed in is because if she turned around, you could clearly see her bun in the back.
Yeah.
And her hair. Oh, it is tinting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I like
wow.
it.
I actually
Dun,
manually tracked the
dun.
lightsaber entirely. I did the lightsaber entirely by hand, which is why it looks so much better than any of the previous lightsabers I've done.
Wait a second.
What?
Live long and prosper.
This is
Wrong
Matthew's
one,
picture?
John.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
Philip
the joke.
said,
Live
wrong
long and
one,
prosper.
John.
Wrong one, John.
May the force be with you.
Also, the reason there's a beach in the
Oh.
background is because Philip asked if we could have the beach in the background.
Why? Listen, it just
It was,
looks right.
it was his idea.
Because he loves
So I
sand.
did it. Because, you know.
That's
This is my
funny.
favorite AoE 2 video and my favorite effect. This one, right here.
Yeah,
Eh.
it
I
looks
was walking
good.
away.
Also, that is our actual backyard ground, but it looks like a ground texture in a game.
It does.
I liked,
my.
that effect was a pain to do, but I like how it turned out. It's
I
my
didn't like
favorite
making
effect
this
that I've
video.
done, bar none.
No?
No, I sprained my ankle while we were doing this. I was in extreme pain while
Oh, that
filming
tree's
this.
not actually there.
The
That's just an image
sacrifices
that I
you make.
overlaid.
Yeah.
For content.
It was a lot easier
Also,
that way.
we were going to use a better looking axe, but it belonged to Kevin and he wasn't home, so we were like, we
didn't
probably
live at home
shouldn't
at the
borrow it
time.
with him.
I had to
Doesn't
put
have-
together all these buildings and render them.
Yeah.
Some of them in different stages of being built.
Yeah.
And then what appears, yeah, I like doing these effects. This was just me replicating how the game looks as close as I could, and I think it turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
I built this barracks out of one rock. I just copied it a bunch of times
Wow.
and
It looks like
resized it
different ones.
and rotated it around.
Cool.
That took me so long to do that. Shot of me walking in front of that and dropping the logs because I had to rotoscope around myself.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I put logs in it.
The Stickmeister. AoE 2. I can't even speak. AoE 2.
Oh,
Okay.
and there's Randy drinking a slushie. Originally, the script just had a nondescript drink, but
Yeah.
we had slushies because we got them before filming instead of
Yeah,
afterwards.
so I
I
just
was like, hey,
had
let's just
it.
have the slushie. And
Also-
while we were filming, Randy, for some reason, tore apart the cup.
He bit
Yeah,
into it.
I don't know. I was just
He
like
ripped pieces
bored.
off of it.
Strange mood.
Yeah, I was just bored, so I started poking holes in it. and
You
stuff.
ate the cup.
Flex, but okay.
I'm only
That reminds me of
saying,
earlier now.
stop saying.
This is the last day we do sketches a year.
Looking at close-ups is making me realize how very
Oh,
crooked my
there's actually a
nose is.
microphone in the background that I edited out.
Oh, am I
Look at it. My nose tilts very far to the...
You're not the
I
only
think it's
one.
the angle.
No, my
Accentuate.
nose is definitely tilting.
Tilted
I can't
towers.
even tell which way
Never
though.
have noticed
Let me
that.
think.
There's a microphone in the background that I edited
Should I
out.
tell about what happened earlier?
No.
That you remind me of? No.
No.
It was funny.
We are only
though.
discussing things here.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Keep it
My nose is
relevant.
like very crooked towards the right side of my face.
The Stickmeister. Yes, that's totally how you get wood. I mean, how would you?
It is in the game.
Yeah, you just go up to a tree and just
Whack it with an axe a few
punch
times.
it a few
and
times.
boom,
What?
you get some sticks.
Like
This
that.
this sketch actually takes. This is the earliest AoE 2 sketch in the timeline. Chronologically speaking, it's the first.
Yeah, and so
Even though it's the last one we made. In the playlist, they're all in the correct chronological order. If you want to watch them chronologically.
I don't. I'm too confused.
I just mean the generic you, as in someone who's not you.
There they go.
Yep, and now the scribe comes up.
Hey there,
Because I couldn't think of someone else to be researching in the Middle Ages. Though I suppose a monk would have worked.
yeah, monks would make more sense, I think.
Well, I couldn't think of that at that
I like the wig and the accent. They're just so funny.
Very
Mm,
They'll say
good.
he wants research specifically. Every. No, that's not the rule specific. I said specifically. Well, I want to ask.
Pacifically.
Well, it's not so much a research thing as it is building thing. Well, research archery, bowmanship, whatever we need to do to get some archers. Also sappers.
Yeah.
Right.
Recurring joke.
I like it. Oh, is that when the one was in the bushes? Because
Yeah.
I could see someone.
And then I
back
get
there.
shot.
Yeah, that was me. I was
And it
digging
was
a hole.
actually another scribe that shot him because he was researching archery.
Well, that's what that does. I'll write that down.
Well, that's what that does.
Yeah, that's the joke.
The reason I was in the bushes was because I was digging a hole.
Age of Empires 2
Doesn't make any
videos.
sense, but I was
You
digging a
enjoyed
hole.
watching
They
it.
pulled me out of my hole to do this. I was not happy.
Dude, wig.
Do I put the wig on Randy? I think
Yes,
yes, I did.
And then you did it twice.
Oh, Stardew Valley. Randy wrote this
Yes.
one,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
changed it. A bit.
Yeah, I wrote it
Gamer K.
specifically so that Gamer K could be in it because
I borrowed that hat from
Shout
my
out to
older
Gamer
brother.
K.
yeah,
Yeah. She's a long-time subscriber.
I really
She
like
gets to be
this.
in the-
I really like this
She did
game.
well,
This
I
is one of
think.
my favorites.
She good.
Glad to see you settled in all right. If you ever need anything, come talk to me. I can't promise I'll be able to help, but that's just how
Also, I really like the music. It's so calming and peaceful.
Yeah, it's perfect for
The
game.
whole game is really just very chill. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's a great game.
you know, you go farm
Look at this
and
farm.
talk to people and get
Yeah, I don't
married
farm.
and all kinds of cool stuff.
Good things
You
everywhere.
can go
I don't
fishing
farm.
for 12 hours and catch a
Also, I
fish or-
recreated the opening when you first boot up the game as closely as I could with new graphics. 'Cause I
Gamer
didn't- I didn't
case.
want to just use the in-game stuff, so I made my own.
Gamer K says, "Hey, it's the one I'm in. This was so fun to make.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
thanks.
enjoyed making it because
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
glad.
always make. Oh, whoa.
Editing this was not as much fun because it was so much work, but
Yeah.
this was a lot of work because those clouds actually line up with how the clouds are in the actual in-game thing that plays.
Wow,
I
I'm
actually
being
motion
fully
tracked
honest.
them
I
to
don't
it.
always like filming stuff,
Yeah.
but it's
Details
yeah.
like that people will not.
I also
notice.
like asked
Oh,
her if
that's
she
a
could
key
wear
area.
like.
Years.
Yeah. I did specifically ask her if she could wear a blue shirt and pink skirt.
This
because
part is
that's
green
what this
screen.
character wears in the game.
I think this is some of our least
So
obvious
costume.
green screening
Yeah.
we've done because we
So
actually
it's-
filmed the green
Which
screen parts
character
for
is
this
this supposed to be?
outside.
This is
Oh,
Haley.
Oh, I made that graphic.
Yeah.
Oh, she's Haley.
Walks up, does not say anything, gives her a flower.
Yeah.
not weird at
It
all.
wasn't until after I wrote
What,
this
is
video
that
that
not
I
how you
found out that talking
make
to them
friends and-
actually does make a difference.
Well, but in here you say
Yeet.
it doesn't seem to do anything.
yeah.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I changed the line after because it was like in the middle of writing it that I found out it did something.
What's the point in talking when you could just throw flowers at them?
Yeah. Because it gives
Oh.
you like a whole heart.
I used the exact same clip of him saying it. Didn't see much point. Because he says it twice. I just used the same one twice.
Yeah.
Because I figured it'd be funnier that way.
In a week,
Give
give
or
or
take.
take.
Yeah. Because it.
Nice composited scarecrow and whatever those are supposed to be.
Turnips?
I don't really know.
I think they're turnips.
What are they called?
No, we're all
Is it?
asking that.
It's
Are
not
they
turnips
turnips?
at the beginning.
It's like radishes or something?
No, it's
I'd say pretty well.
What are those seeds that you get at the very beginning?
Like, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
haven't
It's been a
played
while
this
since I
game.
started a game.
It's been a while since I started.
I've heard that
Well
people
played.
outside Stardew Valley only get 1 or 2 crops
Maybe
per
it is
year.
turnips.
Our climate is pretty great.
Parsnips.
Parsnips?
Yes, parsnips.
Right, parsnips.
They're parsnips, probably. Assuming
I'm
I was
pretty
able to
sure
find an
it's
image of parsnips.
That we go by.
They, at the very least, they look like the in-game parsnips.
Are you gonna explain the purpose of this?
I figured it'd be the easiest way to gain friendship points with someone. In this case, you.
That may be true.
I was
but it
going
works
to give her a
better if you
cake, but
find
I
a
didn't feel like
conversation.
making one. That's the thing. In-game, one of this character's favorite gifts is pink cake. So I was going to make a cake, and then I was like, that sounds like a whole lot of work
Do you know
for
what
me to
that
just like
means?
throw a cake
But you
at
get
her.
cake. You know what that means?
What?
It means the cake is a lie.
Why would you do that?
Thank you.
Because it's an old trash meme.
Why are you holding a crown?
It's not
Because I'm the queen.
trash.
not.
It is now. It's
Can I have a
old
turn
and
with the crown?
dead
Oh, sure.
and buried.
I haven't worn it in the video. Oh, yeah.
Oh
She
yeah.
said she enjoyed
Don't
slapping.
objectify her.
I don't don't think we actually had her slap you in the video. I think we just faked it,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
No, she said she liked it. That she likes laughing.
What was
Oh,
the leaf bit about?
The leaf? That
She
just
like-
happened while we were filming. That just happened, so I decided to leave it in because I thought it was
Wait.
funny.
To leave it in.
Wait.
Yes. A leaf just
I
randomly
missed it.
fell in front of him. So when I was editing, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave that in because that's a bit funny.
You're gonna leave it in.
She did. She
Good
like
stuff.
gently slapped me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was like
fun. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy doing that?
Me.
Yeah. Randy's character
I
was
like
kind of a
slapping people.
jerk.
Yeah.
He kind of is. That's the idea.
Oh,
Kind of a douche.
Ooh, rocking
this,
that sideways
this is
hat.
another sketch that we dubbed because the audio didn't record.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it did record. It's just when I plugged it into my computer,
Also,
it wasn't there.
Your foot
The reason I
disappeared.
chose to wear that particular hoodie is because I had just gotten it that day, and so I was like, I like this hoodie. I'm gonna wear it in this video, and it was a pain for Jeremy because he had to.
Oh yeah, his hoodie has a green logo on it, and I had to work around that because green on green screen is a terrible thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't really occur to me until I was editing.
Yeah. This is the only hoodie I have that doesn't
That's
have
actually
any
the
green
same
on
hat
it.
I was wearing in the last video. It's just turned sideways to look like a what's
Yeah,
it called?
like a beret.
Yes, a beret. It doesn't look exactly like a beret,
beret.
but
Ah,
yeah.
that's
Don't look
so
at the camera,
unsettling.
okay? Then he looks at the actual camera.
Yeah, it's kind
Oh,
of weird.
the sketch that he's reading parts from is actually New Year's resolutions.
Oh.
And then I called the writing terrible in it because it was the first one I wrote of the year.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I'm calling my own writing
self-burn.
terrible. Yeah, but
Look,
it's
good
also
to
true
look back
because I
on
got
yourself
better
and
at it.
realize what
Yeah.
you did, what you
Well,
could
what
do
we
better.
did and did.
This is a pretty
did
good one.
right.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not a French film? Yeah. The one you're supposed to be reading is about a boy and a balloon and a girl. That was the most French film sounding thing I could think of. I haven't watched a French film, so I'm just guessing, really.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's like.
Also, I think the green screen turned out pretty well in this.
Yeah. Some of our better green screening.
Yeah.
Especially on you.
Yeah.
I think it was
This
cool.
shot specifically.
You know what time it is?
Summertime.
Pizza time.
Oh, no, I do just throw the script out of nowhere. I didn't want to bother
Into
rotoscoping it, really.
Oh, he's gone.
How many more do we have left?
I don't know. A few.
So what time
If you
is it?
enjoyed it, as always, please be
9:24.
sure to
Eastern
like the
Standard
video
Not that
if you
late.
like it that much, and comment.
Except
But you
in-
can leave if you want.
Except in
Friday.
Europe.
But you'll miss a few with you.
It's
I
2:30
said
in Europe.
Eastern Standard Time. I'm clarifying.
Yeah.
That's where you'll be able to see
Are you still watching for some of
Yeah,
Europe?
his hoodie, the logo on it is about the same color as the green screen. I had to
Yeah.
rotoscope around it. Oh, this one I made all by myself
Yeah.
in my room in like one night.
So
I'm,
in
I'm
here.
reading the second Hunger Games book.
Oh yeah. I borrowed it
Catching
from the
Fire.
library, and then he was
Actually,
like,
no. Well, no. I read the
Oh.
first one that you borrowed.
Wait, is this
then
the
I
one?
borrowed
Is this TikTok?
Yeah, this is TikTok. It has
Speaking
nothing to
of
do with
TikTok,
it has nothing to do with the app
No,
TikTok.
you don't. I panicked when I saw the video title for this because I wasn't here or anything. I just see this come up in my notifications. I'm like, oh,
Look,
no.
it was just that was the most
Oh,
fitting
no.
title I could think of. Oh, by the way, that keeps falling off the wall. One day, like early in the morning, it fell off the wall and made the just most loud and horrifying sound that startled me right away. It took me like 5 or 10 minutes to figure out what happened.
Your face.
Actually,
Come
it might
on,
not
I
have been
can't-
till the next morning.
I
don't
can't
know.
do a self promo for my TikTok.
There you are.
No, you cannot
No.
do that.
I have to finish this.
Device. Oh, no, wait a minute.
I have the green screen in my room.
this one.
Oh
This
yeah.
lovely thing.
You can see it.
Yeah, this video is actually mostly not dialogue.
Costumes. Is that what's in there?
Most of it is just action stuff. I was trying something new. Oh yeah,
That's
costumes.
what's in there.
Yeah, I moved it over. to
Very
here.
organized.
Yeah. Look
Obviously, I knocked it over on purpose as part of the humor.
No costume in the costume wars. Not a sentence I ever expected that to say. Perhaps the assorted stuff shells would contain talk. Not to be about the only thing that I haven't got.
I have shelves that are just loaded down with stuff, as you'll
Yeah.
see in here.
Yeah,
There's not really that much to say about this video, except it did take me a long time to do this. I actually had to go back and redo part of it because I had forgotten to put on the fez when I was supposed to.
Hey, look, it's the Star Wars stuff that you won
But hats are not clocks.
at that party. Remember?
Another sentence I never expected to say.
Oh yeah, he won a couple of Star Wars clocks.
At a
Right?
costume.
They're not yet.
thing.
Oh, they're not. They're
They're not
bobbleheads,
clocks.
right? Bobbleheads then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
went
like
to-
this part where
he
I-
went to a
where
Star
I
Wars
turn around
party
and face
to
the camera a
advertise
bunch of
our
times.
May 4th video, and
I
then
like
he
it.
won a couple of Star Wars bobbleheads there for his costume.
I won the costume contest too.
I didn't even enter the
I don't
costume
remember.
Yeah,
contest,
he
'cause I
didn't even
Because
enter.
it was
Because
unfair,
he-
because I was so much older than everyone else.
Yeah.
They still let you win because
They gave me a thing. I didn't enter.
because no one else was wearing a costume.
Do you know how many times it took me to get a good shot of jumping onto the bed?
Hey, I'm wearing your fez.
With having the fez fly off, let me grab it.
It ticks like a clock. And on cap, of course, because that's the only way to time the clock.
Oh, and I was unable to get the camera to hang from the ceiling, so I had to just have it on the tripod normally.
Hey, Chris, I want to switch heads.
Ignore the
No.
clock.
Are you sure? This
Yes.
is cool.
Want to switch heads with me?
No.
I'm going to-
No! No, Luigi, no!
Hey.
Nope, that's not working. Not even sort of.
Oh, Catching Fire, you can see it now.
Yeah.
That's a 3D clock that I rendered, well, animated and rendered.
Finally.
Where's the crown?
It's on my
Garrett's
head.
That's it. We're just switching around hats now.
Overlapping. Fucking
This video, the joke at the end is just a bunch of random, really.
Lol, random XD.
Yeah, basically. And then
Can I see that? I want
explosion effect.
Wait, can I see?
Inserts Peter Parker.
Yeah, because I said
Pizza time.
That
Pizza time.
I don't know. I know it's not the funniest sketch, but I like how it turned. I like what I was
Do you want your
trying
hat
to
back,
do with
Chris?
it. I was trying to do
This is not
a
fitting
video
at
that's
all.
not just
doesn't
dialogue.
fit
I was
at
trying to
all.
branch out and try something different. And I think it turned out okay for what it was.
Wow.
Some of them you just gotta
A
kind
sketch
of
that I filmed by myself in my room.
I'm not gonna
I know you're the one
send
who
you
got
into
a hat.
stitches
Forever
of
alone.
laughing. Laughing, yeah.
Yeah.
Laughing's a word.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be the
Laughter
funny
or
We're
sketch.
getting
laughter.
towards the end.
He killed us.
Oh, this sketch was a pain.
Yeah,
We tried to green
an
screen
actual
for
pain,
part
'cause
of
it was
but that did
freezing
not
out.
work at all.
It was really cold.
It was not that cold.
It was pretty cold.
It was cool.
The Stickmeister says, plot twist, the objects in the pocket dimension are actually storing you in a normal dimension.
Indeed.
Possibly.
Dun, 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 dun.
The main reason I wanted to do this video for two reasons. One, to use the chainmail that I bought, and two, to have another fight scene. Actually, the fight scene at the end kind of feels forced, and that's because it was. In the ending that I would have written if I wasn't wanting to have a fight scene, it would have ended without a fight scene and just had
Also,
a joke.
I played 3 different characters in this video.
Now then, whose castle is this?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Two.
Him, the squire, and the guy who was calling out to me.
No,
That.
actually no, I played them.
Oh, you did? I
Yes.
thought that was me. Never mind.
No, it was me doing two different voices.
Okay.
Very well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, and this sketch is also entirely dubbed, which is why you can't really hear the chainmail. If it wasn't, you would be able to hear the chainmail clinking more. I did actually put on the chainmail while I was recording the dialogue and tried to get it to clink at the correct moments, but it didn't work entirely well.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's just the audio messed up and didn't record for the sketch. That happened a bunch of times.
I'm going to do it on my own.
I do like how
I
my
just suddenly
look
had
in
a
this video.
I just suddenly
I
had a
think
pint
the
of ale.
beard actually.
Well, you
made
have to
it
sit
work
next
as
to you.
well.
Clear
Oh,
ale.
Oh, by the way, when he spit it out, only half of it was real. When it goes down onto the wall, that's an effect I did.
In control of this castle.
That's cool.
Because we just like.
There.
Huh.
What? I've thrown down the gauntlet.
Yeah, because that wall isn't actually there. I'm just standing on top of the swing set.
I just bought that chainmail because I like chainmail. Well, I like medieval stuff in general.
Yeah, we're
And I
both.
figured I'd be able to find a video.
Yeah,
to
both
use
of
it
us
in.
are
Yeah.
So-
really into like medieval.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
How do you know?
I would be
people.
wearing the chainmail
Oh, like
during
Chris
this
is.
live stream, except
But it's
3 hours.
it's
Wearing chainmail for 3
really
hours is not
heavy.
easy. Though I did actually fall asleep wearing chainmail at one point.
What?
It puts a,
Why?
It's actually not that hard. I just lay down on my bed, and it puts a lot of pressure on you. Kinda
Yeah,
like a
now
weighted
that I think about it,
blanket, really.
yeah,
Oh,
you
they
have a
got
weighted
snuggle
blanket, so.
Well, that's not something I plan to mention on the internet. Thanks a lot, Randy.
Weighted blankets are comfy.
Not something I plan to mention on the internet, though.
You want that?
Sorry.
All right, fine. If you win, my squire shall acquire for you a pet pony.
Yeah, the beard is actually glued onto my face with beard glue.
Yeah.
Zayd
Beard glue is
asks,
sitting right
Oh,
over there.
we actually did a fair bit of choreography for this fight. It turned out a lot better than the Skyrim one.
Oh, that's
And
freezing
Noelle's running the
gross.
camera for. Oh yeah, I guess it was pretty cool. Noelle's running the camera for this.
Zayd wants to know how much longer is the stream
I don't know
Ah.
until we're out of videos.
until we get to the last one, basically.
Yeah, so
I
not
don't
gonna
know
be a
exactly
lot
how
longer.
far we are.
We're getting toward
Wait a
the
minute, I
end
can check.
a little bit.
I can check how far we are.
Oh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 more videos after this one.
That blood effect.
So it's 9 videos longer.
Oh yeah, that took
I
me
also
forever
like
to
the
get
half
correct.
sorting that I had Randy do.
Dad.
I had been watching Shadiversity and tried to implement some of the things he talked about for fighting, like half sorting to get through armor. Like that's another thing, because I wanted it to be better than or more realistic than Hollywood fight scenes, because he hit me with his sword, but it did nothing because I'm wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
So I had him half sword, and it went through the chainmail.
So I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to complain about that game theory video about For Honor. That video sucked.
Wow. You really gonna say
Can we
that?
not talk
on
about
YouTube?
that on our phoned in end of the year wrap up live stream?
Alright, fine.
Make your own video about it. On your
I
own
have a
channel.
big beard glued to my face.
That was meant to be a running joke because Randy said that at the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of my favorites actually, the Lord of the Rings one. This one took so long to film.
I did the music for this,
Oh yeah, Randy. Yeah, actually, you did most of the music. One
Yeah.
of the tracks is not from it.
but
Well, Randy
yeah.
Randy hadn't practiced the songs enough to do them well, so we just had them horrible, and it's part of the joke.
Or rather, I
I
hadn't
do like being
practiced them
Gandalf. Being Gandalf was
recently enough.
awesome. I bought the wig and beard off of Amazon. I made the hat and other rest of the costume myself actually, hand sewed it.
Also,
Yeah.
I was not using my violin for this song because my violin, as I was like tuning it,
Oh, yeah.
one of the strings broke. So I had to borrow her violin, which is
Oh,
a
yeah.
half-size violin,
never
not
told me
my
about
full
that.
size.
She
So
was at GVS
I have a
and it
full
was late at
size,
night, so
she
we-
has a half size. I'd use a tiny little violin
Oh.
and try to play the music on it.
Well,
And yeah.
Anyway,
she was at college and it was late at night.
I was at school.
Actually, the one
I had
ring
to
of power, four
millions
ways
of
to
miles
power
away.
up.
Not really.
I have to remove
The green screening in here, the green screening worked all right in here. It could have been better, but it's a lot better than it was earlier in the year. At least
Also,
works.
he took a lot of cues from the animated Lord of the Rings movie
Oh, yeah.
for his character.
This video was actually inspired by the animated Lord of the Rings from
Yeah.
1978.
Yeah.
Because he had recently purchased it, and
Yeah,
we
I
watched
bought it
it,
and we watched
thought
it, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
hilariously bad.
Yeah, it was so bad it's good. So
Yeah.
that's
It
where I got the
ends-
idea to do
it
this
ends
parody
at
of Lord of the
Helm's
Rings.
Deep.
That's where I got the idea to do this parody of Lord of the Rings, where it's just best moments or something. Well, not really best moments, but where it's just it kind of
It's just moments.
Skips over a lot of
no,
stuff.
it's what's it called? Like a travel thing where they go from location to location and do it really fast.
No idea. To be honest, the last time I did this, I only.
Oh, and I actually timed your violin to match with it, to where one part it's squeaky like.
Any ideas?
I timed it with one of the jokes.
Oh.
It was hilarious. Oh, I made that sign myself.
Gone fishing.
If you don't have anything helpful to say, Frodo, then I
This is the only part of it that was actually filmed outdoors.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hey.
Hey,
the
Stickmeister.
He played Aragorn. Originally,
Thank you for
we were
being
gonna
there.
have him play
Yeah.
Boromir,
Yeah.
and Philip was gonna play Aragorn.
Yeah, but then Philip
But
wasn't
Philip-
available.
Yeah, Philip
He
wasn't
got
available to
sick.
film.
So,
Don't need to go into
that day,
details.
Wild Stickmeister.
So we had Randy play Boromir and him play Aragorn. Because Aragorn was a bigger part.
Are you busy?
Yeah.
And Randy playing Boromir actually worked for two of the jokes.
Daniel Brandon says, I bet those slushies are gonna take great after this stream, huh, Carissa? Yeah, mine's melted. It's gone.
It's called Time Warp, Jeremy.
Dead.
Well,
We
that's
got
not
the
exactly
slush
what I
mod.
meant. I meant there's a specific kind of movie where it's just like on the road thing, like
I
a
don't see
traveling
why
thing.
not. We can't have too many people, and I have a
Yeah.
feeling someone's going to die
I
anyway.
haven't been drinking out of this, and it's just...
Hobbit, two men,
Oh, and this one, the beard is not actually glued to his face, it's taped. And we couldn't get the beard to stick to Aragorn's face. in
Yeah.
this. Oh, I like this shot. This took me a lot of time. That's actually one platform duplicated a bunch of times.
The tree looks like a giant piece of ginger.
And then it's a gazebo for the building.
Oh yeah.
I like how the lighting turned out in here. I did color correction to make it look like night. And we actually filmed Noelle's part weeks before we shot. Well, like a week before we shot the
Yeah,
rest
because
of this.
she was going
Because she was
to
going somewhere
Yeah.
and wouldn't be available to film. So we hurried and filmed her part.
Yeah.
Parts, I should say. I'm known by
I hated
many.
this
Oh,
part
I
of the
tracked on
DVD.
lights.
Yeah, I didn't think that
not
was
too much trouble.
Yeah. I'm known by many names throughout Middle Earth. Are you a wanted man? I just like that joke. Oh, and I bought an unengraved gold ring, well, gold ring off of Amazon to use for this.
I'll join your party.
It's not an official One Ring, because I wanted one that didn't have the engraving on,
So I
because
don't see
obviously,
why not. I mean, we didn't even meet Tom Bombadil.
Why is
At
it
any
obvious?
rate, let's go.
because it only has the lettering when it's been in the fire.
Yeah.
And one of the jokes is that it's not the actual One Ring, it's a decoy that Frodo made.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and throw the ring to the fire,
I haven't
Frodo.
been paying attention right now. I'm like,
You'll find out right now.
Oh, watch. He's holding it this way, and then next shot. Oh, no, not that
Yes?
shot. Okay. That shot. Switch is how he's holding it.
cinched it up a little.
This is a decoy I made to help protect the real ring. The real ring must still be back in Hobbiton.
I like this part. Right here. It looks so funny.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, just and then a lava splashes to show that he's dead.
I thought he meant that I would.
And then Boromir just falls off.
Just like, "Whoa." I love my pathetic little scream. Just like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
Oh, and then after the end card, I like the part after the end card. We recreated a popular meme because I figured I was wearing the costume, so I had to take advantage of the opportunity.
Oh,
Like and
no.
comment
no.
on this video.
And special thanks to
Stickmeister.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Who is wearing a Star Wars shirt at the end of our Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings video?
That was a periodic
I thought it
table
was
of
funny.
Star Wars elements.
I
he
zoom
was
in.
just wearing it when he came. We were like,
That's okay.
oh yeah, that's funny.
I zoomed in on it there so you can see it.
Cannot see anything.
Fun fact, at school one time in computer class, I had that playing
Oh,
while
this
the
is the Doom
teacher
one.
was lecturing.
Oh,
Okay,
I
we're
had
getting
it,
towards
I had
the
it
end,
on
guys.
silent. I just like left the loop. I didn't have that on. I had.
what's it
So,
called? On the
the
Trail,
original
Jeremy. No, that's not what I'm looking for, but
Why are you doing the voiceover? Because that's how it works. That's how these things begin.
some of these parts of swinging the camera back and forth didn't work out
That's
because we
what
forgot
I'm
to film part of
talking
it.
about.
So
Claimed that he was able to run the game Doom.
this video was meant to be a break after the extremely long and difficult Lord of the Rings video. So this
case you
was,
didn't
but this
notice.
one actually got way more
I told
views.
you this when you called me yesterday.
Yeah.
That's how. Oh, and I meant to. I wanted to wear 2 different nerd shirts I have. The one shirt I have is I wear the shirt periodically and it has a periodic table of elements.
Yeah.
I wanted to wear that for half of it. Then after the several days go by, I wear that shirt. But I could only find the "That's What I'm Talking About" shirt, so I just wore that for the entire video.
Rest in peace, periodic table.
Also,
Won't be
if
wearing
you
that
pay
periodically
attention,
anymore.
Randy calls me. At one point, he calls me a nerd, and then later he calls me a geek. Which are not entirely the same thing, but yeah. It's
pretty similar.
Just like in the
A lot of
Plague
people
Inc.
lump them
video,
together.
when I first interrupted, I call it clone soccer, and then next I call it clone football.
Who cares? That way you're including both.
Oh,
here
yeah,
we
we
go.
The time lapse didn't work entirely well because the green screening messes up after a little bit.
Eh.
Right there, the white parts.
Oh.
I didn't even notice.
Oh.
The window's just dirty.
I couldn't really get rid of them.
Or the,
no,
the
it's
door.
the light.
No, the window is dirty.
Yeah, sure.
The window is dirty.
Oh, Randy improvised the part of running over the table, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to
Watch.
go under.
No.
He runs over.
Yeah, watch. I'm just gonna.
Then take another right and then another right. And
How
the second
big is
half
your
door goes
apartment? Do you have like
It's
a
enormous.
penthouse?
That, you look like you almost fell on the table.
I almost did.
That's
I was
dangerous.
like slipping. I was just like scrambling trying to get out. Also, I went to the bathroom incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Just sticking a knife into it.
Oh, I forgot to write that joke into the script, so we had to go back and do this joke. Because this one I wanted to have of me working on it with a butter knife. And then Randy's like, should you be
Don't do
doing
this
that?
at home, kids.
Nah, it's probably
Don't do
okay.
this anywhere,
Oh,
kids.
we actually borrowed my older brother's toaster. Because I went to Walmart to buy a toaster. They didn't have the cheapest one. It was all sold out. And I wasn't going to pay $20 for a prop for one video.
Yeah, so we just borrowed.
Oh, in this, I'm
Kevin's
actually crouching a
toaster.
bit so that I'm Randy's height.
Oh yeah.
That way the
Yeah,
shot
they're
looks
not
a
Yeah, he
lot
was
better.
like doing.
It
He
makes
was like
Randy look
being all
taller.
bow-legged.
Bow-legged?
Never,
I think you mean
it's
bow-legged.
bow-legged.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a lot of work.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah, it's
animated
really
a
hard
bunch
to
of slices
port
of
Doom
toast
to
flying up.
Yeah. And the reflection. You can see it. That's cool.
Oh yeah, I did the reflection too. I forgot about that. That was, yeah. I like to put in details
Yeah.
like that to make it a bit
The
better.
reflection. Is that a calculator?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm using a calculator as a mouse. That's one of the jokes.
Yeah.
You know what? How about you break the immutable laws of physics and I'll undersell the achievement.
Where's all the bread going? Oh wait, is that what he
I
said?
didn't bother with that. No, he
Yeah.
said, so you couldn't get sound to work or what?
Dude, how you gonna get sound from a toaster?
Remix the
Where's all the
toaster
bread
sound.
coming from?
I know.
Where did it come from?
Look,
Where did it go?
I don't like
Where
explaining
did it
those
come
details.
from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Are you okay?
It was funny.
No, I'm
I
not
think-
okay.
I think it's. I'm
Did you burn
okay
that
with that
toast
one.
yet? I don't get it.
I think I'm okay with that one
Well, the
getting like
toast
1.25 million views.
The toast is burned
Not
in certain
million,
places to make it
thousand.
green.
Oh.
Ooh, this looks really
I actually
good.
changed the order of the first 2 shots. Originally,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
gonna
I
start
wrote
with this
this
shot and then
sketch
the back
be-
shot, but I thought it made sense to switch them around.
Is that shield in
This is
here?
a sketch that Randy wrote, and I did not change at all.
Yeah, I wrote this sketch specifically because I wanted a Zelda month video.
No, wait, no.
And so.
Or did I change it?
I
No,
think we worked on
we
this
worked
one
on this
together.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wrote this.
It was a couple of later ones that
In
I
the
wrote and you didn't.
he wrote
change.
the first draft of the Zelda sketch, but in it Link talked, and I didn't like that, so
Yeah.
we
So we
rewrote it together.
completely rechanged.
Yeah,
or
made it-
rearranged it.
You don't want to make me.
Yeah. Originally, it was going to be you as Zelda.
Oh, I like the effects I did,
complaining
yeah.
about how long I took getting to you.
Yeah, man.
These things can only be found
Randy
in a
actually
part of the
modeled
lost
the
world,
rupees,
where it is
and then
said
I
that the
animated
hero
them.
of legend dwells. Here you go.
Zaid says he was referencing a gaming channel with the toast thing.
Oh.
Well, tough luck. Say, while you're here,
Does anyone get the Deku Nut joke?
I need a dozen
I don't
or
know.
so
Is that
for a
outdated?
special
I
project.
don't know.
Could you bring me some? Great.
No, man, only true gamers will
Oh.
understand.
It was really hard for us to...
Smash
The
that like
shield
button if you're a true gamer.
broke.
the shield-
we actually had a way for him to hold on to it, but that broke off.
Yeah,
Because it didn't. We didn't get enough time to dry properly, so we actually put a rope through it and tied it around his neck.
Daniel Brandon says, and the Lord said unto John, come forth and you will receive eternal life. John came fifth and won a toaster.
Thanks. These will taste great in my
Come on,
special
that's
soup.
funny.
Yeah.
And of
The
course,
fairies
that
were a
was a
lot of
great
work.
one.
I actually made a separate layer that was a fairy with animated butterfly wings, I think, and then I
figured
tracked
that
a bunch of them flying around. Oh, and it flies out of the jar.
Say,
He
He
gave
looks
me a
so
fairy in
mad
a bottle. I collected him 100
That
fairies
shield,
in a
we
bottle.
spent so much.
Oh yeah,
we
that
put so
took
much work
forever
into
to
that
make. Can we pull it out just to admire it for a little bit?
Yeah.
I like it. We both spent a very
looks
long
good.
time.
They just have it
Look at
message
this
me,
thing.
so.
This is
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Link.
And I want wait. I want to tell how I did the patrol balloon
Oh,
effect when it gets to there.
Yeah.
so much. I knew you'd do it.
for the Bokoblins, those were a lot of work. Originally, I wanted to 3D animate
you have
them, so
your
I found a
hat?
model
'Cause you're
and
the
tried to
only
get
one with
Randy
hat.
to
it's not down here.
Where is
rig
it?
them for rendering.
My room.
Or
can get it.
I tried,
No.
like Randy tried to rig the Bokoblin models I had for rendering or for animating. I mean, but it didn't work quite right.
Aha! You sure make quick
Because
work of
for
them.
one thing, I couldn't
I
really
don't know
animate
how I
them very
could
well.
ever
I'm not that
thank
good at
you.
animating. So what I ended up doing was downloading
Oh, of
models,
course.
ragdoll models for Gmod, and then I went in Gmod
This is
to
the
a green
best
screen
enemy
map
bait you'll find
and
anywhere.
basically just threw them around a bit. That's how I did the Bokoblins.
Haha! Thanks for the help, loser. Oh. Dad!
Yeah, he doesn't look like he would sound like that, but believe it or not,
That's what he sounds. That's what Link sounds like.
yeah, that's what Link sounds like. I meant you wouldn't look
I like
like
my
that.
costume in
You
there.
don't.
It looks like a Zelda costume.
You didn't
Yeah.
open
Like
your mouth when you
something-
made that noise.
It looks like something
When
out
I'm
of like
actually
Twilight Princess.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you open your mouth when he yelled?
I did.
You did. You just couldn't tell.
Yeah. I actually yelled as I was jumping.
But I used a sound effect from the game.
Yeah. Because it sounded more like me.
Yeah. Obviously.
Watching Happy Zelda Month.
Oh yeah, we put we specifically did this video
For
that
Zelda
month
Month.
for
Yeah,
November for
that's
Zelda
the
month.
only reason I wrote it.
I like this one.
Yeah, 'cause
Granny
I
just
wanted us to-
Oh,
teleported
this
in
is
the
the Black
door.
Friday
No,
sketch.
I'm merely sitting here
He just
pretending
teleported in the
maybe
door.
someone will come up and bother me.
I did.
That's because
Yeah.
the video glitched when it loaded up.
Zaid wants to know how many more
Oh.
videos he lost count.
You wanna go
Let's
Black Friday?
see.
Not many.
Oh, my dear boy, I already have been. Mere
This is
moments
Black
before-
Friday, so only
5
like
after this video.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Not really.
It feels like a lot. I
How
don't
long have we been streaming? Does it say?
Oh, have you never heard of online
Um,
shopping? Well, then perhaps
Oh, it doesn't
you
say.
relate the explanation for
You
the
can leave if
phenomenon.
you want, Noel.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it's 9:44,
No,
so
I'm
it's been
being
about
serious.
3 hours.
Have you heard
Well,
No,
of
it
it's been
hasn't.
close
It started
to-
at 7.
Well, that's what I've been
So
doing
it's
by
been.
Black Friday.
Oh, it has been almost
It's a
3
lot
hours.
less crowded.
Yeah.
See, I was right.
Don't have to
We're,
Like, I warned you guys that it would be a long time.
Oh, you mean you were right about like the estimation of how long it would take?
Yeah.
Not
I
just
like
now
that.
when you said it.
Yeah,
has
I
its
like that
3
part
hours.
where it focuses from Randy to me. I like it when the camera refocuses in a shot.
It was-
Chris, wait, was it Noel who did
wasn't
that?
me,
It was
yes.
Noel who did it.
I wasn't there.
it wasn't hard, like you said it would be.
Answer the question.
Oh, I love the joke in this one. Hang on. Wait, I want to hear this joke.
Put the gun away.
Not this part, but in a bit.
Wait for it.
I like this part.
I'm in position to take down the head of the Allosaurus.
Take the shot.
I
When
put
you
that
said
like in the
whoa in the
background.
video, it sounded like Crash Bandicoot.
No, I said, wait, did you hear that? I think there's someone here. If there is, I'm going to kill them. I put that in the background. It's kind of a video game reference.
Let's go.
That was
Because
fun.
some games you'll ruin your stealth thing and it'll be like, wait, did you hear that? Specifically Skyrim is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, we filmed Noel in front of the green screen for the secret agent part. That
was
took a
fun.
while, but it was good. That's my favorite part of that video. Specifically the, wait, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was something I just added while I was editing because I thought it would fit. I think.
That was like the funniest joke in the video. I don't know.
I know, the video wasn't drop dead hilarious, but not all of them are.
There is some serious
have 'em all.
lag in between like this and that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a delay, yeah, because it's live streaming, but it's not completely live.
We're all dead.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually EA headquarters. It's Nintendo, but it says EA. I left it on there because I thought it was funny. I just looked up a
This-
corporate headquarters and I found.
Yes!
EA is
Guys,
what I
this
found.
is my favorite sketch.
Emoji.
Mine.
Okay.
I'm offended.
Oh yeah, I painted my nose red for this. Unfortunately,
Waluigi
Carissa is
for
really,
life.
unfortunately, I did something wrong with coloring, and Carissa is extremely pale in this video.
I was,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Like I'm not like that anymore.
we were actually
But-
going to have Carissa be in the Zelda sketch, and I was going to play
yeah.
Masahiro Sakurai in this video.
But
then we decided that
actually,
Carissa
I
would
wasn't
want to
gonna have
play.
you play Nasahiro Sakurai. I was gonna have
Oh,
you play
yeah.
a generic Nintendo person.
I-
But then I
I
realized
was thinking-
Carissa really likes Waluigi, so we should probably have her in the Waluigi
you know
sketch,
why?
or else she'll be mad.
Because I still haven't done anything about it.
It's not their fault. You're not on the
And I
roster
bought this
for
hat
Super
and the
Smash
gloves
Brothers.
just for this video,
Or is it
and the
not?
shirt actually.
Well, whose fault is it then?
I couldn't find
talking with Masahiro
or
Sakurai?
overalls. for-
Masahiro Sakurai was really hard for me.
I couldn't find
to
overalls for a
figure
good
out how
price
to
though,
do
so
it.
that's why I'm not wearing overalls.
Which is totally lame because a lot of people turn off items anyway.
Not everyone can be a character in Smash Bros.
You can actually hear cars and stuff going
King
by
Boo
outside.
never
if
got
you
a
listen.
petition made on change.org.
Those never do
Facts.
He also doesn't get tons of fan mail.
Is that the reasoning you tried to use in the complaints department?
Yay, Waluigi! I think this has to
Listen.
be this has to be my favorite. Says Daniel Brandon.
Well, all the fan mail in the world doesn't.
I think it's pretty good.
Same.
Yeah.
It's definitely not my favorite, but you know.
You looked straight into the camera for that.
I did. I was supposed to.
I was kind of tired while we were filming this actually, so I wasn't feeling entirely into it.
It's not fair.
I never claimed it was.
But I had to get it
Call
out.
my
on
lawyer
time.
and file a lawsuit.
Your lawyer, huh? Well, we have a lawyer too, and he doesn't have a sense of humor like I do.
Oh yeah, this next part where I did this long monologue and joke, I just randomly thought of that one day and decided to put it in the sketch.
Your Honor, there is no evidence that anyone crossed the road, let alone that my client, Mr. JSP Chicken, did any road crossing. My client is an upstanding citizen and has absolutely no road crossing.
The reason it cuts,
I'm really good at
one
stand-up.
reason it cuts short is because I did this in a couple different spots where I did part of it and I did another part, and so so there's no seam. I put
Mr.
I call him different things every time I
yeah.
address him.
Just take the L.
I came up with that joke.
What joke?
I could just take the L. You could just take the L. It was originally just gonna be like you could just give up or something. I said, wait, let's make a joke about taking the L.
And then I was like, okay, then do the upside down
And then-
L. for
yeah.
that.
Could just
That was
take
my
it.
contribution to that.
No, that
joke.
was mine.
What does it mean?
Was it?
That was my idea.
What does that
I was
even
gonna
mean, though?
take the L.
I care about is
Let me do
getting
this.
what I was
Like,
doing,
take a
so I
loss.
can advance the
Cut your
plot.
losses.
But there's got to be a way
Also,
I
I
can make this
I don't remember if
Something
it
I
was
can
your
do.
idea
The
for
only
me to
thing
call
I
him
can
different
think of
things
is
every
getting
time.
I
Maybe
think it
was
was.
mine. It was probably yours. But that was a
Well,
last
you,
minute
no,
addition.
you wanted to call him one thing. I was like, okay, how about we switch it up every time?
Yeah, that was funny. I was
I think you
dying
didn't-
laughing
Because
in
I put
between
Mr. Ouija and you didn't like that.
Mr. Ouija.
Or no, Mr.
Mr.
Luigi. I put
Law.
Mr. Luigi and she
Mr.
didn't like
Luigi.
that.
I'm like,
so we just switched it out every
Waluigi
time.
is his name.
Sometime later. It took me quite a while to make this, longer than you would think for how
What,
bad
you
it
made
was.
it?
Yeah.
You know,
Whoa.
I was expecting you to use footage from from one of the actual
Only real
Waluigi
gamers
fan
will be able
games,
to name this
which
game.
was
That's
Well,
a
I had
pretty
to have
good-looking
King Boo in
King
there
Boo.
though. Thank you. I drew him myself.
Oh.
I drew all of these myself.
Wow.
Waluigi, winner.
I'm the winner.
It's perfect.
Hashtag Waluigi deserved a spot in Smash.
Oh, and then if you read the article, it actually has stuff written there. And
Wait, King
at one
Boo
point, I
actually
complained
gonna
about
be
people
Smash?
reading it because it means I have
Yeah,
to.
there's
write
actually a
stuff.
Waluigi fan game called Psycho Waluigi, and it's from what I've seen, it's really good.
Are you going to save the live stream as a video or make a highlights of it? I'm going to save the live stream as a video either on this channel or on Phoned In Extra.
Wait, you talked
What?
over one like equals one prayer for Waluigi.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I just said wah, and he didn't know I was really gonna do that, so
That's why I looked at her.
the
like that.
reactions was. Yeah.
But yeah, this video will be archived either on this channel or on Phoned In Extra, which is linked to on our homepage. Oh, if you notice, one of me is actually wearing the Star Trek logo thing on his shirt.
Yeah, as Pilot's Wings.
The Concorde featured a droop snoot.
Altitude, whatever.
Yeah, the snoot with the droop.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there. There's my Star Trek
Droop.
thing.
Yeah,
I
instead
actually
of
bought
Pilot
that.
Wings.
I actually bought that because I was planning on doing a Star Trek video, but then I couldn't write it, so that'll be sometime this year instead.
Okay, we're almost done.
So I didn't have time
Woo,
to sit
3
down.
left.
Well, we've been flying
No,
for 5
no,
minutes.
not.
Okay, we can figure this out.
Well, while you do that, I think I'll play a
Why?
game.
What's the next one?
Game
Hey,
Jam.
no playing
What?
games
Why
on
not?
your
That
phone.
looks so bad.
You're so bored. Okay,
You
I'm
didn't
gonna
have
go back
green
and see
hair
if
at
any
one
of the
point.
stewardesses know what our
Well, that
destination
turned
is.
up looking like
Don't
Cheeto
do
dust.
anything on your phone while I'm
Oh,
Cheeto
for
dust.
when
Yeah,
I
it was
played
so
Fortnite,
fun.
I actually had to capture it on desktop and overlay it on my phone because Fortnite is not on Android. It's only on Google, or it's only on iOS. I mean, I don't know why. Probably something stupid, but
Zaid wants to know if we are going to save the live stream
I already
as a
said.
video.
I already answered that
Yeah.
question.
Pineapple
Oh, my
Watch.
Yeah, this is the
I had
PC
to-
version overlaid on my phone because I didn't have an Android version. Boom.
Pretty
Originally,
sure you can do that now.
there's going to be a plane colliding with the other plane, but I switched it to exploding because that
Every
was
day,
easier.
millions of people die because of situations like this. A pilot doesn't get up on time and doesn't know where he's going. A co-pilot tries to use his phone on an airplane, which causes 2 planes to collide. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get
I'm
some
Michael
help.
Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Every year, millions upon millions of people just like this use old or dead memes. It is especially common among
This just went to a weird
because
place.
the meme isn't dead before the corporation uses it, it is immediately afterward. So please, take some time to go
I don't really have
outside
anything
and
to say about
experience
it.
reality. Make your dreams come true. Just do it.
You know what else? The Fitnessgram pacer
Every
test is
millennia.
a multi-stage aerobic test that gets progressively more difficult as you progress. I said that
I
wrong.
forgot to film something to put here, so please. Yeah. It was late at night, and I just finished editing.
Stuff
At least I think it
happens.
was late at night.
At least there's
Yeah.
a video.
I really
It
didn't
was-
feel
it-
like
it was probably
I really
late
didn't
at
feel like
night.
setting up my camera to film something just for the end card to put on, so I just did this instead. I figured I could get away with doing that one time out of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Game Genie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was
we're
Jeremy's
using
idea to use two
controllers that are
different
not
different
compatible.
controllers.
Who would thought a game
Yeah.
so cheap could be so good? What's it called?
again.
Okay, this is one that I wrote because Jeremy did not have a video to film that day.
Oh, wait, this was the one I didn't change anything about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. I found it in a box, in a cube, in a sphere.
Well, okay, I improvised part of this line, but yeah, I didn't rewrite
that's
anything.
A box and a cube and a sphere.
In the middle of my room.
Yeah.
Greetings,
Also, we're playing Play Game.
Yeah. Well, there was another game I wanted to put on, but I couldn't find it to play it, so...
What was it?
You had to change the name
It
so I
was
could
a,
pronounce
it was a
it.
PewDiePie fan game.
Anyway,
Oh.
I will grant you one wish.
They had to change my name so that I could actually say it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to.
You must ask for something you do not already own.
This line
Originally,
took
she wasn't
forever.
going to be reading the script, but she could not remember the whole thing.
Yeah.
'Cause this is a
It's
really
just really
long line.
hard.
But it also makes sense for her to be reading the rules off.
It's kind of a good
Awfully specific.
little gag.
So that's the only condition?
Awesome. I wish for a million more wishes.
Why'd
I
you
tried
do
to do a
that?
disintegration effect, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just had me disappear.
Why are you standing like that?
Because that's one of the rules.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't hear them.
Thank you.
That was actually kind of fun, doing that part.
I don't know. I just like laughing.
Oh, I really do.
Genies do what they
Yeah,
want.
I knew it was good when Jeremy busted out. Like, Jeremy
I actually laughed out loud while
so
reading the
loud.
script.
Yeah.
I could
Like,
hear it from
right as we were-
upstairs.
Yeah.
It was loud.
So
One of the
that
joys
told
of
me
being
that I
on
did
Scratch,
something
think.
right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot, right?
They actually get notified when we put out videos because YouTube doesn't do that otherwise.
Oh no!
I don't like this one.
The
I
second
already
to
said
last one.
Yay.
That's my ugly sweater from a party that I
Every
didn't end up
Christmas
going
movie
to.
ever, video ever.
Hello, Grouch. Why do you hate Christmas?
Because of the generic, contrived tragedy that happened at Christmas time.
The generic
okay.
tragedy was
Tragic,
ridiculous a
generic
long time ago.
Randy and I collabed on writing this
Yeah.
one.
Disagree. Now I will try to ruin your
It's not
life.
the sketch,
I'm
it's
poor
just
and
like,
cannot
I don't
afford
like
to
the
get a
way I
generic
looked in this
present
one.
for my child that they really want.
I don't care. Now I will do an evil deed and ruin your life.
I had this silly string that I got a while ago and hadn't used, so we used it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have done a bad thing and am filled with regret and remorse.
I kind of like
Oh no!
this.
Now
Oh
I'll
no,
not be
I
able
have
to
done a
purchase
bad
the present
thing
that my
and
child
filled
Though
wants
at
for
one
Christmas.
part, Noelle's wearing a hat and then she's not.
Yeah.
Kind of a mistake that I didn't want to redo again because we had already redone that part
This,
once or
that
twice.
was super awkward.
It really
You have
was.
saved Christmas and are a nice person like I always knew you would be.
Oh, also, a little detail is that right over Noelle's shoulder it says Joy because that's her character. Well, it actually was just random, but
Yeah.
Subscribe.
but it works.
Yeah.
Accidental detail.
Subscribe.
Oh, and Curse is holding it.
And I'm holding a Grouch.
Yeah, the Grinch. Noelle's holding an ornament
Nope,
of the
his name's
Grinch.
the Grouch.
And I'm holding the joy.
Because
We
copyright.
already pointed that out.
Yes.
Copyright. The
pointing it
Grinch
out
is
now.
copyright. so
They're holding the
Grouch.
opposites of the personality. That's the joke for the end card.
Haha, it's so funny.
Yes, hilarious. I just wanted to hold the Grinch. I was gonna set it on her shoulder.
Oh, this is the last one, New Year's conclusion. Originally, I was
Okay.
going to do a huge...
Featuring my phone.
I was going to do a huge, epic ending.
Yeah.
Longest video we'd ever done, but
You
it
left the phone
didn't work
logo
out.
in.
Just as good a job as last year.
That's fine.
You
Now
don't have to
everyone
tell
will
me
know.
that.
So instead of doing the epic ending, I did a reprise of the first video.
Tell you
Here.
what, I'll tell you how I did with mine, if you tell me how you do with yours.
Like she wasn't gonna do that anyway.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to remember back to last year if I even made it. I think your speech about the futility of the ruined moon.
What speech?
Don't you remember?
Stickmeister's
You said,
final sketch.
and I quote,
Yep. There's not really anything to say about this one really,
It just
other
kinda
than
speaks
it's
for itself.
a reprise of the first sketch, which I think is a thing. Basically, I was
Now I
extremely
get to
For a
speech.
decent.
yeah. Basically, I was extremely worn out from all the sketches, and that's why the last few have been a bit lackluster.
Instead of doing grand finale.
After
This
it
is the
really,
grand finale a little bit.
I really got burned out after we tried to film the finale.
Yeah.
Because it didn't work out. It was too cold for one thing, and then it got dark before we were done filming the outdoor portion, and that just killed me. Not literally, but it killed my ability to. I mean, after that, I could not write anything basically, which is why Randy took over with a lot of the writing for the last sketches. But I did write this one.
So, now, back to you. What was yours and how did it go?
Well, you may recall that I resolved to inherit a fortune.
By the way, the
Oh,
long
we also wore
monologue
the, we
part
wore
was
the same
really
shirts that we wore in the first one,
Still alive,
Yeah.
so it didn't work.
You must
and sat in the same place.
favorite nephew.
Not anymore. I can still manage.
It's really good that I brought that with me.
Still not how I like
Yeah,
it.
that was lucky.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
Yeah. But as for my other resolution to do weekly videos the entire year, that one went pretty well. Didn't miss one.
Oh, are you gonna keep
Yay!
No, I need a break. I mean, I'll do more
You can stop.
videos. I just,
No.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
Well, while we're changing the subject from something both serious and illegal, do you have any resolutions
Both
for next
serious
year?
and illegal.
Nope.
Yeah, I think I'll resolve to at least not get shorter.
Ooh, I just came up with a resolution.
What is it?
Come up with a better punchline for this video.
Yeah.
Yee.
I haven't come up with one yet, but I probably will at some point.
That's the end.
This is in fact our last
Wait, that's our post?
This would have been a better idea.
Yeah. The end card is actually as long or longer than the video, and I edited it down. I cut out a lot. The end card was like 3 minutes
Just like,
Why?
before I cut it
Because
down.
I can.
for this, so-
Because you didn't have a cat.
I needed something to know. Yeah, I don't have a cat.
Yeah, because you can't have a cat.
I know.
Can't have one at college, and I'm allergic to cats. So.
So,
I have.
yeah.
Awesome
So,
job,
if you
guys.
didn't watch
really
the
love
end
your
card
videos
here,
and the creativity that you put into each one. Thanks for investing so much work for our entertainment.
Wait,
Thank
I'm
you
telling
for
everyone all the
appreciating it.
advice. We
But
missed
anyway,
it.
I really appreciate everyone
Drink water.
who watched our videos, especially if you watched them through the entire
And as I'm saying in this video,
This is a very long
currently,
card.
thank you to everyone who
Yeah.
watched our videos. Especially if you were here from the beginning. There was only like 43 people who could.
Yeah.
Actually, not even that many, probably.
Yeah.
Because some were probably us.
yeah, I mean, if you look,
Still,
like,
3 of them are
we
thank
were
you to
getting,
everyone
like,
who watched our videos and who subscribed this year.
we were getting like 20 views.
Every view matters.
Oh, it's starting over.
Do not start over. I can't do that again.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's it
thank
for 3
you
more hours.
so much
For
to all
taking
of you
this
guys
weekly
who,
sketch journey with
Yeah.
it, even if
We
you
appreciate
only took
all of
part
you.
of it.
And also, thank you for watching this live stream.
Yeah.
If you did, this was, like I said already during this live stream, this is just something I wanted to do for fun.
Yeah.
Do a behind-the-scenes commentary that I definitely did not steal from a YouTube channel that I really like called Door Monster.
Yeah,
who,
definitely
They do that every year.
Definitely Yeah.
But hey, it is something they
Yeah.
also do on DVDs and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Stickmeister says, hashtag phoned in forever.
Thank you. We will keep
hopefully.
making videos. It's just
Yep.
we're not gonna do them every week
And
this
I won't
year.
be in a lot of
I
them.
want.
It was
I,
very hard.
I would like to at least put out one per month. I'm not
Yeah.
going to make promises though.
But
Yeah.
this was a nice thing, the whole, this year.
'Cause
It was,
honestly,
it
I
was a
need
good
to-
year of sketches.
I'm going to be getting a full-time job, hopefully
Yeah.
pretty soon. So I won't even have that much time to do sketches.
Life
so
happens.
even because of that, honestly, I had been hoping that this would turn into at least a part-time job during the year. But I knew that was an unrealistic expectation. So
And I'm also looking into getting a part-time job.
Yeah.
Sometime
We're
this
all
year.
doing
so.
basically, we're not going to have enough time.
She's
I'm
she's
gonna
gonna
graduate
be at
early.
with
college.
sketches.
I'm going to be away.
Yeah, I am.
But it was...
It was fun while
was-
it lasted, and
yeah.
I learned a lot
We had
about
lulls.
about video editing.
Laughs.
Actually, all product. I got so much better at it. We started doing pre-planned shots though. For the
Yeah.
last couple of videos, we didn't pre-plan the shots because
Yeah.
I was really tired and did not feel like doing that.
Mhm.
But yeah, we got so much better. So
Learned a lot about doing
and there
stuff.
are some larger projects that I'm wanting to do that I'm not
Yeah.
yet ready to announce.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just going to
So,
announce that I have that there
stay
are projects
tuned
that I'm not
for
going to
that.
announce
There will
yet.
still be things, but it's just not gonna. We're not gonna be there as much, but there
Yeah,
will be
it won't be
quality.
as frequent, but
We gonna still fire that content,
bear
We're
with
not gone
us.
forever.
not as much. But we will
Maybe-
see you again.
I still have another AoE 2 sketch I want to do, but that's going to have to wait for spring or summer because it has to be warm enough to film outside. And there's the third and final Mountain Blade sketch that I still plan to do, which again has to wait for summer or spring because it has to be filmed outside. Well, actually, part of it does. Part of it has to be filmed outside.
Okay.
And then there's a Star Trek sketch that I'm waiting to be able to write because I'm I'm worn out from writing sketches and can't do that yet. I need to rest and recuperate and then write it.
So,
Mhm.
if we were to get to
And
the
there's another
point
Star Wars
of-
sketch that I'm going to be doing with some other
Yeah.
people.
Mhm.
But
That
anyway.
also has to wait for warmer weather
Yeah.
because it has to be filmed outside.
So, if at some point we did get to the point where where this channel could pay for itself, we might start doing weekly sketches again. I'm not sure.
But
If I could
But-
do it as a
yeah.
part or full-time job, that's
Yeah.
the only way that could ever happen.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Honestly, because also this channel has been a massive drain because it's cost me
Yeah.
a lot of money this year because
Yeah,
I've had to
I
buy
mean,
costumes, props, all that stuff. Which
and
I'm
all
not
this
complaining about.
equipment.
It's just it's a fact. It's been a money
There-
sink.
Yeah.
but
This-
we'll.
Plus,
we're
I-
not
yeah, I
giving
did-
up on
I
it.
also
We'll
bought-
see where it goes.
I also bought a bunch of equipment. I bought
Yeah.
2 microphones this year. I bought Mike's stand.
Yeah.
I bought a new tripod.
mean-
I bought this green screen. I bought another green
Calculating
screen.
it
I bought
all
We've got some
He's
some
spent
equipment.
over
Well, I
$200
say we,
on
it's
all
him.
this equipment or
Really?
more. No, wait, over
that is a
over
very
2,000.
conservative
Right,
estimate.
Yeah.
wrong. Over 2,000. I think. it
No,
was.
not
quite that much.
that's
No.
that's way
Counting
more.
your computer, it
Do
is.
you know any more numbers than 2 and 0?
Anyway,
There's an in-between.
that's it for the live stream. We're gonna wrap it up now.
Thank you so
Again,
much for
thanks for
joining
watching.
us.
The live stream will be archived either here or on Phone In Extra
Yeah.
if you, for some reason, want to watch it again.
Shout
or
out for
someone
the people
didn't catch
watching it
or-
afterwards.
Yeah. So,
you're valid.
yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
it.
watching.
Yeah.
And
Good night.
I have a blooper reel that I
Or
want
good
to
morning,
put up.
depending on where you are.
That's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go up sometime.
If you're in
but
Europe,
thank you.
good
and
morning.
We'll
You're
see
probably
you.
going to bed now.
Thank you, and we'll see you
Yeah.
when we see you. Goodbye.